Look up and down, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Hold up, I'm trying to do something right now. Little black jean jacket, yeah. Got be long on it, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Wanna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Got that bad bitch, yeah. Tryna fuck me, my homie, yeah. Shawty gon' suck to the money, yeah. I can't wait no thotty, yeah. Pay that bitch on me, yeah. I just fucked your thotty, yeah. I ain't even pass it on, yeah. We might ride ya on it, we might rob ya on it, we might rob ya on it. I'd rather get caught with it than without it. Wake up and smell the motherfucking coffee. I'm about to put the boys in the coffee. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah.
I've been to Atlanta.
Most definitely been to.
With who?
No cap and gown, I ain't go to class. I'd rather die before I come in last.
Why don't you just send me your address? You didn't send me your address. You forget?
I ain't had shit in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't felt like this in a long time. I ain't had shit in a long time. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to look like this, it took a long time, yeah. I ain't had shit in a long time. 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 Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah. Just to feel like this, it took a long time, yeah.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the Bookit Sports community and around the world. We're officially back. But I'm in Moosh. Are you going to say it?
I mean, I didn't know if you were muted or not.
Are you going to say it, dude?
We're back.
We're back. Officially in motion. We got Chelly on today because I want to talk some hockey. I want to know what the hell happened in Chuskin. I did not get to tap in on a lot of sports last night, but I have some things I do want to talk about. I put out the Mavs, Avs, and Phillies. Holy legacy comeback from the Phils. Just want to give them a round of applause. I feel like they're doing a great job out there in Philadelphia. Yeah. The Mavs and Avs, that was one of the most moose shit straight bet duos of all time.
Yes.
Like I would literally put it up there, and I've made some pretty horrible wagers. I'd put it up there with two of my worst just because a Mavs melt and the Avs are just, I don't even know what to say about them.
Yeah, I mean, if you're an Avs fan, it's over. Season's over. At least if you're a Thunder fan like Trent, you have a little bit of a pulse because that Mavs melt at home, that's just unacceptable. Like you just can't have that on your home court. But I don't know. How are you feeling, Mikey?
And Liverpool. Fucking
Oh,
scumbags.
dude, huge.
Like literally diehard Liverpool, literally diehard Liverpool fan. Like the fact that this is how they want to send Klopp off is just fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but
like,
you-
it's just disgusting.
You did say like just saw the lineup, not feeling too confident.
Dude,
and
I felt horrible about it.
nuked Villa after you said that.
I felt
Kelly
horrible.
comes downstairs. He goes, "Liverpool's Mikey's POD."
I felt horrible
Might have
about
to
it.
fade.
I felt, dude, I felt horrible about it. I literally texted our group chat because someone was like Liverpool, and I was like, dude, no, don't do it. Because it was just too much. That's why I did draw no bet, because I knew they were going to melt. Like, I know they melt. It's what we love to do. All right, let's run the graphic. There's some things I want to talk about that happened in the world last night. Let's run it. What in the world? The segment where Josh and I, now Charlie, talk about what happened in the world last night. Can you explain to me what happened with Nichushkin?
Yeah, so he violated NHL's like drug abuse like standard. So he, I guess, since the playoffs, and they do it during the regular season too, they randomly drug test players. He failed the drug test, and he was immediately suspended for 6 months without pay. Yeah, this isn't good, man. So at first I was like, oh, maybe he's roiding up, juicing up, but no, he's not juicing up. He's a Russian dude, and they're known for just not being able to stay away from the cocaine. Yeah, Kuznetsov, same thing happened this year, and then he got sent down to like the lower league, and then brought him back up, and now he's on the Canes, and he's scoring in the playoff. I mean, these Russian guys they're automatic. But with that being said, like a lot of them can't stay away from prostitutes and cocaine.
So a good hang.
So yeah,
he'd be
yeah,
a
but
good
not.
hang.
But I mean, when you value that stuff over hockey and your dream career and being a millionaire and having everything for you at the end of the day, like, dude, just wait till the end of the playoffs if you're gonna do. Like, they all do it. Like it's. I hate to say it, but like, remember the video of that dude that came out? He posted it on his own Instagram story of him doing coke, and he's in the NHL, or he was in.
Oh yeah. I know.
Like we get it, dude. You're hockey players, like you guys are absolute savages, like you all do it. But wait until the end of fucking regular season if you're gonna, But he's had problems with it in the past. Nichushkin also was in. He was proven innocent, or whatever the charges got dropped, but he was involved in some sex trafficking stuff as well.
Oh, good.
So this isn't the best dude in the world.
Wow.
Putting that out there, but Mikey turns to me and he's like, "Hey, why'd I get DNP for Nichushkin to score a goal?" I was like, "It's gonna be DNP for quite some time, my friend, because he might never touch the ice."
That square is never going to turn P.
Yeah,
Dude, I
Basically
don't
what
know.
I'm hearing.
I don't know if this is a hot take, but I feel like you should be allowed to do drugs while you're in a league, as long as they're not helping you perform.
Yeah, I feel like maybe not cocaine before you throw the skates on. But
You think
if
it's before
like,
the skates? I thought it would
No,
just
I'm
be
sure
like
it's
a
not.
night out.
I'm
Yeah.
sure it's not. I'm not gonna lie to you. Sex trafficking in parks, I don't think that's funny. Nichushkin just sounds like a good hang. I feel like he'd be a good time.
sex trafficking apart is crazy.
Well, I don't know if that's like confirmed or not. and
It's
don't
not.
wanna
I
make
mean,
it-
yeah,
I don't
no,
wanna make
they
a joke about that.
proved him innocent.
But if he's
so.
just hanging out at the strip club joint a little bit too much, railing some lines, like that's not a bad hang.
No, I mean, these Russian guys know how to party for sure.
But I don't know if I'd want to like hang with him because he might be all. Here's my thing though. I feel like if we're ranking athletes you want to hang out with, I think it's NBA, NFL, NHL. Because I feel like hockey guys have a beer or two and they just lose their noggins. NFL guys, I feel like, are just always looking to mix. Like I've never seen an NFL guy go to the club and then not end with a fight or a shootout. And then NBA guys, like I just think they like to go to the strip club and throw a lot of money around.
I don't know, dude. NBA guys, for me,
Like John Morant is in the club, fucking that floor was green.
yeah, he was by himself.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Dude, something about NBA players just rubs me the wrong way. Like everything I've heard about them, like Kevin Durant seems like a weirdo. Did you even get to meet him? By the way, did you get to meet Kevin Durant this weekend?
No, he didn't pull up.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, see what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Like clockwork,
All right,
man.
well, if you had to rank the leagues you'd want to hang out with, who would you want to hang out with the most?
I mean, NHL for sure first. Those guys.
What positions?
Tendies. Those guys are
You'd want
absolutely.
to hang out with some tendies?
Dude, they're psychotic. Jeremy Swayman, you're telling me you don't want to hang out with Jeremy Swayman a little bit. He seems like a beast. And dude, I mean, probably tendies and then D-men. Like anybody who's willing to put their body on the line for me. Like a guy who would just take a shot.
All right, who's your top 3 players you'd want to get a beer with?
Oh my god. I feel like I'd want to get a beer with Patrick Kane for sure.
Wow, that's a great one.
I feel
That's
like
a phenomenal
after that interview, he's like, "You like touching me? You like touching guys?" You ever see that interview?
No, dude.
What?
That
Dude, he's
that
just
caught
like-
me off guard. I'm not
It's
gonna
like a
lie.
2010 interview, and like this dude's just like, "Yo, Patrick," you like tapped him on the shoulder. He's like, "Oh, what are you doing? You like touching me? You like touching guys?" It's literally one of the most classic.
Have you heard the Patrick Kane story with the girl too?
No.
Oh my god, you gotta.
Wait, which one are you talking about?
He
there?
got like accused of something bad. It was not real, but like
Wow, we are on one
apparently
today.
no. The true story is so funny, like so funny.
You're gonna have to spark note it for me.
Apparently she domed him off, and he told her to leave, and then that was it. And then she like filed
I'll get a beer.
shit
with him.
against him.
All right, so Pat
He
Kane.
literally just got domed and was like, "Get the fuck out of my house."
All right, so Pat Kane 1A.
Um,
Unanimous? No, I'm just kidding. All right, who do you like? Pat-
Dude,
Pat
I
Kane?
really like. I mean, this is gonna be a sleeper, but like Jeff Skinner on the Sabres.
Are you just doing all hockey guys?
Isn't that what you
Oh,
said?
I'm just saying in all time. Like your top 3 guys you want to get a beer
all-time
with.
beer guys. I mean, like, can I get beer with WWE players?
Oh, dude, you want to get a beer with a wrestler? I feel like they're
Dwayne
just
the
bombs.
Rock
Dude.
Johnson.
I feel like he'd be so fake.
Yeah,
That's my
agree.
thing about wrestling. Like,
There's
I feel
definitely some
like,
cool ones.
like I think like you hear all the behind the scenes about Logan Paul. He's apparently like the worst guy of all time, but like on the camera, everyone loves him. Like I just don't know if WWE player is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to get a beer with the WWE guy.
Dude, I feel like
I
a
do.
UFC guy would be electric. Because
I
like,
know, dude. I
but-
feel like they get a beer in him, and like we were on Sean O'Malley, dude, and we talked about
Yeah, he was
fighting for like
show.
2 seconds, and he touched my jaw, and I was like, I'm never doing that again.
dude, he was a great time. He was moving his feet, dancing and shit.
He was dancing,
And you know that when
Just-
you're
he's
with
probably
those,
shuffling, just wait for someone to come up
Yeah.
so you can just.
when
fucking
you're
put
with
him to
those guys,
sleep.
there's no threat. You're
Yeah,
just
no,
with
yeah,
them,
that's
like
true.
anything.
Or
can
there's
happen.
even more threat because idiots want to try him. I feel like it's one
yeah,
of the
but there's
two.
no threat for you.
No,
because
no,
if
yeah,
something happens,
I just
they'll
watch.
I thought you were gonna say there's even more threat because they're actually not allowed to fight because their hands are registered as lethal weapons.
I think that's
That's crazy.
I think that's fake, but
what?
I wouldn't be
I
shocked.
really think that's fake. I thought you were gonna
Can you
be
fix
like that's
the
real.
Chatimus?
yeah.
I think if I had to go, my top 3 guys to get a beer with, active players, Joe Burrow would be number 1. I feel like he'd either be a great hang or I'd find some things out about him that I didn't like in terms of like he might just be socially awkward. But I think he's one of those guys just like a great hang.
Really?
Yeah, I really do think so.
Okay.
My number 2 would be Josh Hart. I just feel like he's funny.
Yeah.
Like everything that's happened this year, I just feel like he'd be a funny guy. Although I've heard in the locker room, he's a bit of a troll. So I feel like he might be trolling my shit a little too hard. You know what I mean? Like he might
Yeah.
just start making fun of me. But Josh Hart, definitely my number 2. Number 3, I feel like is up for grabs because I feel like I'd want to get a beer with a hockey guy. I'd want to get a
Yeah.
beer with an offensive lineman. I'd want to get a beer with like a golfer. Like I feel like sneakily like
Oh yeah.
hit the course with Ricky Fowler and just
Oh, God.
drill transfusions would be so much fun. But I don't know. I feel like that's the third one is where it gets lost for me a little bit. Like, definitely wouldn't want to get a drink with a soccer player. They're all a little bit
No,
weird.
yeah, 100%.
I don't know.
Jack Hughes, like,
Yeah, like, but I've seen him drink in Hoboken. That's just like drink with one of my buddies. So I don't think that would be like as
and, like,
exciting as I think.
yeah, he's also just gonna be a chick magnet. Like, he's just gonna have hose on him.
I've seen it live
John
Damn
Daly
right.
would be dope.
at Mike's
Dude said
Moose
that.
Saloon in Hoboken. Dude,
Dude.
Jack Hughes is just there every weekend.
Drinking with John Daly on a golf course would be all time.
Yeah, that'd be all time.
All time.
I'm gonna go number 3, Phil Mickelson on the course, some transfusions. I feel like that'd be great. He's a degenerate. We throw a
Oh,
parlay
he's such a
together, we
degenerate.
bet every hole, and we drill some transfusions.
That might be my number 1 now. He said that.
Phil?
I forgot he was a DJ.
Dude,
Yeah.
such a degen, dude. Such a degen.
Dude, also, I feel like playing with a guy on Live would be dope. Or like hanging with a dude on Live would
Oh,
be dope
Brooks
because,
Koepka's a
because they
great
all just
beer.
have
Unlimited
dumb
money.
bread.
Well,
Yeah.
who'd your top 3 be?
Probably Brooks, one of them.
Yeah.
I would definitely want
Josh
to
would be like
drink.
Ryan Poles.
I would definitely want to drink with one of the players, like Anthony Rizzo would be dope. I love.
Yeah, there's
Anthony
some
Rizzo.
baseball guys that would be fun, right?
Like when he was in the Cubs, he used to like go over to the Cubby Bear after the game and just like go drink with fans and
That's
shit, like
sick.
hang out with them. Those
Love that.
two. I'm trying to think. Oh, John Jones.
How are you not saying Brian Urlacher?
No, not Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher, he's too much of a hardo. John Jones.
I don't know, John Jones might invite his brother, who's just like brain dead at this point.
He ain't
That'd get
inviting his
weird,
brother.
dude.
John, I just would love to pick his brain on like what he feels like before fights, because he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't give a fuck about the fight
Just
leading up
rails
to
coke.
it. Yeah, exactly. And then he gets in there and just murders people.
Yeah,
Seen a
that's
lot
true.
of people in chat put who they would want.
Kelsey
and
brothers are
I've seen a
square, man.
lot of Travis Kelsey, which is
That's too
surprising.
square for me, man.
But like
No,
no, but I
that's-
feel like Jason Kelsey is the pick. That I
he
for
would be
sure.
fun to get.
He
a
would be
beer
a
with.
legend.
Yeah, he'd be fun to get a beer with.
That would be
Who are
it.
you? So who would your top 3 be? I don't want to put you on the
Oh
spot.
my
If you don't
God.
have it, you don't have
No,
it.
I mean Patrick Kane for sure. Talk about fucking all those cup runs. They're just fucking electric. Dude, you got me wanting to fucking drink with Phil and play 18.
dude,
not
wouldn't
gonna
that be
lie.
sick?
And just like throw like an MLB lay, like nerfy lay.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
Why the fuck are we doing that, Phil? Like, I don't fucking know. Like,
Drew Aller rumors.
Drew Aller.
no, dude.
I
Please
don't even
don't.
know if he's
Don't let me
21.
get near that kid. Don't let me within.
You could also be like contrarian to pick a guy that you just want to like shit on. Like, I
Yeah.
want to get a beer with him just to yell at him.
All right, John Gruden.
Like I'd get a beer with Zach Wilson and just like bully him.
Yeah. That's
verbally.
fucked up.
I don't think I could physically bully him.
You still like
verbally.
Zach Wilson though, from what I've heard.
No, he's on Denver now. He can fucking kick. But I wouldn't mind if he was successful, because then it would prove me right that I know we failed him.
Dude, me getting drinks with Derek Carr would end dangerously for Derek Carr,
That's
dude.
so good. But speaking of basketball, because we were just talking about it a little bit, I did want to just say something really quickly. Rick Carlile is literally the biggest bitch in the NBA. The way he was acting in games 1 and 2 about foul calls and fouls and basically blaming the losses on the referees, and now having completely switched up after getting fined, by the way. He was like, we've got 74 plays and I'm going to submit now that I didn't want to submit, because when you submit, the other team can look at him, but now I'm going to submit him. And then they were like, oh, we looked at him. You're a fucking idiot. None of them were fouls. And now you're fined $30,000. And now that the Pacers have tied the series, you don't hear a thing from Rick Carlile about the refereeing. Because you know if they were bitching and they were losing at home, if they lost game 3, you know Rick Carlile's bitching. Like, he does this weird neck scratch thing. Like, he's become my least favorite coach in the NBA. Like, what a bitch. What a bitch move. I hated playing sports with kids like that, that when you're down, it's the ref's fault. And then when you're winning, it's like, oh, we're playing great ball. Like, that whole Pacers team, I've completely turned against. Completely turned against. But that just pissed me off. I don't know if you've noticed that, but that kind of behavior, like, is so annoying.
No, I agree.
So annoying.
I wonder if it's because they won or if it's because he got fined. I feel like he would keep doing it because I feel like that fine wasn't that much money.
It was
for him.
$30,000.
Yeah, like, he could-
that's nothing.
He
to
could
them.
eat that 4 times.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, it's because they're winning. Now there's no point to complain.
Yeah.
Which is just like the most bitch thing ever. And I fucking hate it so much. It makes me so angry.
Bring up the fines. Do you actually know where all that money goes? Like the money that
I have no
players
idea where it
and
goes.
coaches get fined? They say that it goes to charity, that they donate it to charity. I do not believe it for a second, but that is
Yeah.
what,
That is what it says.
I doubt it.
like, they got
What charity? Does it have charities listed?
It's the NBA is the only league that does not publicize what specific charities receive donations.
Oh
That's
my
not going
god,
to
dude!
Everyone else does.
Man,
but-
that's not going to charities,
See,
man.
the NFL makes sense. The NFL contributes a large sum to retired players with health problems.
Oh my
like
God.
that's
I mean, that's also like genius
Yeah.
cash flow, because
Yeah.
the NFL is full of idiots. So you just can constantly help everyone out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's actually really cool. I like that. But you know, the NBA is not giving it to a fucking
No, dude.
charity.
Adam Silver's charity of
Did you see
pocket.
LeBron James courtside with a bottle of wine? Like, when can he just be normal?
Wait, what?
he brought a full bottle of wine
to the
courtside.
courtside to the Cavs game.
Di-
And Bronny's staying in the draft. This is going to be the dumbest NBA draft of all time.
Dude, I saw a video yesterday saying that having the number 1 overall pick this year is like having the number 9 overall pick in any other year.
Holy shit, it's that bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
And the
That's-
Pistons
so, like, you're getting
somehow
Denny
still got
Avdia.
the 5th pick after being the worst franchise again.
You're getting Denny Avdia at 1
Like,
this
wha-
year, like that type of player at 1.
Like, why are the Hawks? Why did I just say it like that?
The
Like a
Hawks.
Midwestern.
Hawks,
The
yeah.
Hawks. Why are the Hawks the number 1 pick in the draft?
Dude, you know what's fucked too is that would have been the Bulls if we lost that playing game. We beat the Hawks in the first playing game to fuck ourselves. If we would have lost that game, we're the
It's
1
like
pick.
again, like you said, it's one of those drafts where it's like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but we're so bad that it does. Like we
But like,
can
I
use
don't know if
anything.
Alex Sarr is gonna be that good.
So, like, do you take Bronny, hoping that just automatically gets LeBron.
I
as
think that's
well.
what people are saying.
Yeah.
People are saying that towards the later rounds in the first, if the Lakers don't do it, that it would be so funny if an NBA franchise took Bronny and like held him captive to get LeBron.
held him captive is insane.
Well, they're not going to use him.
Yeah.
They've been saying since he was in high school that he's 6'4", and they finally did his measurements. He's 6'1"
With no shoes.
What?
with no shoes.
It's probably like 6'3".
Dude,
But like they've been saying 6'4".
my fucking hinge
forever.
profile. Literally been living off
Yeah,
a
he's
hinge
been
profile.
hinging right now. He's literally hinge profiling in the NBA.
That's insane.
All right, do you want to serve some slate? We got a good bit of time.
Yeah.
Serve some slate. Let's do it.
It's today. Let's go.
Welcome to Surf Slaters, slate surfers, surf slaters, slate surfers. The part of the show where we surf some slate and we talk about the picks on the board and give you what you need. We're also going to do something special today, guys. We're going to bring one person up to give me a play to tail. I think we're going to start doing it every episode where you just give me one play to tail and I'll tail it. It can't be an under, but it can be anything else. Having said that, I'm going to address the rumors. Words have been spreading about me on the internet. I want to address a couple of them. I want to address the main one today. I feel like there's been a lot said about me on the internet the past couple days, and I just want to get out in front of it, and I want to come clean to you guys. I've officially taken my first less than and will be breaking the Mikey Overs promise that I made when I first made my accounts on social media. I've locked in my WNBA season-long entry, and I will be taking Diana Taurasi less than 15.5 points per game because she is a dumb bitch. And I hate her with all my heart. And I cannot wait to watch her washed ass average 9 points per game on the Buns Phoenix Mercury. And I'll be pairing that with Caitlin Clark, more than points, because she has not only brought charter jets to the WNBA, but she has finally brought viewership to a sport that I think deserves it once Diana Taurasi leaves. Once Diana Taurasi leaves the fucking league, I think the WNBA is going to be one of the better products on TV because of Caitlin Clark. So I'm going to ride with my girl, and I'm going to fade that dumb idiot Diana Taurasi for an entire year and break the Mikey Overs promise.
That's crazy.
$1,000 to win 4.
I love it.
I tailed the
locked in.
fuck out of that square.
I love that.
That's locked in.
We are in Moose.
It's a
if
grand to win
Diana-
4.
Yeah.
God, I love that.
We are in Moose
grand
if
to win
Diana
4.
Taurasi has like an insane year though.
We're going to see.
Dude,
But
she's
she's
just
not gonna-
not.
No,
We're
I
gonna
agree.
see.
She's just
She's mid and she sucks, and I'm over it.
I added if you want to add
And if you want to add
else.
Sophie Cunningham over, I don't mind that.
I was gonna say if you want to add something else, we can fade the fuck out of Brittany Griner too. Because I did that. I faded Brittany Griner. I'll be
Which is
honest.
still going to go down as the worst trade in the history of all trades.
Yep.
The Merchant of Death for Brittany Griner, who's averaging what, 9 and 8, 7 and 8.
Wow, you're actually pretty close.
yeah.
What does she average?
Brittany Griner.
Not a lot. She's averaging 8 rebounds, which is what I faded.
And she's like 7 feet tall.
How many points? She averaged 17.5 points last year.
How many rebounds?
Give me a sec.
8.
Dude,
She averaged.
like I actually would do anything.
6.3.
So we traded the Merchant of Death for
Dude,
a
like,
center that can't average a double.
You know what's crazy? I thought we lived in a
Something crazy.
democracy. We should be able to veto.
Yeah, I would have
trades.
liked to veto that
Like
trade.
that's collusion, Mr. Commish.
I would have liked to veto that trade. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a trade we look back on, and we should have vetoed that trade.
Yeah.
Are
Like if-
you?
We're on one today.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
guys.
Are you
We're
fucking-
Yeah, we are. I think
Are
I
you-
brought some hostility into it.
Are you allowed to take Caitlin Clark twice in a go whale or no? Like for a different
I
thing,
don't think so.
Like
I
with
didn't
someone
even
else?
Try.
dude? Because her assist is.
I agree. Lauren was the first one that brought that
Yeah.
up. I agree. I
I'm
love
on
her
that as
assists.
well.
I also, if you want to do Caitlin Clark more than assists and Sophie Cunningham more than points, I love that too. Sophie Cunningham's going to have an increased role for the Mercury this year. She's going to become a starter, and she's going to be getting the ball way more. And then Caitlin Clark dishes rock, dude.
Yeah.
But it starts today. So if you guys want to tail the 2-piece where I'm breaking the Mikey Over promise, it's Caitlin Clark points more than Diana Taurasi less than.
You taking her points today?
Yeah, I'm going to take her points
22
today
and a half?
as well. Taking her points today as well. Let's start the season.
Do you know who I think soars over their points today?
Who?
Jewel Lloyd.
Wow.
Bucket getter on Seattle.
Wow.
Bucket
Wow.
getter. She's the same line as Caitlin. Oh wait, no. Where's Caitlin at?
Wow.
Do they even have Caitlin's normal square? Oh, it's because I'm on the popular.
Wow.
Yeah, she's 21.5. She's more than Caitlin.
That's nuts. That's actually crazy to me.
I like Jewel.
All right. Should we talk some hockey, Chelly?
Let's do it.
We've got the Panthers with a chance to close the series out
Mm.
and bonk the Bruins back to Boston. And we've got a chance for Vancouver to potentially take a 3-1 lead in Edmonton, or Edmonton to tie the series up.
Mhm.
I'm going to be honest with you. I put a whale on the Bruins last game
Insane.
to win in Boston.
They put up like 15 shots.
It was one of the worst performances I've ever seen in my
they're
entire
not
life.
good.
I'm starting to think that the Panthers are who they say they are, and that the Bruins are getting sent home.
I mean, yeah, are you willing to lay the juice?
No. But I'm
Oh.
just saying what I think about these games, and I want you to tell me what the bets are,
Okay.
and tell me if I'm wrong or right.
Got it.
And I think the Oilers are doing what the Oilers do, and they're going to melt and lose this series to the Canucks for no reason, because they're the better team on paper.
Yeah. Goaltending's been a problem in that game. All right.
But let's
which one
start
do you
with the
want- I
Bruins.
was going to say, which one do you want to talk about
Start
first?
with the Bruins.
Bruins. All right. Panthers at home today. I do think that they close it out. I think that losing Brad for the Bruins is a big loss. He brought a lot of aggression, and he was just super important on the power play as well. He was pretty solid for them. So I do think the Panthers close it out today, but I like the over in this game a
Wow.
lot today.
5.5?
Panthers, 5.5. Panthers have been able to get to Swayman, and the Bruins, even though they have that minimal offensive production right now, I think they're going to be able to pot a couple in an elimination game. I think they do go down swinging. But the Panthers are really good. But Bob's been shown that even on this like 18, 20 shots they're putting up, the Bruins are putting up, they've been able to score 2 or 3. So I do think we get a banger here today in an elimination game. Elimination overs are also like some of my favorite overs today to take.
Really?
Yeah, because teams pull goalie early. They
Mm.
start to just completely abandon the defensive side of their zone and just go all out attack pretty much. And I think that opens up the ice even more. And this game, or this series, has been sneakily like quiet to start, quiet through the second, and then banger third periods where we're getting like 4 or 5 goal third periods. So if you can bet highest scoring period to be the third period, it's probably like -170, -180, but that is like such a good play.
And dude, I feel like I've been seeing clips as well. Swayman has been doing his best.
Dude,
Like the guy is literally like Mr. Elastic in net, but they're like the Bruins are letting him down.
yeah, 100%. I mean, Olmark was the guy last year, like standing on his head. Swayman just came in. I mean, dude, if the Bruins could score, Swayman would like that's the goalie you take and you win a cup with.
Yeah.
That's not just any like that's an Igor style like 50 saves a game. He's putting on an absolute show every game. But I mean, yeah, he's got no help. I mean, the Bruins just aren't.
And I don't like fading playoff Bob.
Yeah, but I mean, again, I think the Panthers, like, there's no pressure on them today. I think they come out, their power play's been fire. They've been able to score, took both on the road in Boston. I think you come in today at home, you just play an open style of hockey. Bruins are going to be flying up and down the ice, all or nothing game.
No, Marchand doesn't worry you?
I mean, he's questionable today. He might play. And even if he doesn't, like, I think they'll still be able to pot 2. We really just need 4-2,
Okay.
which I think
I don't
we
hate
get no
that.
problem.
I don't hate
But-
that at all. I mean, the Panthers have proven that they're going to get their goals,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. But we don't like Bruins +1.5 or anything like that. We think the Bruins are going home. Sorry.
I think the Bruins don't have it in them. I really don't. I've watched every Bruins game, unfortunately. Swayman, best goalie of the playoffs, not even close. I mean, the Vancouver goalie's been absolutely electric, but not as good as Swayman. And yeah, I mean, it's sad, but this is how they're going out. You know, you're down 2-1 at home, about to drop another one of the Panthers last game,
Mm-hmm.
and you're putting up 15 shots.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Are
It's literally
you
a joke.
kidding me?
It's literally a joke.
You have to be embarrassed. But
Literally
yeah,
a joke.
so I do think Panthers win today, but I love the over in this game.
We have yet to have a game go under in this series. Vancouver, Edmonton.
Yeah, so Edmonton's actually starting their backup just because of how bad Skinner's been in this series.
Wow.
And Canucks historically have owned the Oilers regular season. Brock Besser, he had a hat trick in the first period last game, dude. I was waiting for that game because Brock's been absolutely unbelievable against the Oilers in his career. And yeah, I mean, he had his fucking hat trick in the first period last game. I'm not taking the over here. I'm really not. I think that we've seen it so many times already in the playoffs. First 3-4 games go over in a series, and then it's just a dead first period, and then you're just crawling. You're just praying for anything. We saw it in the Oilers
Mm-hmm.
in the Kings series last year, where every game went over, and then there was like a 1-0 game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we might see that today, especially with Pickard in that for the Oilers. Seeloffs has actually been low-key good for the Canucks. Oilers are in desperation mode though, which I'm not loving an under in desperate when Oilers are in desperation mode. But I do think that the Canucks are gonna kind of bunker down, try not to give any Oiler early power plays away. And yeah, I don't want to take this over today, but I mean, that's why I'm on the Florida over. I wanted to give you an over at least, and I love that over. It's gonna be my play of the day for sure.
Fun fact about the Vancouver Canucks. My dad and his buddies when they were younger used to play a game where you reverse team names, and Vancouver Canucks backwards is Revoak Van Skunek.
Wow.
That was their favorite one. I don't know why. They would get drunk and just like throw names in reverse. Revoak Van Skunek.
That's insane.
But okay, so there's no POD in the Oilers game. You kind of like the under with a backup goalie coming in for the Oilers. I have to say this. So we watched a couple games. Shout out to PLL Street Series. We went in New York. This PLL season is going to be fucking sick, guys. Like, it's going to be so much fun. So please tap in on the PLL this year. We're going to help you with all the bets you need going into the summer. We had a great time in New York. The Street Series is fucking sick. Make sure you go buy some merch. The merch is so sick. But we watched the Vancouver game in New York, me, Josh, Krabs, and Lauren. And, dude, the Canucks just like, I don't know how they do it. Because it's not impressive, it's not exciting, and they don't look good. But they just win hockey games for no reason. Like, it's like, oh, shit, the Canucks scored. You know what I mean? Like, there's no guy in the Canucks that you're like, holy shit. You know, like, when you watch McDavid and Draisaitl, it's like, this is fascinating. But when you watch the Canucks, there's, like, no one that you're like, whoa. But then you, like, check the screen, you're like, oh, the Canucks scored 3. Like, what?
Yeah, it reminds me of the Kraken last year.
Don't do that to Matty.
The Kraken last
Don't
year.
do that to Matty Beniers, dude.
Sorry. But like he just isn't. We need.
All right, but no POD in the Canucks game. I'm not gonna lie. Canucks plus 1.5. Tell me why not to take it at this point. I feel like we've seen it before, Chelly. We've bet it before. I remember doing an episode of the old pod when I was in Colorado talking about the Oilers and taking them at like minus 200 in parlays and them getting sent home 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. Like, the Oilers are like the Dallas Cowboys. When they melt, they melt.
Yep. You're asking for my opinion on it.
I'm just saying, like, why would I not take the Canucks? If I'm like a casual hockey bettor and I'm just trying to bet, why would I not just take the Canucks plus 1.5?
Yeah.
Knowing that the Oilers are in melt mode.
I mean, dude, if you're gonna take that, you should just take Canucks to win the series, because if Canucks win tonight, it's over. But yeah, I mean, this is a must-win game for the Oilers. I think that you say this is a must-win game for the Bruins last game, they come out and have 15 shots. You come out and say it's a must-win game for the Oilers, they'll come out and have 50 shots. That's the difference.
That's the difference. Okay.
Because this Oilers team is capable of doing that. So I wouldn't be ready to fade them, especially with you're changing the goalie. You're kind of just looking for a little bit of a spark in this series. And I think they find it tonight. They have the players for it. And dude, the Nucks just really, like, yes, they've owned the Oilers, but I mean, I feel like any Oilers fan will tell you that the Oilers have outplayed them in all 3 games.
I mean, they have. I've watched some of the, I've watched the games. Even the game that we watched in New York, the Oilers outplayed them. But I think they ended up winning, but it was like, dude, they outplayed them for sure. They outplayed them every game.
Me hearing you say you want to bet on the Nucks is like, okay, how many other people out there are just saying, yeah, you know what? Like the Knicks have won 2 in a row. Maybe it is time to switch to the Knicks. And this is the game the Oilers just get their
Just
fucking
smoke.
lick back.
Yeah, I don't
Someone just said this in chat, but Connor McDavid ice time, I feel like that should be air.
So I was talking to Freecoin about this. There's 3 players up for time on ice on PP.
Okay.
Look at the last 5. The last game, they all went over their line by like 7 minutes. Draisaitl, Bouchard, and McDavid. The only way that doesn't hit is if the Oilers come out
And kill him.
and dick down the
Yeah.
Knicks, which is
Could
a
happen.
possibility
Yeah.
because they're at home. They're down 2-1 in the series, must-win game. So I was going to be all over those plays, but like now that I hear myself talking about it, it's like that could really happen. Like the
Yeah.
Oilers could really come out
Dude,
and
but
do
rare
that.
Twitter chatter, T. Linney said only 28% of the money is on the Knicks, dude.
There's no chance.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not looking at the splits, but I'm not a big splits guy.
I'm also not a
Um,
big
I can
sports
do
guy. Wow,
mean,
that kind of scares me though, if that's right.
I'll tell you.
Kind of makes me want to take those dirty little Canucks. I also just love that, like, now that they're going deep in the
Yeah.
playoffs, that the Vancouver fans are just coming out, that everyone's like, "You Vancouver fans are scumbags." Like, I love a scumbag fan base.
That person's right.
28%
The
on the
Oilers
Canucks.
are getting.
I don't think Vinny would lie to
nuked.
us. Yeah, I was gonna say
Hmm.
the Oilers are getting nuke pissed.
I've noticed that you're avoiding the Knicks Pacers game.
Well, we haven't even talked anything like that. Yet.
No, I'm
we haven't even
fucking
talked
with
yet. We haven't even talked NBA yet. All right, so I'll take the over with you. I don't know what I'm going to do in that Oilers game, but I'm definitely going to bet it.
Good luck.
All right, the Knicks are playing the Pacers series tie. Come back to New York. Give me the Knicks. Like, I'll tell you what's happening right now is the same thing that's happening with the Suns Mavericks series when Jalen Brunson was on the Mavs. People forget Jalen Brunson has been on deep playoff runs before. This isn't his first time being there. He did it with the Mavs and Luka. Dude, this Pacer team is starting to talk shit when it's sweet, and they're starting to talk shit when they're up. And when Jalen Brunson's walking off the floor saying it's a long fucking series, this Pacer team is about to come into the Madison Square Garden and get punched in the mouth. Because that's what happens when you're young and you start talking shit when it's sweet and you're up and you're not doing it all series. Now you got to come back into Madison Square Garden after Josh Hart said he didn't bring the energy. He's the energy guy and I need to bring the energy, and I brought nothing. Now you're talking shit to Dante DiVincenzo, who's been dropping 30 balls on you all series just because you have one good game from behind the arc, Hallie? Now you got to come into Madison Square Garden and you got to get checked. And that's what happens. And that's what's going to happen, dude. I wouldn't be shocked if the Knicks win by 20 plus. This is going to be a game where the Knicks, I mean, I don't want to sound like a loser because I think it's now like a loser thing to say, but this is where the Knicks, you stand on business at home. This team's talking shit when it's sweet. Now you got to come into Madison Square Garden. You got to do it in front of the Knicks. And I'll tell you what, that fan base is fucking revved up.
Does it scare you that the line just moved?
No.
It was 2.5. Now it's 2.
No.
No?
No, because I think I was deep into Knicks Twitter last night and people were hoping that OG was going to force himself to come back.
Yeah.
But now I think he's confirmed out again.
Mm.
And listen, Jalen Brunson's banged up. Like there's no mystery to that. He's banged up. But if he's leaving the floor telling you it's a long fucking series, this kid came up under Luka, right? Like he's been there when Luka's like, oh, do you want to talk shit when you're up? Now we got to come into New York and we got to see what's going on. Timberwolves Nuggets, dude. I feel like this series has been flipped on its head.
Weird as fuck, dude.
I just feel like the Nuggets were like, and I think it's fair to them, just felt like they were going to skate through the playoffs again.
Yeah.
And they met a team that was like ready to bottom and they got botted 2 games in a row. And then they came out of Minnesota and were like, dude, we are the team that you should be scared of. Like, I don't know when the narrative got flipped that Minnesota was the team in the West, but I think they heard it in that locker room. And now they're out for blood because they're beating this Timberwolves team bad.
Yeah.
Like bad. So I feel like, why don't you just take the Nuggets? Like they're ready. They're like,
Dude.
This Nuggets team, I feel like just flipped the switch into playoff mode.
You know what I kind of like in this game is the over.
I don't
205.5
either.
Because I think that Denver's offense has finally found it out. Everyone glazes Minnesota's defense. Like they're really good. But I think Denver's offense has finally figured it out. And I think the Timberwolves put up a pretty good fight in today's game.
I agree. I think that's a great play, Josh. I love
So Gobert's been in the last 3 games, right? He just
Mhm.
missed game 1.
that.
He missed 2
missed-
games, I believe.
I think he missed. No, I think he missed 1 game, and it was for the pregnancy. It was game 2. Because remember, it was like game 3. We're going back home and getting Rudy Gobert back.
Yeah, so he
'Cause
missed 2
So
games.
I think he only missed
No,
game
he missed
2.
game 1 because his pilot. Remember his pilot tweeted and said they were going to be there on time.
Game 1 and 2. You're
I think
I'm
he
just
missed
trying to
both.
figure out who the problem is.
Yeah, he missed both.
I mean, dude, the
Oh
problem
no,
is,
he just missed game 2.
yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure he played.
Oh
game
yeah,
one.
you're right. He did just miss game 2.
He played
Yeah.
game 1?
Yeah, because Cat went off game 2,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Or maybe he didn't go.
I mean, he's
Played good,
he's
yeah.
not he's the problem. Defensive player of the year. You have to stop Jokic if you're getting defensive player in the year. But I think what we're seeing is the Denver Nuggets flipping to playoff mode, and that's when like either become unbeatable.
Dude.
It's like, dude, they're just ready to go.
You see Mahoney?
I wonder how
Yeah,
many
so-
times it's happened where a team has won both away from home and then lost the series. I feel like that's
It happened
pretty
to the
rare.
Devils against the Rangers.
Probably doesn't happen much.
It probably doesn't happen that often. That's
Maybe
pretty
a couple
crazy.
times.
But dude,
last year in the
as
NHL
like
playoffs.
somebody who doesn't bet on the NBA a ton, I want to nuke the Nuggets tonight.
I
'Cause
agree.
you don't lose 3 on home court, especially when you have all the momentum
And
coming
you're that
back home.
team, yeah.
and
like,
you're
they're
the
too
Nuggets.
good, yeah.
Like I think what you're looking at now is the Nuggets settling in and being like, all right, like we got to switch on now, and the Timberwolves being like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Like we just got completely rinsed 2 games in a row at home. Like wasn't even close.
Yeah, like I might be completely off on this.
No, I don't hate
Nuggets,
it, dude.
But
I
like
don't hate it at all.
I'm just saying, like, as someone who like,
It's happened 5 times ever that a team has lost the first 2 games at home and won a series.
wow,
That's nuts.
and one of them was the Devils.
The Nuggets do seem obvious, Sixers region in chat. I agree, but I just feel like, dude, they're flipping that switch. And when that switch gets flipped for a team like the Nuggets, it might just be over for whoever's playing them. And this might be the series where Anthony Edwards comes back next year after getting botted by the Nuggets and is like, fuck, dude, it's go time.
The Minnesota Timberwolves currently have 36% of bets and 77% of handle. on
Yeah, it
them.
might just be the Nuggets, dude. It might just be Nuggets Nux.
Wait,
I feel like that would mean that it's the Timberwolves, but yeah.
But 70% of the money.
Yeah.
is on the
Well, just like so more money
like
per bet is on the
someone's
Timberwolves.
got 10 racks.
Yeah,
on the
like the more
T-Wolves.
like the bigger bets are on the Timberwolves, but
Mm.
less actual bets.
And I got-
Less
okay.
quantity
I
of
heard you
bets, more
incorrectly.
money.
I heard you incorrectly.
Yeah.
Oh, it might be the Timberwolves then. I think we just take the over. I agree with Josh. I don't know if I want to get mixy with that.
The
game.
over is fucking so public, but whatever.
Dude, I don't give a
Yeah.
fucking rats. All right, we got some MLB. Let's talk about it. Phillies, Mets.
Mm.
You take the Phillies. You take the Phillies. I'm taking the Phillies all year, and I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Sorry for cussing. I don't care. But you take the Phillies. You fade the rat shit Mets. There's a couple teams that we fade in this household when it comes to TMA. You fade the moose shit Cardinals. You fade the moose shit Marlins. And we're done fading the White Sox because they like to steal coin.
Yo, what the fuck's good with the White
And the
Sox
Angels,
and winning?
correct? We
though?
fade
Oh,
them.
we fade the moose shit Angels. Yeah. The 3 teams that we fade, Marlins, Angels, and who was my first team? Fuck.
The Phillies.
The Cardinals.
Cardinals,
Cardinals,
yeah.
Marlins, Angels. You fade those 3
Oh.
teams and you're bringing out the broomski. So we're taking the Phillies at 12-10 standalone game. Josh, I know you're going to say the under system play.
Yeah, it is system play.
So
Okay.
what do you take when the Cardinals and the Angels play each
I
other?
was gonna say, yeah, they play each other today. I was just gonna say that.
Wow. You stay away.
You take a nerfy.
Yeah. Or yeah, you take a nervy or you just run for the goddamn hills.
Yeah, true.
Other than that, I don't really love anything on the baseball board, to be honest with you. I
think the
I
Cubs-
love the Phillies.
I think the Cubs get blown out today, personally.
Wow. Okay. So maybe the Braves -1s.
Yeah.
I don't hate that. But yeah,
Whoa.
that's all I like on the baseball board. Should we talk some WNBA? Should we give it a shot? Should
I
we give it a
mean-
Let's do it.
shot?
Yeah, let's do it.
Should we give it a
You
shot?
give it a shot.
I got some plays.
Let's give it a shot.
Josh
Let's
has
give,
plays.
let's give it a
Oh,
shot.
I got some plays.
Let's give it a shot.
Fun fact: they don't have the Fever game on this app.
I got it right here.
It's 7.5, right?
5.5.
5. Whoa.
8.5. Sorry, 8.5.
Yeah,
Moved
yeah,
up. Here's what I think we do. I think you take the Liberty -10.5 because all DC teams are moose shit. Shout out Krabs. And I think the Liberty still have Sabrina Ionescu, correct? I'm trying to
Yeah,
get back into
They have
she's
her
so
and
good.
Brianna.
and Brianna. Yeah, I mean, dude, why is it not the Liberty to just blow the shit out of the
Yeah,
Mystics?
I would love to see the finals odds again because remember last year they were plus 100 to win it all, and the Knight or the Aces were plus 100 too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure that.
I think you go Liberty -10.5. We got to take the Fever in game 1 plus 8.5. I feel like if I didn't do that, I'd be a fraud. And then you're telling me I can fade Diana Taurasi by double digits with the Aces -15.5?
Dude, whenever they get to those spreads, the aces kind of melt towards the
Yeah,
end.
I would
No.
lean the Mercury in that game.
I can't.
No, take like a first half something.
First half aces.
Or like a
First
first
half
quarter.
Mercury.
First quarter.
First quarter
Fucking
aces,
high.
dude.
Oh,
Should we take the first
dude,
quarter
I'm actually so down to
aces?
sweat that out too.
Should we take
It's like
the
get
first
in, get
quarter
out.
aces?
First quarter aces spread is 4.5.
By we might, we did.
Let's do
We're
it.
taking the first quarter aces. Link Storm. I'm not touching that.
Link Storm, I actually
Oh, here we go.
do have a play in that.
Play
It's
of
gonna
the
be
year.
the under.
Play
Every
of
time
the year.
No,
Josh
no,
says he
no,
has
no,
a play,
no. It's gonna be the Storm minus 7.5.
wow.
I mean, the Lynx are fucking moose.
They're
like
moose?
actual moose. Seattle wasn't great last year either, but Jewel Lloyd, I think, fucking does whatever she wants.
Does whatever she wants in this
Whatever
game.
she wants.
Wow, I kind of love that, dude. Do we take Kelsey? Oh no, wait. Trent has a fade on Kelsey Plum points.
Dude, that's why I don't like the aces. I think they're just like so much shit around them. There's so much attention on them.
Yeah.
Like,
There's too much going on in that locker room.
Yeah.
I love fading the locker room.
Candace just retired, right? Wow, she's gone. Kelsey Plum just got cheated on. She's gone mentally. I mean, Asia's Asia. She's a dog, but I don't know. Fade them. I think first game 15 and a half points just
Dude,
for
I'm
the first
reading
game of the
chat,
year.
dude.
Like it's just insane.
I'm reading chat, dig. Shout out last year's two pieces, Sophie Cunningham points and Marcus Stroman fantasy score. We're gonna get one of those.
The Indiana Fever don't play today.
Yeah, they do.
No, they do. Just
Oh, they
not on
do?
the. Yeah,
They're
just not
playing
on
the
the-
Sun.
Oh, but it's not on the Bucks.
Yeah, I don't know why. It will be, but I don't know
will
why
be,
it's not.
yeah,
on
it
the-
will be.
Oh, okay. I want to nuke them.
We're taking the Fever plus 8.5 for sure.
Why
I'm
not
taking the Liberty minus 10.5,
Just rip their money line.
and then I'm not doing anything
I
else.
feel like
Dude,
you
they-
have to take the Fever money line.
Yeah, they
game
took a
one.
charter to the fucking game. You don't think they're gonna fucking win that game?
They might. They might.
If they don't win that game, they're bozos for that.
They
They're
better
never
win
getting
that game.
another charter.
All right, should we do a 3-piece prize picks, and then I want to pull someone up from chat really quick. Sorry, BTL.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do a 3-piece prize picks. Chelly, do you have a square for us? And don't say Nichushkin goal because I just want to let you
no.
know he loves cocaine and prostitutes in GTA, so he will not be playing.
Give me Sam Bennett to get 4 hits today. He is the one that hurt Brad.
That felt like you've been so tapped since you woke up this morning.
Well, I didn't take it last game and I regret it, but I'm taking it this game just because the storyline's too good. We're only going to get it one more game this series. And yeah, Panthers closing out today. He's getting 4 hits. Sam Bennett.
I want Caitlin Clark PRA.
Okay.
She does it all game long.
And I would like her counterpart, Aaliyah Boston, more than 15 and a half points. I think Caitlin dimes her up all day.
Wow.
Points.
We're taking both rooks. I like it.
She's not a rookie.
I like it. I like it.
She's a
Sorry,
second-year player.
Yeah, not Aaliyah. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Caitlin Clark PRA, Sam Bennett hits, Aaliyah Boston points. All right, we're going to throw the link in chat. We're going to bring one person up. Whoever clicks the link first, you get to give me one play to tail. It can't be an under, and I will tail it. I will put a unit on it. What do we got? Let's see it. This is how we're going to try to end every show. Let's do it.
Can I join? Is it possible for me to be the?
Yeah.
No, I'm fucking.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking around.
Booking people can join.
Serge Shane, first one in here.
Let's go. Sir, what do we got today?
All right. So I'm taking you back to the footy pitch, Mikey. How are we thinking about that? What do we think?
What do you like?
So it's the storyline today, Mikey, is Tottenham Hotspur versus Man City, right?
Yep.
Now, this game might be the most wackiest game and storyline that I ever have experienced as a sports fan. You've got Tottenham, who wants to win the game because you want to win the game, right?
Yep.
But if they win, that means Arsenal will probably win the Premier League title, the biggest rivals. People are talking about how Tottenham might actually intentionally lose the game to Manchester City, who on the other hand are trying to go for the Premier League title themselves, right? But listen to me, okay? Tottenham are one of these teams that Manchester City have struggled with in these past couple years, okay? You're telling me I can get Tottenham Hotspur at plus 1.5 goals on the spread at minus 115. I'm going to nuke this because Tottenham have been City's bogey team and also are going for the UCL spot. And I think today, Tottenham Hotspur get one back on Arsenal and Manchester City. Give me the plus 1.5 on the spread line.
I love that.
Yeah.
That just like from start to bottom, from start to finish. That was one of the better pitches I think we've had on the Bookit Network, including the show where we do pitches for a living. Like that was, I did see, however, the Tottenham players are flying kites in practice. That scares me, but I like the plus 1.5. That I like. Let's fucking go. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm putting a unit on Tottenham plus 1.5.
Let's go, bro.
Let's
Footy
do
pitch
it.
is the best. Footy bets are the
Let's
best.
fucking do it. God, I love that.
So
That got me fired up. I'm
my
taking it.
parlay now.
What?
Tottenham plus 1.5.
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets money line.
Wow.
Phillies money line.
Wow. That's what you get when the Chelly way. I'll tell you what. That's a Chelly if I've
feels
ever heard of
feels
it.
right.
All right. Do you want to say anything before we get out of here?
Yeah, stay away from the cocaine, kids. That's literally all I have to say.
That's a message for you. All right, guys, we end every episode with a little inspiration, a little motivation. I changed my background this weekend because I feel like I just need to be looking at something that tells me what's going on and keeps my mind right every single morning and every single time that I look at it. And I just want to read the quote for you guys because I think it's a really important quote to read. Success is not final. To continue, that counts. I'm going to read that one more time for you guys. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. And I think that's really important because I think we've talked about it before. Don't get too high. Don't get too low. There's mountains and valleys on the path to success for a reason. And it's the person that keeps going that ends up winning in the end, right? We talked about dreams and goals. If you don't set a goal to your dream, you're never going to achieve it, right? A dream without a goal is just wasted time. And I think failure is not fatal. Man, I feel like we always think that every time we fail that it's over, that if you try a video, it gets no views. If you show up to work and have a bad day, the week is over. It's not. All right. So the real strength comes from the people that continue and take one step forward every single day, which is what I'm going to ask from you today. Take one step forward for me. It gets easier every day you do it. And by the way, by the end of the month, we might just be sprinting if you take one step forward for me every single day. I love you guys so much. Good morning, good afternoon, good night from the morning after. We will see you here tomorrow. Same time. We got Lauren coming on tomorrow as well to talk some baseball and hopefully some Stars hockey as well. I love you guys so much. You stay right here. We got BTL coming up next. Don't move. Stay right there.
Closing time. One last call for alcohol. So finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time.
You think Atlanta's point guard is good for 20 tonight?
No question. You hear he got name dropped on that new song? He feeling himself for sure.
Ever since that track drop, he been on fire.
The hook literally says his name 8 times in a row. He might go for 30.
With that much hype, I'd lock it in. But that's just me.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with PrizePicks.
Yo, you think Dallas' Power 4 gonna drop 30 tomorrow?
Boy, you tripping. Did you see his mom made a post about going to the game?
What? Hold up. His mama gonna be there?
He's been averaging like 34 points a game when she's there.
At least 40 when she be on that Jumbotron.
He don't like to let his mama down.
Pick more, pick less. It's that easy. Cash in on your sports fandom with PrizePicks.
Way too rich to drive a road. Made $1 million out the stove. She let her put it in her nose. Pretty bitch with white toes. I done put on all the pros. I done put her in the rose. I done put up in the ghost. I done reached all my goals. Yeah, pull up with Yeezy and dollar sign. I'm all about business, I'm man to man. Pull up in the treat you like Caliban. Pull up with a record like never nine. I don't want your hoes. Your nigga reach all the goals. Let her suck the dick, said she was a pro. She scrape with teeth, I'ma tell her to go. Go, 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 go. Hair so good, she on the road. She ride a dick like a carnival.
Sure he can. You're telling me I have never won a bet on Anthony Davis the entire fucking year. Yep. How do you catch a ball in a mitt, look around you, and see people staring at you, and look yourself in a mirror that night before you go to bed? How embarrassing is that? Catch it with your bare hands like a grown-up. You know how cool that fucking looks when you catch that shit with your bare hands? Well, let's hope this fucking Blue Jays are chirping nice and loud, Trent, because we've got them for the Squad Ride ML tonight.
Wow.
Toronto, on the ML. Lock it in, chat. Responsibly tail every single day for a unit, and you go about your day. Yeah, I'm in.
Mama's homemade meatball.
That was meat.
That was literally beef.
2 words, meat. That's what that is. Holy smokes. That ball was destroyed. Pablo Lopez, he might not be that guy, pal. He might not be. What's going on, guys? Happy BTL Tuesday, episode 469. Peace. Nice. As always, hold the fry, joined by your host, Krabs. No Jovan today. He is out potentially for the rest of the week, but no worries. You guys are stuck here with me, okay? We got plenty to talk about, plenty of games to go over. We got Caitlin Clark's debut. We're going to spend plenty of time talking about it and how we're going to fade on PrizePicks. Okay, let's lock in. Let's go over the W squad ride from last night. How about those damn Tigers? How about it? How about it? Okay, W's. Unbelievable. Better late than never. Unbelievable run there late. I thought it was dead. But you know what? We're here, and an absolute W last night. The Tigers came through, and they respected coins. Now, were there other plays on there on the boards that I liked better? Sure. But as always, you trust in the squad ride. You trust in the chat, the community, to lock in and find a winner, and you guys did last night. W's. Let's fucking go. We ain't spinning that goddamn wheel today. Because we got green gobs, only straight bets we hit yesterday. We lost all of our PrizePicks squares. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up. Unbelievable. Sanchez caked in the third inning. Unbelievable. J-Mont gave up 6 hits. They left him out there for so long. I don't know why. And then Riley Green and Shea Langelier's kick. Absolute kick. But you know what? Carolina under was free. That was a great play. I tried to get cute. I live bet him under 4.5. That was cake. Ended up at 5 exactly. The Rays on the ML were free as well. And then Arizona, late night, last second, come from behind, walk off. Unbelievable sweat if you were on Arizona with me last night. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Okay. How come y'all only recap squad ride W's on Twitter? We don't. We recap, I think, every single play. But yeah, anyways, let's lock in here. All right, we got plenty to talk about for today. Let's do King of the Board recaps here. I want to take a peep over there. 2 green beans. Let's go. Sure we can. Seattle lay the juice. Dallas plus Chick. Jovan is up. My goodness. Unbelievable run. Jovan might win 4 weeks in a row. Insane. We got sub banks coming in. Chaco resubbing for 23 months. Let's go, Chaco. Sure we can. Sure we can. All right, let's lock in here. We got Malik resubbing as well. W's, the hype train is moving and grooving. Mr. Shrimpy, 20 months bang. Sure. Sure. The subs are coming in hot, folks. The subs are coming in hot. We got Schnooter coming in, getting a sub. Let's go. The ump needs to be investigated in the D-backs game. He might have been the worst ump I've ever seen. Look, we talked about it a little bit on the last MLB BTL exclusive pod about how bad these umpires are. If you want to check that out and hear us bitch about it, it's still out there on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, you can go back and rewatch. But yeah, these umpires just keep getting worse and worse. It's embarrassing, to be honest with you. But let's keep moving here. We got plenty of plays to talk about for today. Goots, before we hop in, because I do want to do the sharp reports, I want to make sure we talk about this early MLB game. Do we have a minute for me to get mad about something? I know there wasn't too much to get mad about yesterday, but do we have a moment? Sure. Run that shit. Oh, what is this? A sneak anti-steam Krabs. Wow. Nothing to get angry about today. How about a fan making a great catch with his bare hands like a fucking G last night? You guys see this? And then the next fucking pitch. Crazy thing about baseball is the ball will find you again. Next thing you know, this guy's making 2 insane plays. He's coming up with 2 baseballs. I don't see a glove in sight. I don't see a glove in sight. Guys, this should be the model, the staple of how to act in a baseball game. That guy's walking out of there like he just won the fucking lottery, okay? The 50-50 raffle winner, yeah, step to the side, will you? Okay, because this guy just caught 2 baseballs with his bare hands like fucking Hercules, all right? I wish I could be this guy. I wanted to get him on BTL today. I sent out a back call last night. I was like, can we find this gentleman? He doesn't look like he's maybe that involved in the Twitter. I don't know. Maybe he's just too locked into fucking, pop-up drills. Just getting prepped for these games he's going to. I don't fucking know. But wanted to get him on BTL. Not going to happen, but let's just gas this guy up for a little bit. My goodness. I mean, the first play was unbelievable. He made the play in the air. We'll rewatch it. The second play, he had to fight. It wasn't easy, right? You don't see him giving those baseballs away. You don't see him, doing crazy dance moves like he just, literally won the lottery. He's standing there. He's, showing the people what he did, and then he takes a seat and he probably finishes his beer. Okay? That is how you act at a baseball game. That guy's leaving there like a hero. Unbelievable work. Can we clap it up for my guy? Can we clap it up for my guy? Literally.
This right here, when he gets a second and he pauses for a second to just get everyone to be, and then, that's just.
He's like, let's go. Come on.
That's brilliant. Brilliant.
He's lit up, bro. He probably had a scrap for that thing down the bottom of the pile.
If he didn't buy a lottery ticket last night, that's insane.
I mean, that's better than winning the lottery.
Yeah, might be.
Who needs money? You need experiences, right? And that's the greatest one. He'll tell his grandkids about that.
Yeah, who needs
2 catches. Unbelievable. And guys, I don't know if you noticed, but that was the same at bat. Not all heroes wear capes. Yeah, legitimately. This guy is an American hero. I now have a favorite fan in baseball. How do you catch back-to-back pop-ups as a fan? No glove needed, shades on, looking like a G. I want to be him. I want to be that guy. He's cooler than me. Golly.
Just an ultimate Krabs guy.
That is Krabs guy.
Yeah.
That is literally number 1 Krabs guy.
Yeah.
I might need to make a list of all-time Krabs guy. This guy's going to be top 3. Guaranteed.
Top 3 at least.
Probably top 2.
Has to be.
Probably top 2. Max Muncy, I believe, is a huge Krabs guy. I came to that realization the other day. He's a Krabs guy. Never goes away. He's like a fucking annoying gnat. Okay. Chat, I don't know if you guys saw this or not, but can we give some respect to my man's making some serious plays out there to left field right under Edgar's? All right. He posted up like a G, making plays happen. Unbelievable.
Crazy.
Goots, man, your O's. Now that you're up here right now, might as well talk about it. I had them first 5, little sneak nuke. Corbin Burns did enough. They won the first 5. They blew it. Are they bouncing back today with a win?
We finally gave him a little run support yesterday. It was all Adley, but his starts have just been no run support. But definitely should have won that game. But it is what it is. But I will be boots on ground, so you already know. It's
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. What time you dipping today? You got time?
Yeah, I got some time.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Mackenzie Gore, Krabs guy, number 7. Yeah, definitely not in the top, but maybe in the top 10.
Yeah, this is all-time fumble by me. They had the Adley multi-home run half square up.
Was it up for a half?
I believe so, yeah. And I went with Corbin Burns, 3.5, 10+ strikeout games instead of that. So.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Hey, a lot of ball left.
Not a
lot of ball left. Gunnar going yard today. Guys, we will talk about Dinger Tuesday.
Yeah, he's going.
All right, Bradley Beal, a Krabs guy. He could not be less of a Krabs guy. My goodness. Zimmerman, he's up there. Mickelson has to be up there. He might be number 1. God, who else is up there on that list? Tressway, Locke. He's probably actually number 1.
He's probably number 1. Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah, best player on the Manders.
We got Griffin coming in resubbing again. He was giving out subbies yesterday. We're getting some more today from Griff. W's. Let's fucking go. Let's have an absolute day. Tuesday. Okay, we built the bankroll yesterday. Look, the straight bets, they haven't been hit. Okay, the last 2 weeks, moose shit bets, moose shit PrizePicks squares. I get it. You guys get it. I'm not hiding from it. I'm not sugarcoating it. All right, the plays have been moose shit. The squad rides have been moose shit. I understand. Okay, sports betting's a roller coaster. That was a low drop. All right, we're on the way up. We're bouncing back this week. Great start yesterday. I sent out a tweet. I said, if we don't profit on this card, I'll give out $100. Swap the card. Okay, that's what I'm fucking talking about. You guys aren't getting any coins. You're not getting shit. All right. Swap the card. Let's keep that same energy today. Let's stay locked. All right. We've got MLB, NBA, NHL, WNBA, and 0 excuses. That's what we got on the agenda today. 0 excuses. All right. Let's lock in. Goots, I do want to go ahead and just hop over to the Sharp Report here.
Yeah.
And talk about some of these baseball games. And we'll also go over this Phillies game too. But Jason Worth, Krabs guy. See, I don't know if he's a Krabs guy.
Why not?
Might be a little forced. Now, Jason Worth, an all-time great Nat. Don't get me wrong. But, he's a little bit of an airhead, Jason Worth. He's a little bit free-spirited. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily consider him a Krabs guy. I really did enjoy watching him play, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Jason Worth, Hunter Pence, those guys might be a little too weird. Bless their hearts. Respect both of them greatly. Okay, great baseball players. But, yeah, something a little bit off. about those gentlemen. Although I do
You're not
respect Jason Worth buying a fucking horse. That's a goal for me down the line here.
You're not a one glove guy. The one glove 100 pence.
Yeah, I don't know. 100 pence, just a weirdo. Trail
Little
picks. Yeah, we're going to do the Trails picks next week. Okay, so we can celebrate and bask in the glory together. No stress, guys. Don't worry. We got a lot of stuff on the agenda like that. Okay. Let's hop in. Let's talk about the early game first.
Rip it.
All right, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's talk about this Phillies game. I do have a square I like in that game, so we will pivot right back over to the Sharp Report, guys. But I want to talk about this Phillies and Mets game. Total for this game was at 7.5. You know, for the majority of the time since this line's been out, we've seen it creep back up to 8 where it did open, which I like. And I've seen a lot of times in MLB when you get this late steam up on these totals before first pitch, and we've seen this total move up from 7.5 to 8 over the morning. A lot of times you get an early run late, or you get an early run, you know, through and crossing home plate. I don't know what it is, but you see a run happen early. I don't know what it is in the NBA as well. Like you see these totals move up and all of a sudden the scoring is just crazy right out of the gates. I don't know what they know. Maybe they're just expecting some early points, some early runs, and they're moving that total up. But in this game today, with Aaron Nola on the bump, with Budo on the bump, who's been honestly better than Nola this season, which is crazy to say out loud, but he has. That total moving back up to 8. Phillies bats have been absolutely red hot. They get some of their stars back today. The Mets, I like their offense at least enough, and Nola has not looked that sharp this season. I do think we get runs in this game. I do lean the over. Not going to bet it. Being extra picky this week because I only want to give out winners. Okay, quality over quantity. We're cutting the cards down. We're only giving out plays that are turning green. All right, but I do lean this over, and I do like the Yurfie in this game. I do think there will be a run, probably from the Phillies. I saw they were like minus 200 to score first. I thought that was extremely juiced for a game with the money line down to minus 135, minus 140. Depends on where you look. A little Jovan angle there, checking out the first run score in the games. But I think there will be a run early. It'll probably be the Phillies. Maybe the Mets will come back and win this game late. But I do like the over in this contest if you're looking for an early sweat. We got Jovan coming in hot with a play he likes. Rays, Red Sox, under 5.5 first inning runs. Okay. How about your Rays last night? And we're going to talk about the Rays again today. All right. Let's keep moving and grooving. Most Krabs card I've ever seen. Yes, there are some crabby plays on there. Let's pivot back to the Sharp Reports. All right, because there is a play on there that I just talked about. It's the Yurfie, Nola, Budo, early game today. Yurfie. Okay, don't be fooled. Don't get bamboozled with the big name arm in Nola. I do think one of these two offenses, it'll probably be Philly, will strike first and get a run off of Budo. If you need a play, let's ride the Yurfie. I'll be sweating this puppy out. It starts up in, 20 minutes. We'll be sweating it. 2 words, chat, Yurfie. Okay? The Judge and Clark combo, one of the oldest tricks in the book. I mean, you knew that was going up there. Okay, we even had to have Daniel manipulate the fucking system he uses for us to put the plays in for him to make the graphics this morning. It had to be done. It had to be done. All right, W. Daniel, the best in the business. All right. Yeah, I feel good. We had to manipulate it, the model, the system for him to make the graphics with WNBA now that we're starting up today. So if you guys have squares you like, all jokes aside, please let me know in chat if you have WNBA angles. I want to hear them. All right. But I have one myself for today. And we're going to talk about that too. Let's start out with some baseball. All right. We're going to go in order here, and then we're going to talk about all the baseball games today. We're going to talk about all the playoff games today. Don't you guys worry. We got plenty of time, and we've got Dinger Tuesday on deck. And I'm hitting a fucking Dinger Tuesday play today. I spent some extra time this morning. I got 3 guys I like today. One of them is going yah-yah. We're making coins. Okay? Keeping it simple. All right, guys. Tampa Bay on the ML today. I thought about taking this over. The total in this game opened up at 10. That is crazy. But the way Savali and Pavetta have been looking recently, I mean, the total probably should have been at 10. And now it's down to 9, so I'll probably stay off that total here. I do think Savali ends up squeaking out a win. I like the steam in this game. We're seeing the Rays catch about, 10 or 15 cents of steam from that original opener, which I love, just like we did see yesterday, and they came through and they pulled out the win. I like the Rays. I like Savali. I do think there will be some runs in this contest. I do have a Dinger Tuesday play in this game, I believe. But it's got to be Tampa Bay on the road. I like the way their bats are moving and grooving at this point of the season. I want to buy stock low in the Rays. We've been taking them, talking about them for the last week or so. Randy's back. That offense, the veterans, they're healthy. They've got the reps in. No more excuses for the Rays. All right? I like them on the road here catching steam. Jovan says Devers donk loading. Yeah, Devers very, very short on the home run odds. That's okay. DeGen coming in with some Rays facts. This is what we need. Savali, can it be trusted late? Trusting Rays bats, though. Back in the offense. Rays score first POD. Wow.
Bryce Harper scratched. out of the game.
Dude. That is
GG.
not good.
No.
That is not cool. Well, shit. Yeah, I want to make sure that our guy, Dead Larry Bird, saw this one. Make sure he's interacting with chat here. How much did you lose on the Rangers yesterday? Dead Larry Bird. Let me know. W transparency there as well from Dig Dat. Love the chirps, love the digs. We've been getting scolded from Dead Larry Bird in chat every day after the Rangers win. Feels a little good. Starting to get a little sweaty, huh? In that series. My goodness, maybe my Canes to win that series future is alive. I don't know if I'd go as far to say that, though. People forget I had both those teams to win the cup. Futures. People forget that. That's actually ridiculous. Half the profits from the first 4 games. Oh, shit. That's a lot of coins. We'll keep the jokes to the side for that, because that's a lot of coins. All right. Let's move. Let's groove. Let's talk a little bit about this 2-piece parlay we got going on. It's nasty. Okay. This will segue us right into the WNBA here. Guys, Caitlin Clark's making her debut today. She's going to be an unbelievable player in this league. She's probably going to be the greatest player of all time. She is insane. Greatest shooter I've ever seen. She is unbelievable. I'm rooting for her. I'm not going to be fading her on the season-long squares. I'm not going to be fading her every night like I do with Aaron Judge. But I need to fade him today. You're telling me they're putting up a combo square with Judge and Caitlin Clark. Total bases and threes made today. Come on. Come on, guys. You think they're giving it up to be a freebie? Green square? Come on. Give me a break. If I see one more Caitlin Clark boost going through my Twitter feed, I'm going to delete the app. What they're doing is they're taking advantage of you guys. They really are. They've got a great story. Okay, Caitlin Clark, an absolute legend. She's going to do numbers in this league. She's going to win MVP at some point. Probably this year, probably next year. Okay? But they're taking advantage of you guys. All right, these books doing these boosts. If Caitlin Clark was going to be plugged into this lineup and they were going to be the greatest team on earth, would they be +8 on the spread after opening up +5.5? I don't think so. Right? People are forgetting she went number 1 overall to the worst team in the league. And the worst team in the league in the WNBA, the discrepancy of skill between the best team and the worst team in the WNBA is significant. It's almost like college basketball, right? The NBA, it's like, okay, the worst team, the Wizards could beat the best team on a given night if they really, really hit their shots and actually show some effort for once. You know what I mean? WNBA, on the other hand, it's like those good teams pretty much win, take care of business. Those moose shit teams are moose shit. Okay? Not saying they're not going to be better with Caitlin Clark in that lineup. They will be significantly better. And I think their team will be a lot better this season. And I'm sure once she gets, in mid-season form and gets going, she will be the best player in the league. Don't doubt it one bit. And I'm not rooting against her, but I am today. Has to be done. And I have to fade their team as well today. They're +8 on the spreads, adding the best player in women's basketball history to their squads. And you're telling me the Connecticut Sun are up to -8 on the spread when they opened up -5.5. You think people are betting on the Connecticut Sun? Nobody's fucking betting on the Sun. They're laying 8 points to Caitlin Clark. All the bets are coming in on Caitlin Clark. The spread keeps on moving to Connecticut. There might be some injury news, people are saying, on the Fever. They don't know if one of the other good players is going to be playing. Maybe that's why the line's moving a little bit, but come on, guys. Let's not overthink this one. And I'm not even saying to lay the points with the spreads. All right, that's getting significant. That's up to 8. They're going to win by 9, almost double digits in this game. It's going to be on TV. Everyone's going to be watching it, okay? A lot of nerves. But I am saying we have to fade them on the ML here and pair them with the Padres, okay? Connecticut is not losing this game. That's a free parlay piece right there, folks, okay? Let's talk about the Padres. Padres are facing Cal Quantrill today. They're at home. I like this Padres team. They're back to 500. Dylan Cease, low-key, the best pitcher in baseball this year. One of, if not the best. He has been nails. He took something off his fastball so he could stay healthy. He's been more accurate. He has been unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. The Padres are winning that game. Don't overthink it. Don't get cute. They're -300. Not a hot take at all. Okay? But we're parlaying the Connecticut Sun on the ML with the Padres on the ML. That is a 2-piece bozo pack if I have ever seen one. That is a great 2-piece. Are you kidding me? W's. All right. What do you guys think about that 2-piece parlay as Harper gets scratched? That is so cake, guys. That is so cake for the Yerfie. Already have it locked in. Still riding it. We'll see what happens. Padres are pretty pissed about that L last night too. Sure. Sure. Padres ML, they're not losing today. I'm going to add Rays ML to it. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Or you could add one of the hockey plays. Both hockey favorites are significantly juiced today. I thought about taking one of those myself in this, but these are two teams I see winning today. The Connecticut Sun in the WNBA and the San Diego Padres on the Diamonds. Keeping it simple. All right? Let's talk about some NHL. Vancouver, Edmonton. All right, this total's at 6.5, and for good reason. These games have been soaring over. All right, and C. Burnett, I will look at the O'Neill Cruz squares here in a moment. All right, I will look in a moment. A lot of y'all don't even watch WNBA saying Clark will go crazy. She could have a game, but it'll be her assist today. Yeah, I'm also seeing a million people on her assist today too, which I don't hate. I don't hate that one bit. I'm not saying I'm going to fade that, but yeah, I mean, this is a free parlay piece up there on the board if you guys want to take it. If you don't, that's okay, but let's move on to the ice. Vancouver, Edmonton here. We've seen these games soar over of late. I believe the last 3 have gone over. Yep, the last 3 games in the series have gone over. Every single one in this series has gone over. And the under's catching some steam here, guys. Kind of weird. We saw the total open up 6.5, -110 both ways. Now we're seeing this under a little bit juicy. Kind of weird considering there's more bets on the over in this contest. Kind of weird when you look at these two teams and you think, how are they going to, match up and play. You're not thinking about an under. You're not thinking about defense. But Edmonton at home in this spot, they're down 1-2 in this series. Low-key kind of a must-win game here. They can't go down 3-1, as they have to head to Vancouver. That's a tough ask. I think Edmonton comes out a little bit nervous, not very aggressive, and Vancouver up 2-1. I don't see them coming out very aggressive either. I like this first period under 1.5. One of the sharp books is significantly less juice to the over on the books, which I really like to see. So that's a great sign for this. I think the under is the sharpest play on the NHL board here for the first period, get in, get out. Just like we saw last night in that Hurricanes game where there was like no goals early and then they just splooged with 4 goals in the fucking third period at the end of that game. Sure, this will be very similar. Both teams, a lot of pressure from both sides in this game. Oilers need a win bad. They're at home. I don't think they're coming out super aggressive. I think they come out low-key kind of nervous with their backs against the wall. And then Vancouver, on the other hand, they don't need to come out aggressive. They got to come out doing their thing and, scoring goals late like they've been doing. Give me the first period under, +110, +100 some places on the sharper books. That's a great sign for the under. You're not seeing 2 goals in the first. I don't even know if you're going to see 1. Love that play. That was the first play out of the sharp report. That might be my favorite play on the sharp report. Sure, we got Pickard in net. Great. Put worse goalies in there. I like it because whatever has been going on before in the series has not worked. Has not worked. All 3 have gone over. I love that angle. Put a new goalie in there, sure. Put 2 new ones in. Disgusting. Get in, get out. First period under as these teams feel each other out with Edmonton's backs against the wall and Vancouver up 2-1 in the series. Okay? It's a no fun bet. I get it, but it's definitely sharp. We got the Phillies game starting up. Let's go. Let's go. All right? No Jovan equals no bets from me today. Sure. Can we pull up the sharp report real quick here? Recap from yesterday, just so you guys can see how the straight bets went. Can we pull that up real quick, Goots? Sure. Thank you. 6-0. Good. Anyways, let's keep moving and grooving here. Krabs, look at the O'Neill Cruz hit run. Green as ma. I know you said that yesterday too, my man. And he's still green as ma. Right? Still green as ma. Let's see. Hit run RBIs.
They don't have a chart on PP, but right here, look at this.
Oh, but they have charts on props.cash, Gates. That's why we use it. That's why we play. Right?
That is why we're using it.
God, that hat is fresh too. I think
Rab,
your
fuck
head
off.
perfect.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, props.cash. This is why you need it, right? Sometimes those charts are a little janky on PrizePicks. Sometimes they don't have them at all, right? This is when you need it. Okay, you go. And honestly, if you're sending PrizePicks and you're not opening up props.cash every day, what the fuck are you doing?
What
Straight up. But yeah, O'Neill Cruz been on fuego.
Fuego.
All right. But our guy in chat did come in here yesterday and say the same thing. And then he ended up sore. I think he hit a nuke again last night. He's on fire.
I don't think he did, but he
Was
might
it not
have.
a nuke? Was it 2 doubles?
Could have. I think it was 2 doubles.
He's hit
I
a
don't
couple
remember.
nukes
Seeing
in the
it.
last week. I know that. He's hit a couple
Yeah.
nukes. Yeah, Pickard is moose. That's why they work Skinner overtime. Well, I actually like that angle, though, like I talked about for that first period under, guys. I do. Not double and a single. Well, that doesn't make sense because he had 4 total bases. Anyways, PrizePicks squares. Already talked about that year feet. Do not love it as much with Harper out. I'm not going to lie to you. That was a big factor in taking the Yerfie was the Phillies scoring first here, and that's not a great sign, but I'm still riding with it if you guys want some early action, and I do like the over in that game. Okay? The Judge and Clark Square, I mean, do I even need to talk about it anymore? Probably not. I think we'll just let that one splitch. Okay? Let's go over the MLB games. I think we've got the Phillies one starting up here in 5-ish minutes. Okay? We got Griffin resubbing. I already shouted him out, though. Let's go over some of these games. We got the Nats and the White Sox doubleheader today. Last night's game got postponed. Let me give you guys the whole breakdown. I'll tell you everything you need to know about this series. Okay? The Nats on the road are actually solid. When the Nats play at home, they stink. They don't show up. They don't score runs. They don't do shit. On the road, they're scrappy. They're blue collar. They win. They're fun. Okay? Well, they're on the road in this series, and they're coming off of a series in Boston where they should have swept. They didn't. They lost the last 2 games of that series. Embarrassing. Well, now they've had a day off, because of the weather last night. That's huge for this team, huge for the bullpen as well, and could be a reason why the under was getting steamed a little bit from that 8.5 total that I did see at 9 last night at one point, and then this morning at one point I even saw it at 7.5 on the Blue Book. Crazy. I am officially off this over in the game. I'm going to sit back and root for Trevor Williams and hope that he absolutely shoves in this first contest. Flexing, if you look at his hits allowed square on PrizePicks, I mean, it looks like he is the freest left side on the board. He's the rented out square ever. He's going against the Nats today. They stink, right? I think he goes more than his 5.5 hits allowed today, but I'm not going to get cute. I'm not going to take it. You guys know what happens when I fade or back my Nats. Bad things. Bad things happen. We'll keep it simple. Okay? The Nats, first game, Trevor Williams, he is literally, who could I compare him to? He's like Lugo right now. You know how Lugo is just 35 years old and absolutely dealing out of his mind, out of nowhere? He's like Jordan Lyles from the last couple years, where out of fucking nowhere, it doesn't matter what's sharp, what's not, this guy's dealing every time he goes out there. I'm not going to get cute. I'm not going to fade that anymore because it doesn't work in MLB. It does not work in MLB. I'm going to let Trevor Williams splooge. In game 2, I'm going to fade the Nats and back the White Sox because they have Eric Fedde on the bump. You guys remember him? Eric Fedde? Former National Eric Fedde, who has been very fucking good so far this season. Okay, so here's the game plan. Game 1, I do still lean the over. I do still think it hits, but with the under getting steamed and with the bullpens getting some extra rest, I am off the over in that first game. It sucks because I wanted to Megalodon it last night. I wanted to mini meg it. I'm off. I'm realizing that you don't fade trends. You don't fade, the diamonds in the rough, I guess you could call them. The guys who don't care what's sharp or what's not, and they come through. They pitch great every fucking time they start. That's literally Trevor Williams right now, and that's also Chris Flexen right now. So I'm good. I lean the over in game 1. Let's hope the Nats pull out game 1. I do lean the Nats on the ML in this first game that starts up this afternoon, the second early game for the MLB today. So you guys will be tapped in. All right. Let's hope the Nats win game 1. And let's bet the White Sox and Eric Fedde in game 2 to avoid getting swept at home, which is not easy to do and not common. Okay. Sweeps, doubleheaders, more common than people think, but not with the home team. The home team typically does not lose both games. I really hope the Nats and Trevor Williams have that magic going in game 1. And then we bet Eric Fedde and the White Sox in game 2. That one's going to be personal, folks. That one is going to be personal for Eric Fedde. We cut him. He had to go all the way to South Korea to find a job. Had the lowest ERA in the entire planet. Not even kidding. Lowest ERA in the entire world. They had a graphic for it and all. Insane. Then he comes back over here. He's nails. You don't think he's going to have a little bit of an edge today against the Nats? Come on. And the Nats have been striking out a lot more this year. I wouldn't be surprised if they really struggle against Fedde. I would not be shocked. Okay? And yeah, Griffin, I am on your fee in the first game, but I do want it on record. That was before I knew Bryce Harper was out. And we're seeing the Mets now catching hella steam. The line's down to what? Minus 120 for the Phillies? Not a great sign. Not a great sign. Fedde might get 10Ks. Fedde might get 10Ks. Straight up. Willie Contreras run square. Sure. Yeah, that should hit, right? I want this on record as well. William Contreras should not be faded on PrizePicks, though, because he just turns green every single game. He might be the best hitter in baseball. There's not been a square that has been more free, I guess is the best way to call it, than William Contreras on the Brook Room. He has been insane this year. Absolutely insane. He cashes every fucking night. I stopped fading him weeks ago. That's how you know he's been cashing. He's still cashing. Look at the charts. He might win MVP. Yeah, I'm not even joking. He's having an unbelievable season. Nobody gives a hoot. He's killing the ball. He's hitting 360. Holy smokes. O's, Braves, moneyline parlay. I do like the Orioles today. I do like Bradish today on the bump. The O's own Chris Bassett. I'm sure Goots can touch on it a little bit, but doesn't it seem too easy?
It does. I was just about to say that. The past 2 times he's faced him, he's let up 12 runs combined in those 2 games. So it does seem a little too easy. I agree with you there. But the last time, the O's haven't lost 2 straight games since the Pirates series, which was their second series in like April 6th, April 7th. So
yeah, they're so consistent.
Consistent.
It's unbelievable.
So them losing back to back, Rav,
like 3 years.
get out of chat. Get out of chat. So them losing 2 straight is not happening very much. So
right. And
there's
haven't
that
they not
angle
lost
as well.
a series in like years?
Yeah, they haven't got swept in years.
Swept. That's
since Adley's first start. They haven't got
absurd.
swept. Yeah,
that is insane.
Which was like last year, like April 22nd or something.
Look, it's the O's, right? They don't get line respect. They come through, they win. It doesn't matter. They're a team where I don't even care if it looks too easy. More often than not, they come through, they respect coins. They're coming off that loss last night that they kind of blew, right? They had a win in their grasp, then they let it go.
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked if they pull out the win, but they are minus 166. So
I will say this would probably be a Jovan angle, but the bullpen is a little beat up, especially from yesterday. And bullpen hasn't looked good as of late. So I would say I could target it over here. I wouldn't mind that. I don't know how you feel about that line, but wouldn't mind that at all either.
Yeah, just after yesterday when runs were kind of hard to come.
Yeah.
Hard to come by, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if we're going to see him in this game. Like, I don't know. Toronto's been an under wagon, low key. They've hit 4 of the last 5 games on the under. The total is down from 8.5 to 8.
Yeah.
I'd probably stay off.
I think all 3 games I've been to this year, the over has smacked. So that's also an angle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Are you you hitting pickles before? Or are you just going right in?
We'll see. Not sure yet. They have the center field bar out there, which is a lot of fun. So
dude, that's where everybody goes. You just go as soon as the gates open. It's almost like you're pre-gaming at the bar before the game.
Exactly. Yeah. And you looking out at the field, it's beautiful.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Camden Yards slept on. If you guys haven't been there and you're baseball fans, figure it out.
It
has to be done.
Yeah.
All right. It's literally like taking a time machine, going back to the 80s and watching a baseball game. It's sick. Not that I would even know. I was not even born then, but that's what I've heard.
Well, they modeled those stadiums with the green seats and all that type of stuff. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Harper's out with a migraine. Damn.
Bro.
Beat.
We got puck drop.
Hey, we got a ball in play? In play outs or no? I feel like that was a hit.
It was in playouts.
Damn it.
I think it was the first pitch.
Not a great start for the Yerfy, folks.
Literally the first pitch.
Not a great start for the Yerfy. I'm blown, guys. I really wanted to wake up today and see that Nats total in game 1 at 9. I really did. I wanted to nuke it. I wanted to whale it. I can't do it. Too many factors, just like we talked about with the O's, where they don't care what's sharp, what's not. They get no line respect. They win almost every time. Fading a guy like Trevor Williams and fading a guy like Chris Flexen right now, that's a death wish. Now, is it sharp? Sure, but it's MLB betting. That shit doesn't work. We get another out? Great.
You don't think this is any line respect with Bradish?
I mean, Bradish was one of the best pitchers in baseball last year.
Yeah.
He's looked great so far, like he never left. I think that's with how bad Toronto's looked and how bad Bassett's been and how
Makes
bad
a lot
he's
of
been
sense.
against the O's, right? Like, I feel like they should have been minus 180.
Yeah.
But it's the O's. They never get that money. They never get that respect. They're always, 10, 15 cents short. It makes no sense.
No sense.
Doesn't matter. They don't care what's sharp or what's not.
No.
All right. What about Miami and Detroit? Wow, I'm surprised he didn't swing at that one. Attaboy, stop. We're going to need a miracle here, folks. Get on base, Bryson. Please, get on base. Miami and Detroit. Ryan Weathers and Reese Olson. Shout out the Tigers last night once again. We didn't talk about it enough. Shout out the Tigers for coming through for the squad ride last night. Let me know in chat if you cashed. W team total over. You guys are going to be stuck with me and have to take a Krabs play for the squad ride today. Probably going to be in PES. And then it's going to smack. All right. But W Tigers, love that. Bozo catcher hit Harper in the head on a throwback yesterday. Now he's got a migraine. Dude. You can literally eat crabs in the outfield. Yeah, you can 100% eat crabs in the outfield. Can confirm. But you should get a crab cake at the game if you're going to go that angle. You don't need to be eating crabs at a baseball game, right? That's messy.
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want.
That might be where I draw the line there. Maybe that's my
You're
contrarian
literally
coming out,
crabs, and you're saying don't eat crabs.
I'm saying maybe don't eat the crabs at the game. I feel like after you eat crabs, you got to like fucking take a shower almost. You got to like wash your hands all the way. Like, I don't know. But yeah, we've got a runner on. Ooh, we got a runner. We got a runner. That nuke last night was epic for the Tigers. Oh my goodness. All right, let's sweat this out. Let's see if we can make some magic happen here, folks. We got a duck. We got a duck. Okay. Crazy coincidence. My real name's actually I Will. Crazy. Krabs doesn't wash his hands. Confirmed. No, I do wash my hands. That's actually the number one way to get sick, is not washing your hands. You guys know that? Easiest way to spread germs. All right. Let's get a fucking run here, can we? Maybe Bryson Stott. Let's get him up and moving, Phils. That is your guy. If anybody can send him, it's Phils. It's literally his guy as they try to pick him off. Great. Come on. We got one of the hottest hitters in baseball up right now. Knock on wood. Alec Bohm. Do your job, please. Called strike. I mean, that's paint. What are you going to do? It's literal paint. Come on, chats. We need runs. I could see you being a Clayton. I don't know how I feel about that one. I'll be honest. Do I look like a Clayton to you guys? I don't know. And inning over. Or is that a run? It looks like those guys are coming off the field. That would be in play, outs, folks, and that would be the end of the top of the first frame. That's cake. As soon as you see those little dots running over to the dugout, you know it's cake. That's how I can tell. Shit. Well, the good thing is Noah's been moved shit, but it would have been nice to know that Harper was out, more than 30 minutes before the game. That's fucking horse shit. Come on, man. Come on. You seem like a Jimmy. Do I seem like a Jimbo? I don't know.
Clayton, I could see Clayton.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Need a Nimmo nuke? Yeah, we do. He's been hot. We could use a Nimmo nuke. You guys know Brendan Nimmo has reverse splits, though. He actually hits better against lefties.
He does.
I've always been very impressed, and just like, how the hell do you do it? Especially lefty, too. Like a lefty
Matt
that's
Olson
better
does
off a
it,
lefty.
too.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
That definitely wasn't me. Budo been solid this year. Yes, he has. He has been solid this year. Corey Krabs, the contrarian. Krabs looks like a William. We already have a William, though. And people forget he got drafted to the PLL on Brendan Krabs' team. The Whip Snakes backup goalies are Brendan Krabs and Will Marks. People forget that.
And he's still in the tournament. He's on Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
insane.
won. They beat Towson the other day.
Yeah, they did. If you guys aren't
Mhm.
tapped in the college lacrosse scene right now, I mean, it's absolutely epic. They'll have more games on this upcoming weekend, right? And then Memorial Day, obviously, they have the Final Four championship.
Yeah, they have the semis this weekend, and then on Memorial Day that Monday, when everyone's off work and you're doing nothing, and you're sitting on your ass, turn on ESPN and watch the cross.
Sure.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's always on at like noon.
Yeah,
right?
it's usually an early game on Memorial Day Monday. Yeah.
Last year was insane, right? Last year it was Duke Notre Dame, and Notre Dame just spanked them. Maybe Notre Dame will just wax them again. They're minus 115 to win it all this year. They're insane.
It just might.
Jocko, where's it at this year, Bree?
It's usually in like Philly, isn't it?
Yeah, Philly or sometimes Baltimore. I do know I will be at the Whip Snakes games when the PLL comes to town. People forget that starts up in 3 weeks. Let's fucking go. I went to school with Rob Pinnell and his brother James. That's insane. We were hanging out with Rob at the PLL Street Lacrosse event the other day. It's in Philly this year. That's not a far drive.
Not far.
We'll see. All right, we got 2 strikes already spawned for the first at bat here for Nimmo. Great, spawned at 2. I fucking bet. Come on, Nimmo. Get on base, my man. Work hard. Show some heart, will you? Please. All right, let's get on base here. Let's see what can happen. After this at bat, it'll probably be cake, and we can go back to the sharp reports. Oh, good eye. Good eye, Nimmo. Brendan Nimmo, all-time Krabs guy as well. He's on the list. Even if he's a Met, I don't care. He's a Krabs guy. Besides him having reverse splits. I don't know how the hell he gets hits off of lefties. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. Great eye, great take. Let the pitches come to you. Don't force. Be a good 2-strike hitter like you are, Nimmo. Fight and battle. He's a great 2-strike hitter. Get on base, will ya? Come on. Come on. If the Nerfy cashes, Krabs spins the wheel. I don't know if that's how it works, C-Dub. I don't know if that's how it works. Nate Lowe, such a Krabs guy. Yeah, he is. Although he doesn't rock the turtleneck anymore. It's kind of soft. Not going to lie. Here comes the pitch. Let's see what happens. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, Nola. Throw him a Turk, will you? We could use it. Throw him a Turk. Come on, don't be selfish. Let's see one here, Goots. All right, full counts. Come on, full counts. Get on base.
Get on base.
Get on base. What do you say? That's huge. This sums up Nola's season, honestly, this at bat. And
what we done? Come on.
Is that ball 4?
And he's out. And
okay.
He's out.
What
grounded out
just
second.
happened? Was that a glitch?
It would seem like it, but he grounded out second.
Okay. That was the biggest fake bang from the MLB app of all time. That was absolute piss. What are we doing? You have one game on right now. Figure it out. Golly. Hartenstein has to be a Krabs guy. Yeah, he is. People forget he had a half-court shot the other day. Big Hartenstein guy. I'm going to keep calling him that. Yep. All right. Let's go back to the slate. This is a moose shit bout. It's not going to hit. All right.
GG.
Let's move. Let's groove. Let's talk about Miami and Detroit. Shout out the Tigers for the squad ride last night. Now they got their guy Olsen up on the bump against Weathers today. Detroit getting some line respect. Miami might be the worst team in the history of teams. I kind of like runs again in this game. Not going to lie. Detroit's offense seems to be at least a little bit back. They've scored 8, 3, and 6 in their last 3 games. You look what Miami's been doing. Their offense is in the best streak of their season. Not really resulting in wins, but it is resulting in runs. At least I can say that. I kind of like the over in this game. It is getting steamed a little bit. It was -110 both ways. Now we're seeing the over 8 at -115. I lean the over between Miami and Detroit. I do think Weathers gets absolutely destroyed today. And Olsen cannot keep getting away with it. He's not a 2.5 ERA guy either. And Miami facing a righty, they'll get some runs off of him as well. Olsen tossing a turkey, yeah, probably. Give me runs in this game. Coach Phil Jackson, Jason Kidd, got to be a Krabs guy. I don't know if I could say he's a Krabs guy. Do we have a bang? There's no way. There's no way we just had a bang. There's no way. Are we at the game,
fake.
Feeney?
Gotta be fake. He struck out. So fake. Mods.
What's the deal? What's the deal, Phoenify? What's the deal? Who hurt you? Who hurt you? Was it me? Was it me? Couldn't be me. Went 3-0 on straight bets yesterday, smacked the squad ride. Who hurt
Definitely
you,
wasn't
man?
you. Definitely wasn't.
Who hurt him? All right, somebody confirm that he's out of here. Give me a fucking break with that shit. Dude probably brings a glove to the game.
He is not like that Mariners fan at all.
We are not the same.
No.
Unbelievable. Bro joined the stream, was so excited he said bang and got banned. I mean, yeah, dude.
Yeah, see, I am.
Bro, that hat is fresh, though. What is on the side of it?
PrizePicks.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's lock back in. That was absolute no shit. If you fake bang, you will be eliminated from chat. Okay, that's how we roll around these parts. Let's move. Let's groove. The over in Miami and Detroit. All right, let's keep on going. Tampa Bay and Boston. We talked about it a little bit. I like the Rays on the ML from the Sharp Report. If you missed it, go back, rewatch as always. Okay. Cubs and Braves. Italian and Sale. Total open up at 8.5 with the juice loose on the over -120. That's pretty high. And the Nerfy was free. Well, when Bryce Harper gets rolled out 30 minutes for the game for a migraine, that'll do it to you. And we got another boost. You guys know what to do. You know what to do. Thank you. I faded the Yerfy. Good. I'm happy for you, Caesar. I'm happy. So we fade these guys too. Attaboy, Mikey. I'm happy you could feel important right now because you're not. I'm happy that helps you feel important for today. I hope we made your day. All right. Let's move. I like the over in Chicago and Atlanta between Talion and Chris Sale. Chris Sale has been pretty much nails. Chris Nails, you could call him. Talion, the same. I mean, Trent has been throwing gems. He's 3-0. He's got a 1.13 ERA. That's absurd. Okay, Talion, unbelievable. Once again, maybe he has Jordan Montgomery's powers this season. I don't know, but he's been unbelievable. The best veteran in baseball right now. Coming off of a couple consecutive unders. You look at what Atlanta's been doing. Their offense has been dead, right? They've hit 5 straight unders in a row. The Cubs, they're coming off an under as well, where they lost 0-2 in the first game of the series. I think the offense has bounced back and we get an over. I thought that opening line at 8.5 with the juice loose on the over with these 2 starting pitchers on the bump was very telling, and I don't care that it's come down because everyone's betting the under with these 2 guys on the bump. Give me their over, give me runs. I think it's going to take is one of these 2 offenses to really do their jobs today. The total's not at 10, it's at 8. Okay, they're playing in Atlanta, a hitter's park, and both these offenses are low-key stacked. Not that they've been playing like it recently, but they've got plenty of guys in this lineup. They could take the ball out of the fucking park. Come on, Azuna's low-key been the best hitter in baseball this season. Give me runs, give me the over in Atlanta today. One of these 2 starting pitchers is going to regress. All right? Krabs, thoughts on Tiger? Yeah, we're not taking Tiger. I do want to take a play, though, for the PGA Championship, so if you guys have anything, cough, cough, goots.
He's literally plus 30,000.
Is he like the longest odds to win it?
Not the longest.
Who is? Can we pull up the odds for that real quick? I want to take a look
can.
at who's the shortest. Let's take a peek.
1 second.
Yeah, guys. Nobody talks about Marcell Ozuna because he's a huge piece of shit, but the guy low-key is having an Hall of Fame type season.
Insane year.
Scotty plus 400. Yep, no fun. Great. Rory plus 750. Fresh off a divorce. That's probably where I'm gonna put my coins. Built different. His mind is just wired
And he
differently.
won last week.
Yep, he's a little bit on a hot streak right now. We know how Rory is, right? When he's hot, you back him. When he's not, you stay far away. Xander coming off that loss, right? He's playing some good golf right now, though, and that was a tough course they played at last weekend too, right? It's not like they were just folding. That was a tough course.
He folds every time.
He did. Technically, he folded again.
I mean, well, Roy was like 8 under through like a 10-hole stretch in the middle of the round for the final round, but still, Xander always finds a way to choke.
People also forget, maybe the craziest part about that whole tournament last weekend was the fact that Josh fucking had a bet on Scotty Scheffler on Xander Schauffele to be leading after every round of that tournament. I think he bet it after the first round, and he blew it in the last second.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Insane.
I
kind of want to sprinkle on Rory. I don't know. I feel like that's kind of just like the narrative right now.
Yeah, I'm a big Roy guy, so I'm not going to tell you not to.
Yeah, same. I always root for him. Maybe that explains why he's been such a dick the last year. He's been going through some shit.
Yeah, but he won this tournament in 2014 at the same course. So there's that as well.
Yeah, I don't love that. Picks with Deej coming in with some backup here. Rory in a Krabs play. Rory's won the Open at Valhalla before.
I feel like that's a little different for golf, though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
When you play well at a course, you play well at a course.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
And Rory will have. I guess the distractions are already out right now. Once he steps on the course,
It's either he's a sad little baby or he's gonna be dialed in. One or the other.
Yeah.
But I do feel like it's been going on for a while. You're right. So it's not like, it takes a minute for a divorce to be finalized. So it's been going on.
Yep. All right, we'll see what happens there. Hard-earned coins on Rory. Hey, it's not the Masters, right? That's the one that he hasn't won yet.
Yes.
Pretty sure he's still looking for that one for the Grand
Slam. If he wins
Slam,
that, he'll complete the Grand Slam, yeah.
Right. Okay. All right, Krabs, it was never the year fee. I know, Roman. That's on me, bro. That's on me. Shut up, Bryce Harper. God damn it. Get licked coming in, resub and Nerfy bang. Mets fills. Attaboy. Did 700 people come in here and fade my Yerfie on that play? And they're acting like they just won the Stanley Cup. They're hoisting it up right now. They're chugging beers out of it. Unbelievable.
Krabs, Scotty is plus 105 to be top 5.
That's absurd. But I feel like how's he not going to be in the contention towards the end down the stretch on Sunday?
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be safer, you're still getting at a plus chicky to be top 5.
Right. Now, how is this course difficulty-wise, compared to some of the other ones around that they play? Is it a tough one?
Yeah, it's a major championship course. They're going to set it up hard. It's going to be fast. It's going to be firm. Rough's going to be long. Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
But it's not a PGA championship. That's the one that's the toughest, right?
It is the PGA championship.
Oh, it is the PGA, and that's the one where the course always wins.
Well, the US is usually set up a little harder. The rough is a lot longer. And then British is link style, so it's just a lot of slopes.
That one's almost easier, I feel like, depending on the players.
It sets up for different players, definitely links courses, but I mean, with these, you need kind of long hitters, good putters, stuff like that. And Roy can hit it far.
I don't know if he could putt. He was putting okay.
He put well last week. When Roy loses, it's definitely his irons and his putter. So if that's off, he's not winning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chad, who you guys sprinkling on? We got Ludwig Aberg up here, the young gunner. He's got a bum knee. We're saying in chats. Anybody sprinkling on anything for this already? Anybody taking a peep at this? I would love to hear the thoughts.
That's what I'm sprinkling on right there.
Hearing a lot of Zalatoris talk. Was that what you were just talking about? Or you're saying Max Homa sprinkle?
Max Homa. I'm always going to sprinkle on him. One day it's happening. It's happening.
Okay. I've heard a lot of Zalatoris talk. I saw some funny tweets being
People love Will.
all the best players in the world are playing in this, and then I'm going to sprinkle, 100 to 1 Will Zalatoris to win this event. Crazy.
That is interesting that Spieth is shorter than Will. Jordan's been kind of move shit.
Okay. All right. Michael Block, is he in this shit again this
He
year?
is. He's all the way down here somewhere.
Michael Block show again, isn't it, folks?
Yeah.
We got Phil odds. Can you control F that puppy?
Oh, I can control F it. There he is.
Assuming he's there he is. Oh, sure. Great value. Great value on
40,000.
Phil, plus 40,000.
That's kind of crazy that Tiger is shorter odds than Phil.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, dude.
No, because Phil's actually playing golf. Tournament golf.
Homa season. Austin saying. It's Tiger, Turner Max says. I mean, imagine. What are Tiger's odds to finish like top 20?
Let's see.
Because it's probably still plus check. It's got to be. Brendan Todd plus 6,000. That could be a sign.
Control F, man. Don't want to work. He's up here somewhere.
Yeah, let's see.
He's plus 30,000. There he is. So he's plus 5,000 to be top 5, plus 2,000 to be top 10.
Okay. There's got to be another tab at the very top that's like top 20 or maybe make the cut.
There is.
See if
Yeah.
there's a make
And
the cut tab.
there's Tiger specials as well. There's top 20
there are.
for Tiger. There's the Tiger specials. Plus 750 to be top 20.
Go to the Tiger specials. Let's see what they got up.
You don't want those. They're all just like for him to make a hole in one or.
Can you fade them?
No, you can't. You
can
can't
only
fit.
take them.
Yeah.
Such cheese, man.
Course record plus 20,000. Make an albatross 30,000.
This might be a hot take, but I think that there should always be two options for a bet. I hate when there's always these one option little boosts.
With these, it'll be like minus $1 million.
Like whenever I see, bets up like that on the boards, they never hit, never want to take them. It's just like they're there to get you to fucking take the bait, right? It's like they're putting a little fish hook out there and they're seeing what little Nemo is going to grab onto the fucking line.
I mean, the only one I would sprinkle on is this one, but it's definitely not going to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any bogey or any bogey-free rounds. I mean, that's not going to happen. What the fuck?
He's a bogey machine.
All right. Let's keep powering through this MLB slate, and then we're going to do Dinger Tuesday, guys. I got a couple plays I like, a couple angles I like. I'm going to talk about them. Okay. We already went over these games. Lean the Detroit over, the Rays ML, and the over in the Cubs Braves. Yankees and Twins. Let's talk about this game for a second here. Yankees and Twins. Carlos Rodon is moose shit. Okay, I feel like that's official. I feel like that's pretty clear these days. He's not that guy, pal. I think he gets rocked again today by Minnesota. I really want to take Minnesota. The line is down to minus 120 plus 100 on the ML. That's a great sign for Minnesota with a guy like Chris Paddock on the bump. But in my head, I'm thinking, well, if Minnesota wins this game, it's probably going to have to go over, right? I don't really see a world where Rodon and Paddock are throwing a pitcher's duel here with the total up from 8 to 8.5. I don't see it happening. right? If the Twins are going to win, if they really are sharp at plus 100s, wouldn't a better bet just to be to take the over in this game? There's probably going to be juice baseballs following around Aaron Judge like a fucking carnival traveling around the world for all his next couple series because he's been so fucking ass. They got to get his stats back up because he's been making the league look like shit after they rigged him to get an MLB record last year, right? I feel like the juice baseballs are going to be in play, and I like the over. And I like both these offenses against two moose shit pitchers. Chris Paddock has low-key been nails overall over the last month or so. Way better than anyone would expect out of Chris Paddock. And then Carlos Rodon, he's toast. Do we even have to explain it? He's toast. Okay? Give me runs. Give me the over. I actually like the over better than Minnesota on the ML because I think there's no world where Minnesota wins this game and it doesn't go over, but I could see the game going over and Minnesota blowing it late. That's why I want to go with runs over 8.5. Okay? Yankees own the Twins, period. Yeah, they do own the Twins. That is true. But they do have Carlos Rodon on the bump, too, which is also true today. And he is probably a worse contract at this point than Patrick Corbin. He probably is. Thanks for getting that jersey. He's on fire. Yeah, you're welcome, Dead Larry Bird. You're welcome, my man. God damn it. All right. Pirates and Brewers. Joe Ross in the bump. Former Nats. Legend. Going against Quentin Priester. Quentin Priester has been all over the place this year. He's had some great starts. He's had some moose shit starts. Total in this game up for 8 to 8.5. I do think we're going to get more overs than unders over the next couple weeks. Law of averages a little bit. We saw so many unders early on this season. We're finally starting to see some games go over. I would be staying away from unders unless you absolutely have to take them at this point on the diamonds. And I like another over in this game between Priester and Ross. Ross, also been extremely inconsistent. Both of these starting pitchers have been very, very inconsistent this season. All it's going to take is one of these two arms to get blown up. And I honestly wouldn't even hate backing the Pirates here plus check either. A little sprinkle.
Primer fading the Rangers again.
No way.
Rangers might be air.
No way you're fading them again.
It's because Jack
I might
Leiter
have to
day.
take them.
You might have to.
I might have to take them. I
LC
already kind of wanted
thoughts?
to take them before. LC's pissed. He goes, don't fade them. Although that could be a good thing, I'll see. What's up, Paul? How we doing, Beast? That could be a good thing, I'll see, okay? Remember last time you faded them, they scored 13 runs in the first 2 innings. People forget.
People do forget.
Can't script it any different. Anyways, we already talked about that Nats game 2. Guys, if the Nats win game 1, like I'm expecting them to, we have to bet the White Sox in game 2 with Eric Fetty on the bump plus check. Has to be done. Has to be done. We don't have a goddamn choice. Okay? Hard to get swept at home in a doubleheader. I don't care how bad you are. And although I'd love to see my Nats steal 2 and go over 500 today, Eric Fetty is going to look like fucking Randy Johnson up there against the Nats today in game 2. He might be better than Randy. Straight up. But wasn't Jack Leiter starting? Yep. Yeah, wasn't he starting in that game too? Which is the weirdest part. That's hilarious, bro. Small golf nug. Rory just filed for divorce. I appreciate you, Turner Mac, doing your job. We did already talk about that, though, and he's probably going to end up winning the tournament. He might be locked in. Look at Joe Ross's strikeout chart. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Let's take a peek. Joe Ross, 5 strikeouts, still in a Nats uniform from 4 years ago. Oh, he's getting some Ks today, is he now? He's getting some Ks today. That's a good sign for my guy, Joe Ross. His fantasy score is also pretty high, but how much lower can they put it, right? It's only at 26.5. Know what, 26 pitches, 2 innings? Yeah, that fucking over was a moose shit bet. I'm just going to say it. Moose shit. Quail meat. Unbelievable. Press 1 if you bet the Nats season total under. Yep, pressing 1 right now. Boop. There it is. You're welcome, Nats. Giving us life. Matt sold the open spot last night. Unbelievable. God, primer. Caitlin Clark, 25 plus points tonight, plus chick, I bet. Good luck with that one. All right, let's keep powering through here. I do like the Rangers on the ML with their guy, Jack Leiter, on the bump with that 13 ERA as we get, his third start, I believe. After making a start, getting sent down, making another start. This is his third one, I believe. And then Lively's on the other side. Lively's been nails.
Isn't it Jack's second?
Is it only his second start? I thought it was his third.
I thought they sent him down after the bad start, and then he didn't pitch until now.
I thought he had one more in between then. And yeah, he
might
did,
have.
May 8th.
He did. Okay.
And he got roughed up again by the Athletics, remember?
Yep. GG.
Yep. Jeez. Yeah, he's had 2 starts, 3.2 innings, 7 runs, 4 innings, 6 runs. Although some of them were not earned, but he gave up 2 nukes in that game. Eesh.
Not
Gross.
good.
No. Some might say bad. Goods.
Some might say that. Some might say that for sure.
Yeah, I mean, give me the Rangers on the ML. You kidding me? I know they're the World Series champs. That's the one thing that worries me about this. But Lively's been nails for Cleveland. Cleveland, low-key, one of the best records in baseball this season. Nobody cares. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody likes betting on them. And I also don't like fading them because they win. All right, so maybe I won't even take the Rangers. But, I mean, you're telling me Leiter, who has gotten absolutely moosed in his first 2 pro starts in the majors, right? He's gotten absolutely crushed. One of those was against the A's. And he's minus 120 against a Guardians team with, the best, if not one of the best records in baseball this season, with a guy with a sub 2.70 ERA on the bump. Come on. That's absurd. Give me Texas. The only thing keeping my nasty contrarian brain off of this is that it's a fucking defending champion Texas Rangers. I'm pissed about it. Because that's the one thing where I keep going back in my head thinking, this is the Guardians, Krabs. They steal your coins. That's their job. They're blue collar. They're like the Nats in the AL. But then I keep thinking Jack Leiter might be the worst pitcher I've ever seen in my life. This guy's about to get fired. He's about to lose his fucking job and lose everything if he doesn't have a good start tonight. So keep going back and forth. Probably going to end up staying off because I really want to be quality over quantity this week and only give you guys winners. We started out last night with 4-0 on the card. We're going to go 4-0 again today. And maybe 3-0. Okay. Only reason Jack is here right now is because the whole bullpen is on the IR. Just a spot start because all our pitchers are hurts. Yeah, that makes me feel like he might just get moosed again too because it's not like they believe in him. It's like they just have to use him. That's sketch. I don't like that. Let's keep moving. I do lean Texas on the ML, but that's not a great sign. It is a good sign for him that the under is moving down a little bit from 9.5 to 9. I'll give him that. It's still high as shit though. All right. Guys, I want this on record. I need you guys to know before we move because I do have some later games here, but definitely need to be on the White Sox in game 2 with Eric Fedde on the bump. I know I've already said it. If they lose game 1, okay? Nats game 1, over game 1, White Sox game 2, Eric Fedde masterclass. It's that simple. All right? Oakland and Houston. We got JP Sears and Blanco on the bump. We got a total at 8.5. The under is getting juicy. See, minus 115 some places. Mitchell Parker over K's game 2. Yeah, I don't want to go back to Mitchell Parker, I'll be honest with you. Who knows how long that Cinderella story is going to continue, my man? Who knows? Could end today. Could end today. All right. Houston, Oakland, JP, Blanco, still 4-0, still undefeated this year. I like the over in this game too. I like runs in this game too. Look, we saw Oakland's low-key get manhandled in that game last night. I think the Astros are low-key back. They've won 4 of their last 5. They're putting up hell runs. It might be too soon to say it, but they're only 9 games under 500. And with all those veterans, with all the potential, with all the money on that roster, I mean, they've got no excuses to turn this thing around and still make the playoffs here. They're only 9 games under 500. They look great right now. They look on fire. Winners of 4 of their last 5 games. I think they destroy the A's again today. Not a hot take. They're minus 175 on the ML, but I think they sweep Oakland in the series. I think they give JP Sears nightmares. He's going to be seeing ghosts up on the bump there. I don't even care that he's a lefty. He's been giving up nukes left and right like it's his fucking job. I want to back the Astros offense, whether it's team total, whether it's just the over in the game, or maybe Houston ML. Another solid parlay piece. But I think the consensus is for me here, I do like runs, but that under getting juiced to minus 112, I don't love seeing. I'll be honest with you. I don't love it one bit. Okay?
Breaking news. Jovan put plays in, so it'll be on the Sharp Report graphic when we post it later.
Way. Fuck yeah. If you guys want Jovan's milk, coming fresh off the presses right after BTL.
Yes.
W's. Okay? Got to stay in the hunts till All-Star break when everyone's back. The league will fear the Rangers. I mean, yeah, guys, we're 20% of the way through the season, 25% through the season. Okay, no stress. All right? The only thing I'm stressing about is if CJ Abrams is going to make the All-Star game. That's what I'm stressing about. Okay? Because it's probably going to be Kyle Finnegan at this point, our closer, the best closer in baseball. I'd be really blown if they only give 1 Nat. Because they don't get any respect. You know what I mean? We got Kyle Hoove coming in. Let's fucking go, Krabs. D-backs almost sold us yesterday. You're goddamn right they did Kyle Hoove, but thanks for believing. What a game that was. Man, what a game that was. That was a fun one. I hope you guys bet that one. That was a W. In to steal some bags? Yes, we do. I think if I had to take something in this game, I would probably take the over in the game. I would probably take the over in the game and fade the steam. Bro did not just say, I mean, he has the most steals in baseball this season. That would make him the best closer in baseball right now. He's the best closer in baseball right now. He hasn't given up a run in a month and a half. He hasn't given up a hit in 3 weeks. He literally is the best closer in baseball. He's better than Mason Miller, statistically. Look it up. I would take Mason Miller over him, though, obviously on my team. I'm not a bozo. But Finnegan deserves his respect. He's the best closer in baseball right this second. All right, let's keep moving and grooving here. Let's talk about the Cardinals coming off of, I believe, their first, big, awesome win of the year. Really? Big time win. Most runs they've scored all season. W's. They're facing the Angels today in Detmers. Again, guys, the Angels are one of those teams that we just don't bet around here. We don't. We don't do it. Okay, so keep this game to the sides. I'm not getting cute. And I'm not taking the Angels on the ML because they don't respect coins and they're always weirdly short dogs for no reason. Detmers might be that bad. And I'm not going to put $250 to find out. No chance. Okay? I'm good. And if I fade Sonny Gray one more time, FanDuel's going to call me and say, I have to deactivate your account. Okay, you're an idiot. They're going to say, we're going to save you the coins. We're shutting you down. I can't do it anymore. Stay off that game. Kansas City, Seattle, Michael Wacha and Logan Gilbert. I think this will be one of the rare square unders of the day today. I like the under in this game. Totals down from 7.5 to 7. Sure, the over's juiced. I don't care. Depends on what books you're looking at, but I do think Wacha bounces back here. And just the vibes in Seattle right now. I mean, sure, Seattle with a big-time win last night. Love that. Had them on the ML. W. Kirby settling down after a bad first inning. But we're going to not see any runs in the series. Okay, Seattle, sneakily, maybe the most pitchers ballpark out there. Nobody talks about it. Runs are very hard to come by in Seattle. And Logan Gilbert's been very good. I think he shoves. The Royals offense is inept right now. They're dead. They're toast. I hate to say it, but the Trophies offense is gone. Besides Bobby Witt, nobody's doing shit right this second. Okay? Seattle as well. Like their offense, they scored some runs last night, but they've not been looking too sharp either. I like the under in this game, a square under between these two guys. I think Wacha bounces back and does enough. He does enough. Okay? T-Mobile unders do prints. Yeah, that's why their totals are always weirdly low, right? And the Mariners are also very pitcher heavy. They got these young, good arms, right? All right, Cal Quantrill, we're fading him. We're taking San Diego on the ML as a great parlay piece. Already talked about that. 2 more games, and then we're going to do Dinger Tuesday here, guys, so stick with me. Cincinnati, Arizona, Hunter Green, and Sassonis. I lean Hunter Green after a bad start, but I don't want to bet it. I really don't, and I'm going to take my coins from taking Arizona last night, and I'm going to run. But I definitely lean the Reds on the ML here, plus 100. I do. I lean that way. I do think they might steal one in the series after they got, unlucky, I guess, kind of last night. They blew it late. They're going to come in with some energy today. Last game of the night, Dodgers and Giants. We got Stone up on the bump. We got Win up on the bump for the Giants. Dodgers are up to minus 190 against the Giants tonight on the road. Last night, they had a crazy little comeback there. Pulled out the win. The game's sort of over. I like the under in this game. Not big name arms, but again, another sneaky pitcher's park. I think this game squeaks under. After last night, we had some late runs and it went over. Okay. Contreras and Krabs got to be the Knicks tonight, right? Yeah, I do agree. It's got to be the Knicks tonight. Has to be. Let's do Dinger Tuesday real quick, and then we will touch on the ice and the NBA before we do the squad ride. Okay, guys, so stick with us. All right. If you missed anything from earlier, you can always go back and rewatch. And if you missed the morning after, Mikey was back this morning, W's. If you missed TMA with Mikey and Chelly, you can always go back and rewatch that as well. Okay? Let's do some Dinger Tuesday talk. CJ Abrams, he's pretty fucking short to hit nukes. I remember back in my day when CJ Abrams was plus 1,100 to hit home runs last season. Crazy times we're living in right now. And after a great start to the season, I mean, it makes sense why he's way shorter, but plus 340? Are you kidding me? I've already seen it. He's hitting a nuke off of Flexen in game 1 today. Plus 340. CJ Abrams, he's got no squares up on the board that look normal. All his squares are like fucking demons. Crazy shit. 2.5 hit runs, RBIs, stuff like that. No home run square even up on the board to take. I think CJ Abrams is hitting a nuke today. I've already seen it. He's going to barrel up a ball from Chris Flexen. A mistake. Probably not in his first at bat. I'm going to take a guess and say it's his third at bat in the 7th inning of this game. CJ Abrams goes, yeah. Absolute nuke. It's going to be a solo shot, though. Okay? And yeah, come on out, Bone, for some runs. Please, we got bases cocked. All right? Jose Miranda, let's talk about him. I mean, nobody really wants to talk about Jose Miranda, but this guy has been mashing this season, and his odds were a little short. I'm not going to lie to you. I think he hits one off the lefty Rodon today. Plus 450 for him. The amount of nukes he's hit this year, I thought that was short, but he's also been seeing the ball great, but he had a bad game in his last contest with 2 strikeouts and no hits. Before that, he was on fire. I think he bounces back today, and Miranda hits a nuke against Rodon, who was mooshit. Plenty of runs in that game. And Budo is straight butt. People are saying Phillies bangs, W fills. Make sure you're sending them 1-0. Keep me updated, chat. W's. Does a hit by pitch count as an RBI? If the bases are loaded, it does. If the bases are loaded, it does. You're goddamn right. That's an RBI. Sure. W Goots. All right. And Jose Siri. Jose Siri, talk about a guy that's been struggling this season. I mean, he has been Mr. Struggles. But what does Jose Siri do? Jose Siri either strikes out or hits a nuke. All right, and he really only has not been doing that this season. He's only got like 2 or 3 home runs this year. But in a game with the total that opened up at 10, where I think the Rays pull out the win, somebody on the Rays is taking advantage of Nick Pivetta throwing a Turk today. Look at how Nick Pivetta pitched in that last start. He completely fell apart. Not saying he pitches that bad today, but I do think he pitches, somewhere in between there and what he normally does. And there's going to be a nuke or 2 mixed in. I think Pivetta gives up a home run to Jose Siri. Not going with the trendy guy Randy today. I'm going with a different guy who's extremely due, has a great matchup, and has enough pop, plenty of it. He's just at the bottom of the order. That's why you're getting a little bit more value on that plus 550. Okay, but Jose Siri, out of anybody in that lineup, I like his chances the best to take advantage and hit a nuke in that game. Okay, W's. CJ's fantasy is up now. That's new. That's a late ad. Good. Hell yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, CJ Abrams probably isn't walking. So it might be just taking the 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs demon, to be honest with you. Jose Two-Piece, Jose Miranda, and Jose Siri? Sure. People forget that, Javon. Thoughts on your guy Siri today, Javon? Let me know, okay? Awesome. There's my Dinger Tuesday plays, guys. One of these 3 is smacking. Okay, I feel very good about these. Did a little bit of extra research this morning for these guys. I love the Abrams angle. Goots, do you have a Dinger Tuesday play for tonight?
I got a couple. So last week, I had Conforto, Riley, and Ellie, and none of them hit. But I had Mark Canna, and he was out of the lineup, so I pivoted Javon to play Josh Naylor, and he hit a nuke. So this week I got 3, and I'm going back to the GOAT, Christian Walker, and then I'm also taking Josh Naylor again because he's hit 2 weeks in a row for me. So it's kind of a who's the GOAT, Josh Naylor or Christian Walker. We're gonna find out. And then Gunner's going yah right in front of my eyes today. So we'll be
Gunner.
fucking. Yeah.
We'll be fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Gunner has not been respecting my coins. I feel like whenever I take him on PrizePicks or home runs, it's like he doesn't do shit the next day. First at bat, nuke, gone.
Well, he loves to swing at the first pitch, so he'll either strike out in 3 pitches or ground out on the first pitch or hit a nuke. One or the other. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Devers a very popular angle today. I don't hate it. I'm not fading it. Okay. If you're looking for a home run guy, Rafi Devers, very popular play. There will be plenty of runs in that game as well. Okay. W's. Let's talk about the NBA really quick, Goots, if we can pull up those games before we do the squad route. Okay. Let's pull those puppies up. Pacers, Knicks. It's got to be the Knicks at home after getting spanked in those last 2 games, excuse me. But I don't know if I want to play it. Okay. Has to be the Knicks, though, after getting getting absolutely curb stomped in those first couple games, without a doubt. Now let's talk about Denver and Minnesota. Is this series over, guys? Did Minnesota have their fun? Did Jokic say, cut the shit, I'm locking in, I'm the MVP, I'm the best player out here? Did Shaq motivate him? Maybe this comment Shaq said had him locked in. I don't know. Maybe that could have been the difference. I like Denver here in the spot, but I will not be playing any of these, NBA games tonight. Not confident enough. I lean the Knicks and I lean the Nuggets, the 2 home favorites. The Knicks to bounce back and the Nuggets to keep on rolling. Okay. There's where I'm at. Phillies, bang, sure. Love it. Anthony Edwards is still him. I don't think people think he goes down without a fight. Sure. Yeah, I don't disagree. That's why I'm not going to play it. I really don't want to fade Anthony Edwards, the next Michael Jordan. I'm good. All right. Hockey. Let's talk about hockey real quick because unfortunately I think both favorites on the ice win as well. Panthers, minus 218. I think they take care of business. I already gave you guys the under first period, 1.5. Vancouver, Edmonton. Edmonton with their backs against the wall, down 2-1 at home. I think they come out a little nervous. And then Vancouver, like I talked about, what do they have to come out and press for? They're up 2-1 in the series. They're going to keep doing their thing and pressing late and scoring late. First period under 1.5, plus 100 or plus 110, depends on where you go. That is my favorite play on the ice tonight. One of my favorite plays on the board today. Okay. Vancouver, I think if they score, it's going to be late, like they've been doing. Okay. People are talking about that Boston and Florida series still in chat. I do think that series is over. I think the Bruins are dead. As square as that is, as simple-minded as that is, I don't care. I think it's done. I think Florida wins. I think both those teams are very good parlay pieces. I'd probably go Florida over Edmonton personally because Vancouver has some weird moxie around them. Maybe they win that game 2-1. I don't know. But I don't see either of those favorites winning. I think Florida has this shit locked up. Decent parlay piece as well. Okay? If you missed the beginning of the show, I want this on record. We are fading Caitlin Clark on a moneyline parlay. If we can pull up the sharp report just one more time, Gootsy, for the people. And we will post this right after BTL as well. Okay, so stick with us, stay posted. And I'm going to host a Surge stream right after this too. Trent is out of office today. I'm going to host the Surge, no stress. Make sure you guys get those plays prepped up and ready. I need to see a W new face on stream today. Need to see one. Need to see one. All right. W's, that Connecticut Sun and Padres ML parlay, I'm going to have serious units on it. Serious units. All right, guys. I also love that first period under as well. And then I'd say Tampa Bay ML is probably my third favorite play by far. Those first two, though, that I talked about, I love those plays. All right, guys. W's. Gosh, I'm still so blown about that fucking Yurfie being cake. But it is what it is. We move. All right, we still have plenty of plays to smack the rest of the day today. Let's stay locked in. Goots, we got 5 minutes left. Run that train. Let's go, chats. We said we're cutting the shit. We're locking in this week. We smacked the squad ride yesterday. Shout out the Tigers. Can we lock in today? And can we find a winner for today's slate, please? Please. All right? Squad rides, they need to be the staple of the sports betting community, the anchor, the mutual fund, if you will. Every day you put a unit on it and you go about your day. You don't overthink it. I want to get back to that place. All right? It's not hard. All we got to do is sweep this week. If we do that, we're back. What sport do you guys want? Let me know. Yesterday's squad ride was definitely electric. It was fucking sick. Yeah, I'm in. That brought great vibes. All right. They want the ice. First period under, we can put that in there. If you want the ice, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. Okay, we'll go Canucks and Oilers first periods. Under 1.5. Sharp as attack, sharp as play on the ice tonight. Okay, guys. WNBA play. I mean, do you guys want to put in that two-piece parlay? The Bozo pack? Because I do want to fade the Connecticut Sun, but I don't know if I want to lay the spreads.
This is when Jovan would come in and say no.
I know. Yeah. I know he would. You're right.
Just let you know.
Turner Max said he already locked it in, and you're right. I mean, look, if we put the Bozo pack in there, it's going to win. It doesn't matter if, the Nats could be in there and people are still going to vote for it if it's a Bozo pack. Two-piece, Fade the Fever, boss. Please do a parlay. Goots, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Pull up Green Book. Let's see the odds on that two-piece parlay.
The Sun and the Padres,
take
right?
The Sun, and I'm not talking about the Suns. I'm not talking about Bradley Beal. I'm talking about the Sun, singular.
I know.
You take the Sun on the ML. And then you take the Padres on the ML and fade Cal Quantrill and back Dylan Cease at home. What are the odds on that puppy?
Minus 141, Krabs.
Shit.
Krabs, we can't put this in here. We just can't.
That has gotten so much more juicy, bro. That has gotten so much more juicy from this morning when they were minus 6.5, bro. God,
just can't do it.
Damn it.
Can't do it.
All right, we're not going to do it, Jack. Quit your bitching. All right,
Javon's going to put himself on waivers if we put that shit in there.
We're not going to do it. Golly, man, that shit's smacking though. That shit is smacking. All right, we're gonna put in the Rays on the ML. We're gonna put in the over in Chicago and Atlanta. Over 8. Like that play a lot. 2 studs on the bump, Talion and Sale. Total open up at 8.5. I fucking bet. One of those 2 guys is getting roughed up. Betty K's over. We're not taking that route. We could put White Sox game 2 in, but then we're banking on the Nats winning game 1. We don't even know the outcome of that yet. I say we stay off. Could put the Rangers in there on the ML with later on the bump. Maybe we stay off of that too, though. Maybe we stay off of that too. Yeah, Ron, congrats on graduating tomorrow, my man. I'm looking forward to that. W's. I would not be in attendance. I know it sounded like I would be, but looking forward to that. I'll be rooting for you. I need to see the pic of Ron flipping the tassel, right? I need to see that GIF on Twitter. Rangers are free, they're saying in chat. I don't know. I don't know if they're free, man. Knicks ML, maybe? Let's keep it simple today. I really want to put that fucking 2-piece parlay in there, Gates, but we're not going to put it in.
Nope. I don't mind the Knicks, though. But I feel like that will win.
Let's go with these 3 plays. Let's go first period under on the ice. Let's go Rays ML, and let's go Cubs Atlanta over 8.
Perfect. What's up?
Let's put those in there. Chat, I'm going to vote for the Canucks Oilers first period under 1.5. That's nasty. It's hitting. I don't care what anyone thinks about it. It's turning green. I'm very confident in that play. Lock it in. All right. Oh, the Nats lineup just dropped. We got Eddie Rosario, the best hitter in baseball, hitting 3rd now. Maybe the over will hit. Yeah, guys, 2-piece parlays just don't work in the squad rides. I don't care how free it feels. I've been in the spot before. It doesn't work out. Okay. How do you feel about the Angels today? I think they're fake sharp, like they always are. I think they're fake sharp. Guys, lock in. All right. Hurry up, lock in. Go, go, go. 3 plays, 3 winners for your squad ride options today. Canucks and Oilers first period under 1.5. Rays ML. Cubs Atlanta over 8. All right. Stick with me. We've got the Surge stream starting up right after this. Okay, guys? So get ready. Get your plays ready. Get your sell jobs ready. Get those note sheets out. All right. Start prepping. Start memorizing. I want to hear some W sell jobs today. I'm going to reward the W sell jobs. I'm not going to care who the heck is pitching me a play. I'm going to give the best sell jobs the spotlight today. Whoever gives the best winners, the best plays, the best sell jobs, you're getting put in the community entries or the community parlay. Plain and simple. All right. We got number 1 to Jen. That could be Juan Soto's burner. Could not confirm or deny. Resub in 15 months. Let's fucking go. We got K-Crad resubbing as well. W's 9 months. That's my goat. Love that. Love that. Okay. But yeah, no Angels today, Money Habits. I am good. I am good. All right. You guys better come on. I want to see some W new faces. Need to see him on the search. Okay. I want to see at least one. Chew, you better be in here. Can we get my guy Chew the link here in a moment? All right. Get those squad ride votes in. Who's it going to be? Wow. You guys love that over. That MLB over. I was not expecting that. You guys picked the one play that wasn't even on the Sharp report. Unbelievable. All right. Over 8. I would have put it in there if I didn't like it, though, guys. No stress. Over 8 in Atlanta. That total opened up high as fuck. Cubs offense versus Sale. Sure, that should be a good look. I think one of those 2 starters gets roughed up today a little bit. And if you guys want to tail a little Bozo Pack squad ride 2-piece for the vibes, the Sun ain't losing, and the Padres aren't either. If you want a nice minus 140 fresh off the presses Bozo Pack, I will be nuking that. Nuking. 2 words. Nuking. All right. W's chat. W Goots today. Thanks for holding it down, my man. We'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same place. Stick around. Give me a minute. All right. We're going to run some intros, run some commercials. And then we're going to be back here in a moment for the Surge stream I will be hosting today. Stick with me. Give me a winner. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place. We'll be seeing. Peace, guys.
I told you know what else you could do? Hoist the colors the pirate leg.
Yeah.
The Pittsburgh Pirates and Seton Hall Pirates, I don't even think you had to sweat.
You did not.
I don't even think you had to sweat, Josh.
You did.
I didn't break a sweat last night, and I cashed every bet I placed.
You guys know why I'm taking it. It's a double bagel. It's a 1.5 square for Scottie Pippen Jr., perimeter bench guy, against the same team who he just bageled against 2 days ago. So, I mean, that's one that speaks for itself. I'm taking that. You guys know why.
I think it's time to lift the curse of Yordan Alvarez.
Shut up!
Not only will he go yard tonight, I got Yordan for 5 total bases.
Yeah! Oh! Let's go!
What is up, chats? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. All right, May 14th, Surge stream. Can we get some winners flowing? Can we get them moving? Can we get them grooving? Okay. W's, appreciate you guys giving me a minute. I had to take a leak there before Surge in between BTLs. We're back. We're locked in. Let's go ahead and cut the shit and get right to the chase. All right, we got people who need to go corp. Let's start bringing them up. You guys know the drill. Winners only today, tempo and pace. I want to hear the best sell jobs of your life. Prepare, find the winners, don't be square, and let's fucking cash. Let's have a day. All right, ladies and gents, let's have a day. Rito has to go corp. Let's get him up here right now. We'll call Rito up. I'll pull him up. Here we go. What's up, Rito?
What's up, Krabs?
How we doing, Beast?
Good. How are you?
Doing well, man. Happy Tuesday. How the book's been treating you? You been doing all right?
Yeah, it's been going good. It's been going good.
Okay.
All right. I have a potential WNBA donk of day. Shakira Austin under PRA. So this line opened up, I think maybe around 20. I got it at 18.5 about 10 minutes ago. It's already back down to 18. So she is on a minutes limit today because she had off-season hip surgery. She played about 19 games last season, averaged about 23 minutes per game. And the same person was on a minutes limit August 26, and she only played 21 minutes. And regardless of the minutes limit, the New York Liberty absolutely owned her. She had about 12 PRA in 25 minutes in one game last year and 11 PRA in 22 minutes against them last year. So regardless of the minutes limit, she gets owned by the New York Liberty anyways. But I think
total in that game's coming down, right?
Yep. I think
that's
this
a good
will
sign as
probably
well.
it'll probably soar under. I don't know if this line will keep getting bumped lower and lower or get straight up removed, but
that's a Krabs play if I've ever seen one. Rito, sign me up.
Yeah.
I'm taking Shakira Austin, who is a Washington Mystic, by the way. Legend. Respect the game. That's my team. But not tonight. Shakira, we're fading you. Less than 18 PRI.
Yep. I love it.
W's. Rito, I appreciate you. All right, stay sharp. Let's fucking cash.
All right, let's do it, Krabs.
Dubs. All right, who else has to go corp on the kiddos? Ahan, do you have to go? Let me know. I think we'll go Book of Chew next. I see Ron up in the chat, vibing, ready to roll up in the queue. Let's go. Chew, let's get you up in here. Let me know in chat if you guys got to go. Chewy,
yo, what up, Krabs? How are we?
We're doing well, bro. Ooh, you get the Nugget shirt on today and the hats. Two-piece.
Yeah, but unfortunately, I will not be giving you that. Krabs, I don't know if you saw my segment yesterday, but I faded the Cubs, and the Braves ended up winning by 2. Got sweaty, but it worked.
Wow. You faded your squad and it paid off? That usually doesn't work, Chewy. Good for you.
Yeah, that usually doesn't work. So what I'm giving you today, I'm going to give you the Twins on the money line. Minnesota Twins. Wow. I've been seeing that Rydon since 2022. He has a 4.73 ERA on the road. And since April 22nd, the Twins are 9-2 at home. So I just think that the offense for the Twins today just keeps firing and they light up Rydon. So go ahead and give me the Twins. Before I dip, though, just for the vibes, Krabs, I will say this. White Sox do play a doubleheader today. I like your boys game 1 and then White Sox game 2.
Sign me up. Chewy, we're on the same page today. I like the Twins play as well. All right, that's going 3-0 today. Why not?
Yes, sir, Krabs. Always a pleasure, bro. You look good. I love the hat, bro.
Yes,
Be
sir.
soon.
Appreciate it, Beast. W Chewy, W Vibes. Typically leadoff hitter today in the 2-hole, and it paid off. Did numbers. Chewy coming in with 3 great plays. All right, I love it. W's. He might have been tapped to BTL today, too. Let's get Brock in here. All right, we're going to keep going. Tempo and pace. W's. My guy, Brock D. I know you got a winner for me.
I do. I came on yesterday, gave a shit play. I faded my own starting pitcher, Montgomery, yesterday, and that did not work out well.
No way you did that.
I took him under strikeouts, and he looked like fucking Nolan Ryan out here. But, you know, it happens.
I took his took his less than hits, Brock, and he had 6. He went over by the hook, so he went more than his strikeouts, and he went more than his hits allowed. I fucking bet.
The last one that was hit was right at Suarez, but he didn't get it, and I was sweating out.
Watching. Oh yeah,
man. But
super.
I got to play
your
for
snakes
you.
Came through. What do you got today?
I know you said you liked it. I'm gonna go with the Twins and Yankees over 8.5. I do like the Twins, but like you said, I don't think the Twins win this game without it going over. Rodon, you know, he's been hit or miss, but I think he gets lit up today, and Chris Paddock can't keep getting away with it. You know, I think this game soars over by, I'm saying the 5th or 6th inning. I think we're getting a 4-4 game by then.
I agree. I like the over. It's up from 8 to 8.5. The total is. Sign me up, Brock. That's a W play. All right.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Appreciate your snakes last night, my man. We'll be seeing. W's. All right, Elliot Ranson. If you guys have to go corp, let me know in the private chats. I don't see anything right now though, so I might have missed it. Let's go, Elliot. He's 4-4. Hungry for a winner today. What's up, Beast?
What up, Krabs? How you doing?
Doing well. That's a W
Doing
hat.
well. Yes, sir. Gave out Jacob Trouba block shots yesterday, a little sweaty, but he came through in the third period. Going back to the ice today, Alexander Barkov of the Florida Panthers is getting an assist. The Panthers are winning this game. You hit on it. They're probably going to win by 2 or 3. And he's getting an assist, most likely a power play goal. And I like that Sam Reinhart Demon goal scorer from the assist with Barkov there. I know you can't like combine them together, but that's what's happening in the game.
W's. You want the Barkov square for the contest?
Yeah, for sure.
Is that a Washington Nationals hat? That's got to be
No,
different.
it was like some youth baseball tournament I worked. Yeah.
It's fresh though.
I'm not a Nationals
I like
fan.
It. Well, yeah, you're
be
lucky.
soon. Yeah,
W's.
be soon.
Peace, brother. All right, let's get Parker's picks up in this bitch. He looks hungry. He looks ready. What's up, Parker?
What's up? Nothing much. How are you?
Doing well. Please tell me you got a spoon-fed, signed, sealed, and delivered winner for the kid.
I hope so. I got Elias Pettersson and McDavid SOG combo over 5.5. So for Pettersson, I just feel like this is a good spot. He had 0 last game, but I feel like the Canucks game plan against Pickard, who hasn't started a game since April 17th, I think they're just going to rip shots, and I think he's going to be a little rusty. I saw you have the under in the first period, so I hope that hits, but I hope hope Vancouver's going to be ripping shots, and I hope he gets some. And then McDavid, on the other hand, he's had 4 and 5 the last 2 games after having 0 in the first. And did you see that shit where he got hit in the face after the whistle last game?
Yeah.
Tell me he's not ripping puck after that. He's going to be fucking pissed.
He's going to be pissed. Yeah, that's a narrative I could get behind.
Yeah,
honestly,
honestly,
these might be goats, but you're taking Pettersson after, doing nothing, right?
Yeah.
I don't hate the angle.
I mean, I could see McDavid hitting this by himself, so I think we have Pettersson
Yeah,
to
I
get
wouldn't be shocked. Let's hope they come late. Maybe second or third period they start ripping, because I'm going to have a heart attack if this smacks early. Okay?
Yeah.
W. Parker, I appreciate you.
Thanks to Krabs, see you.
Peace, brother. Oh, Ahan sneak called up. All right, let's just get him up here. W. Ahan. Goots, I'll let you deal with the studio. Ahan, how we doing?
What's up,
Happy
Krabs?
Tuesday. Good
to see you as always. I have
too,
today's
brother.
NBA. I have today's NBA role player. It's Kentavious Caldwell Pope over 7.5 points. It's 8 on PrizePicks now. Doesn't matter. He's scoring double digits. Minnesota is going to continue realizing that Rudy Gobert cannot check Nikola Jokic one-on-one. It's why, as they started sending a little more help last game, KCP got 4 3-point attempts. On the season, he's averaged 9.6 points per 32 minutes when playing alongside Jokic and Murray. Why is the line so low? Well, because Minnesota has, over the course of the season, been a run-you-off the three-point line defense. They haven't allowed a lot of threes. But, like I said, they're going to start sending more help to Jokic, and that's why the attempts have gone up recently for KCP. Over the last 3 games, he's 1 for 8 from 3, but 0 for 6 when wide open. For reference, when he's at home and he's wide open, he shoots 50% on the season. So, betting on some regression to the mean here, KCP over 8 points.
Well, we know KCP likes playing at home. People forget he wasn't allowed to play road games a couple years ago when he had an ankle monitor on and was on house arrest. Remember?
I am old enough for that.
And former Wizards legend as well, KCP. I love his game. Yeah. He shows hearts. He's a good role player. Looking at his chart right now, this is a crab square as well. Ahan, sign me up. I'm in. KCP, you came in confident. I can tell you like this square. Have they been smacking recently, knock on wood? They've been doing all right?
I'll say this. When a role player's points line is set at single digits, and I give them out on stream, more often than not, they score double their line.
Okay, well, this is going to be the biggest jinx of all time, but I will still be taking it, Ahan.
Yeah, he just scored 4.
All right, bro. KCP
right.
night.
Have a good day, brother. Peace.
W, Ahan. We'll be seeing. We got somebody needs to go corp on the kids. W, Goots. Achilles, I believe. Let's get Achilles up and moving.
What's going on,
What's
man?
Up, Beast?
Hey, man.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Trying to get 5 games or 5 wins in a row, man. I started 0-3, 4 in a row now.
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm debating on which 2 to give you, man, because one, me and you are normally on the same side of things. I like the Knicks money line today.
Sure.
Yeah, they get in dog like that. They still open up as a favorite. I get it because they're at home. I get it, but I just think the Knicks take today's game. And then
what's the other play, too?
Caitlin Clark under 22 points, man. I want her to be good, man. It's just just a lot of money today on her. So
a lot of boosts.
A lot of boosts out there, man. And they don't want to give free money for a reason. So
Well, I was going to try to help you out and help you pick one. I am on both those plays, so I'll let you decide, but love both of them. What are we thinking?
Yeah.
How you
Give me
staying
the.
hot? How you staying undefeated?
Let's go
Find
Knicks,
out.
man. I'll probably go
Knicks.
Knicks. Yeah.
W's. I
Hey,
like
man,
to play.
I thought we were
Look.
going to be at the VT Vanderbilt game together too. I'll be there too, man.
No way. You
Yeah.
a Hokie?
No, we go to Nashville every year from Labor Day. So
Word. Well, I'll be there too. I'll be posted up. So let's link up. Let's grab a beer.
for sure, man. I got you. All right, bro.
W's, bro. We'll be Sam. Let's fucking go, Achilles. I thought he was a Hokie for a second. Could have passed for one, for sure. God, I'm on both this place. Is everybody getting too sharp though today and fading Caitlin Clark? Is it becoming too popular? Now I'm starting to get scared a little bit. I do really like that Knicks play as well, but what are the books going to do? They're going to make him an underdog at home? Probably not. I do feel like the Knicks, as always, they'll get out to a slow start. You could probably live bet them at plus money, 5 minutes in, but I do like the Knicks at home. I like both those plays. All right. Who's got to go from private chats? ASIM, not Corp, but my play starts in 15. Get his ass up here. We need to hear this tennis play. ASIM, how we doing?
Doing good.
What am I taking on the fucking clay today?
Coco Gauff over 22 games on PrizePicks, 21.5 on the books. Same thing. This is indirect Veda Coco Gauff. If any of you guys have been watching her, she's pretty much been winning, not just this tournament, this whole year. Hasn't been playing well. She's been winning a ton of matches, just unconvincingly. Her first serve percentage is super low. She can only hit neutral ball forehands. She can't put away the ball. She makes a ton of errors, but she still manages to grind out these matches. So I'm playing the over games, and the matchup here, she's playing Qinwen Zhang, who on here, she actually has a good serve and she has a good forehand. So yeah, she's not as consistent in the rallies. Like the longer the points, it's better for Gauff. She grinds out the points better, but Zhang's serve is good enough to keep this close and possibly win, but Gauff will probably pull it out.
What are the odds on the money line for this match? Do you know?
Yeah, Gauff is minus 155. It's been moving up and down. Gauff went up to like minus 200 at one point, and now it's back down to minus 155, minus 160.
Is that like where it opened?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you know what I'm thinking? Maybe a little sprinkle on the plus chicken there?
Maybe. I mean, Gauff, very overrated. She still has a high ranking. She's still top 5 in the WTA race, but I mean, a lot of people know that she just has not. She's been winning these matches just unconvincingly, and well, when she plays a top player, when she plays the true top 3, she's gonna lose in the Grand Slams.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm 1,000% taking the square. Coco Gauff and Zhang more than 22 total games, and it starts in 10 minutes, ladies and gents. So get it while it's hot. WASM, appreciate you. Let's stay hot, my man. You're fucking killing it with these squares. Keep grinding.
Have a good one.
All right. W's, you too. Just an absolute beast. Keeps the head down, grinds, gives out winners, never asks for trophies, right? The guy just fucking grinds and finds winners on the fucking grass, on the clay, whatever they call it. I need to know what that terminology is, by the way. Let's get Turner Mac up and moving.
You want me to tell you?
Good. Yeah, what's the term?
There's 3.
Yeah.
There's grass, clay, hard court.
Hard court?
Yeah. So the hard court would be like if you go around the corner and go to your local tennis court. It's probably hard court.
Sure. What are they playing on in this tournament? Do we know?
That's a question for ASIM, not me.
Should have probably asked the Goats. All right, Let's move. Let's groove. Let's get Turner Mac on here. W clarification, Goots, as always. There's my Goats. Turner Mac, what's up?
What's going on, Krabs?
Nothing much. Doing well. Please tell me you got a spoon-fed winner.
I do. At least I hope I do. So I'm going for Dante DiVincenzo over points today. I think it was like 22.5 on PrizePicks is what I got it at. But it's kind of like an indirect way of backing the Knicks. I think they bounce back today. I think a lot of them are probably going to play well, but Brunson's lines are always super high. I'd rather go for Dante DiVincenzo coming off kind of a shitty game where he only had 7 points, shot 3 of 13. But before that, in this series, he was lighting it up. He was shooting the ball over 17 times a game. He had 25, 28, 35. And he really got going in that last game of the 76ers series where he had 23, and since then he's just been like a much bigger part of the offense with a couple guys hurt. So I kind of like him to keep it going today. A little bounce back from one bad game, but I think that was more of an anomaly, and the Knicks get right today.
Let's go, Turner Mac. I'm in. I like the play. He's coming off a 7-piece in his last game. People forget the game before, Mikey Over spoon-fed me his more than 20 points for a little parlay that smacked when we were up in New York. So I'm already a Dante DiVincenzo fan. All right, after a bad game in his last outing, let's hope he bounces back tonight. I'm in.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, brother. Go Knicks tonight, and let's fucking go Dante DiVincenzo's. Sure.
We'll be seeing.
We'll be. All right, let's get the GOAT Ron up in this bitch. We got to hear what he's saying today. We got to hear what the Bozo pack is for the day. There is my GOAT. What's up, Ron?
Yes, sir. How we doing today, Krabs? Good to see you.
Doing well. Need the play. Bozo pack or just straight bets? Because I know you've been strictly Bozos. What are we thinking?
Yeah, I actually gave a straight bet yesterday. I gave the Avs. That was cake. But the Avs have been so good to me this year.
You got to stick with the Bozos, Ron. You got to stick with the Bozo packs.
I know. The Avs have been so good to me this year that it's all good. It is what it is. Just a tough series for them. But today I do have a Bozo pack for you today. I'm going to take the Nuggets money line, and I'm going to pair that with Jalen Brunson. I have 25 points today. I got that for minus 120 on DraftKings today. I think the Knicks have a good shot today. Like a lot of people are saying, this is my indirect way to back them. I think Brunson bounced back in a game where they're home today. And he, didn't play much in the fourth quarter or in the third quarter last game, sat the whole fourth quarter. I think he just comes out with a vendetta to just try to get points today. We're going to take the Nuggets at home today. No home team has won a game in this series yet. So the Nuggets have been really good at home this year. Just going to try to back them to get one at home.
Dude, I love it. I'm going to use the Nuggets as a Bozo pack for something now tonight, too. Sign me up. You kidding me? And then you said you got Brunson at 25 plus, and he's at 33.5, I believe, normal line, coming off of some moose shit games. Sign me up as well. Let's fucking
go. For anybody who's tailing this, take it on DraftKings because I think FanDuel and MGM have like the Brunson line at like minus 1,000 or something like that. But I got it for minus 550 on DraftKings.
There you go.
I did that last time with Luka. There was like a little mishap with Luka on DraftKings, and it ended up working out. So hopefully the same thing today.
Let's fucking go, Ron. As always, a W sell job, a W Bozo pack. I appreciate you coming on here, my man. Have a great rest of your day. All right?
Yes, sir. Let's muck today. I'm walking for graduation tomorrow. It's going to be a great day.
Dude, I know. I need to see the pick. I need to see the Ron in the graduation suit pick. All right?
Let's go. It's going to be awesome. Let's go.
Let's muck. We'll be seeing. Let's fucking go, Ron. Sure you can. The GOAT. Absolute GOAT. We got bio plays coming in, resubbing. We got number one, DeGen. Already shouted you out, but that probably is Soda's burner coming in, checking out, see what I'm betting on today. Let's get Brady up and moving. Let's see what he's on for today.
What's up, big dog? How we doing?
We're doing well. Pretty good day yesterday. Let's keep those vibes up for today.
Yes, sir. I got Gavin Stone under 26.5 fantasy today against the Giants. He's kind of been pretty decent all year. Hasn't gave up more than 3 runs except for his first start against the Cubs. His squares are a little interesting. I was going to go pitching outs under 17.5, but I think he's going to give up a couple. I just think it looks too easy, 26.5 versus Giants. Giants aren't really nothing to mess with and aren't very good.
Dude, I like the play, though, because they blew the game yesterday, right? They were up in that game. They blew it. They come out hungry today. They get to Gavin Stone, whose fantasy score looks like a free more than.
Yep.
Sign me up. Fade him today. We get some Giants runs.
Yep. Paired that with Reese Olson. He's going to get mucked today, too.
You fading his fantasy score, too?
Yeah, those are my 2 favorites. Nick Pavetta, too, but he's coming. He hasn't pitched in a while, too. I might go out there and just kind of get away with it. But
yeah, Reese Olson fantasy score looks pretty free as well. Okay. Brady, you did your research today.
Respect. And I know Detmer's his ass, but that's my 3rd favorite. I think he can go. The total's at 7. I think he can get over 30.
I don't hate it. Look, I lean that way. Gun to my head in GTA. I'm taking the Angels. I've just been hurt too much by that team being fake. So I'll root for you.
Cardinals came back last night late, so I think they come out kind of slow today. So
fuck the Cardinals. They stink.
I hate both those teams, but yeah.
All right, Brady.
Peace,
W's.
brother.
Let's cash today. Appreciate you coming on. Let's fucking go, boys. Locked. He bets just like me, bro. He's taking all the nasty squares on the board. All right, let's get Welts up here. He looks ready. He looks like he's taking his little pregame ritual before he gives out some winners for today. Welts, how we doing?
I can't call it, Crab. What's going on, my boy?
We're living, bro. Good day yesterday. Hearing some good sell jobs today so far. Are you taking me to the ice? Where are you taking me?
I can take you around the world. I'm just fucking with you. What is Sapsucker Trent at, man?
Nothing much, bro. Just vibing, holding it down for Trent right now.
Where you at?
I'm in Virginia right now, right outside of DC.
No, I say what Trent at?
I think he's at a doctor's appointment or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I hope ain't nothing wrong with that motherfucker.
No, he's straight. He's
Good.
straight. He'll be back tomorrow.
All right, I'm giving you McDavid hits. I know you probably
Okay.
might hear his shots or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking his hits because he got his ass roughed up really fucking well at the end of the damn game. Last game. Plus, he been clearing it every game in the series. So I'm gonna run it back.
Yeah, he's got 3 in each of his last 3. Okay.
Yeah, but after that, if he don't go out there and get them 3 hits in the first period, he ain't real. Cause motherfucker whooped my ass like that.
Did he get spanked at the end of the game? He got bodied.
He got 2 forechecks, one from the back and one from the front. I'm talking about they literally sandwiched his ass at the end. So if he don't get 3 hits in the first period, something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
He might be coming out angry though. I like that. That's good.
Yeah, he should. I'm gonna give you that, and I'm gonna give you Ozzy in Chicago over 1.5 hits.
Okay.
I like playing in Chicago, bro.
Ozzy Albies?
Yeah, Ozzy.
Sign me up for anybody in that game. There's gonna be plenty of runs.
Yeah.
I'm in. That's a squad ride. All right, Welta.
For sure.
2 plays
Yeah,
today. Keeping it
do
simple.
something, man. I looked at the goddamn leaderboard. I'm fucking 1-6. I gotta tighten up, man.
Hey, let's restart today, right? Hit that reset button. You got plenty of time left still.
Oh yeah. It's plenty of time to catch up.
W Weltas. Hey, have a great rest of your day. All
Yeah,
right,
have a good
keep
one,
on
man.
sparking. Someone's got to do it. We'll be seeing. Peace, brother. W's. Trent driving to a legal state to cash out Thunder Future. That could be it, folks. That could be where he's doing right now. Okay. W's, we got some new faces in the chat or in the queue. No new faces, but new guys now popping in. If you guys want to come up and give a play, we'll drop the link in the queue in the chat one more time. All right, we only have a couple guys left. Come up and pitch me a winner, will you? We got plenty of time. Come up, give me the sell job of a lifetime. Make me want to tail this shit. All right, I know DJ Fitz is going to. He's going to give me the sell job of the century right here. Let's see what he's got. Fitz? Oh, goats are muted. It's not a great start. Can't make it up, Fitzy.
We're back.
Is this your first rodeo, bro? What is this?
It's not, man. My bad. I didn't think I was gonna be up that quick. I was actually just dabbling between both of my picks. So,
what do you got today, my man? What are you thinking?
Kyrie me yesterday, since Kyrie sold heavy yesterday, NHL or MLB.
You know what? Let me get MLB. Let me get a play on the Diamonds.
This one starts right here soon. 4:41. We got the Chicago White Sox flexing on the mound. We're not taking them full game. We're just taking them first 5. They're 9-1 in the last 10 at the crib. First 5. Trevor Williams. Yes, he. I don't want to say good, but he's been decent. He hasn't given. I saw some little thing. He hasn't given up a bomb and whatever since for about a year now. But I also like Paul DeYoung. I'm not sure how you say it, but Paul DeYoung.
Yep.
6'6" batter. He's going yard on them today as well in the first 5. So Chicago White Sox first 5 money line is plus 102. Just went to minus 102 on the books.
Ooh, getting late steam. That could be the difference there, Fitzy.
Early favorite play. I'm going to sneak the NHL play in just because there's no sale.
Sneak it in there, but make it quick. What do you got? I need to hear it.
That's it. Jake DeBrusk 1 point. That's it. Jake DeBrusk.
Fitzy, you never cease to amaze me. You're always welcome. I appreciate you coming on here and grinding. Let's smack today.
Yes,
all right, let's fucking cash.
Let's cash, man. Kyrie really had me hot, but we're coming back. We're coming back.
That's all right. We bounce back.
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
W Fitz. I appreciate you, Beast. Good luck. Go White Sox today. All right. Against my Nats. I'll be honest. I don't hate that play one bit. I think there'll be some runs in that game. Is Trevor Williams just going to be Jacob deGrom now? Every game he's going to pitch a shutout. He's unbelievable. All right, let's keep moving and grooving here. We got some goats without their cams on. That's okay. We're going to keep powering through. We got Krabs fan. W New Face. Oh, no, that's just our guy, Fear Akins. There he is.
What's up, Krabby? How you doing, brother?
Doing well, bro. Doing well.
All right, man. Well, I served up some cake yesterday. I took Josh Giddey. I don't know what I was thinking. Trent should have just told me no. You know what I mean? He should have said, fuck no, dude. Man, he scored 5 points. Let's move on from yesterday. I have a few plays I love. I'm gonna tell you 3, and then I want to see which one you like the best. Okay.
Sure.
Caitlin Clark, 6.5 assists. Dante DiVincenzo under 1.5 turnovers.
Okay.
And Chris Sale over 6.5 Ks. Which one do you like the best?
Let me look at the Dante one real quick. I like the other two for sure. You said Dante more or less than TOs?
Under. I know he just came off of having 2, but he's usually sitting at 1 or 9. But last game was a horrible game for him.
I like that square a lot. I think it might be the Dante DiVincenzo game. Somebody came on earlier and sold the heck out of it. I think I like that one the best, to be honest with you. DiVincenzo had a clean game.
Let's do it. Let's go, Dante.
Sure.
Krabs, you picked my POD. I'm taking all 3 of them, but that's my POD.
Okay.
We'll take Dante.
Are the Knicks going to win today too, you think?
I think they are, actually. I think they are.
So
that series is so weird. Thank God OKC won last night, though. I'm not going to lie.
Straight up. They came through. I lied about them.
Oh, man. Good live bet, Crab. Good live bet. What's your POD? You got one?
POD today, squad ride is the over in Atlanta, over 8, I believe is what it's at, or something like that. And then my favorite play today is, this is a nasty one, Fear Aiken. Stick with me here. We've got the Sun in the WNBA. All right, they're playing against Caitlin Clark. And look, Caitlin Clark's going to be the best player in the WNBA. Don't get me wrong, but the team she's playing against tonight is now laying 8.5 after being minus 6.5 point favorites. So they're going to win, take them on the ML with the Padres on the ML and Dylan C. So a little 2-piece bozo pack. That's probably my favorite play today.
I'm going to do it. I'm going to tell that then. I'm about to go jump in here and eat lunch. I'm going to sit down and make some bets right now. So let's do it. I'm down.
I appreciate you. All right, we got a full queue now. I appreciate
I'll
you.
throw Dante on a ticket today, bro. Just do it.
I will. He's balling.
Sounds like a plan. Love you.
Yes, sir. All right. W's. We got some people that got to go corp here. Sick Boy Picks needs to go corp on the kids. And then we got B Camp on deck. Okay, let's get Sick Boy up in here. You got to play on the pitch for us. Some pitch cake.
Yes, sir. I got to play in the Man City game against Tottenham. And we're going to go with James Madison under 34.5 passes.
James Madison?
Yeah, he's a center mid.
No way that's his name.
Yeah, he's a center mid, usually center attacking mid. But he's playing left wing today. So I don't think PrizePicks has adjusted to that. So I'm going to go ahead and take the under on his passes. And then I seen that Trent took the spread on Man City. So I'm expecting Spurs to keep the game close to where.
That's huge.
Man City is going to keep that ball. So I just can't see James Madison having a big passing game today. So we're going to take the under.
You're telling me. Well, I guess it's spelled differently than the college, but that is hysterical to me as a Virginia guy. His name is James Madison.
Yes, sir.
I feel like I have to tell this squad. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. So under 34.5 passes for the game and starting in about 20 minutes. So let's get it correct.
Word. I'm in. I'm going to pair that with the Fear Aikens cake that you just pitched me, the DiVincenzo less than 1.5 TS. And our guy's gone. That's okay, though. All right, Dubs. We'll keep moving and grooving. That's a crazy square. James Madison. Are you kidding me? How's nobody told me there's a guy named James Madison running around, former president, playing soccer? All right, B-Camp, get up here. I need B-Camp in the Sunday greens. Rumor has it he's got him on, and he does. I can confirm. Let's go, B-Camp.
The greens are on. We're ready to get a winner here, Krabs. Not able to get on here very often, so I got a square for you, though, that I like today. Getting a little gross. Going to the Athletics Astros game. Have you looked at any JP Sears squares today?
I have not looked at his squares. What are we seeing? What looks
got
nasty?
a walk square up. 1.5 walks. He's had 4 games in a row with only 1 walk. He's only had 1 walk and 50 at-bats against the Astros. And you're telling me they're giving us this square? Yeah. He's hitting 2 walks today at least. Probably 3 or 4.
Yes, he is.
Astros are seeing the ball a lot better right now. They finally flipped their switch. So I think they're able to control their bats a little and take a couple walks.
Dude, sign me up. It's a nasty square. It's got the narrative behind it, too. I was just talking about on BTL, the Astros low-key sneakily back. We'll see what happens the rest of this week. But they're putting up great at-bats. They're going to work some walks more than they ever have against JP Sears today. I'm in.
I think so as well. Let's do it, Krabs. Have a day.
Dubs, B-Camp. Appreciate you coming on, my man. Have a good rest of your day.
Of course, you too.
Dubs. All right, guys. Adam's got picks. Get him up here. Whoa. That was a little early, but we'll get him back. What's up, Adam?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Doing well, bro. Good. Please tell me you got a winner.
I have one that's been a wagon, and it's a sneaky one. Miles Turner under defensive rebounds. It's at 6.
Whoa.
Red as Ma. If you're watching these games, it's just not his. It's not his matchup where he's going to be down in the paint. He's getting pushed out a lot. He actually just gets the reason I've stuck with defensive rebounds is he does get the offensive rebounds. That's when he gets his rebounds. He's kind of in there to get the putbacks. He rotates a little bit more in the paint, but he just doesn't. There's too many good rebounders, dude. Hart's going to get his. Hartenstein's going to get his. It's just not really his forte to be down there grabbing defensive rebounds. So I'm going to stick with the same wagon that I've been getting every game for the last, 5-6 games I've been taking it. So under defensive rebounds, man, I just don't think he's going to get that line again. I think it's going to be a lot difficult for him. And I think Hart's going to soar over his rebounds today. I think Hartenstein's going to do well as well.
So is this line just set where it would be like during a regular season game and they just haven't adjusted it yet? 'Cause
pretty
it looks
much
like it's the fucking freest square ever. You know what I mean?
And it's kind of one of those things he could maybe, but like defensive rebounds is where I really like it because you're watching this game. He's not in there. He's just not in the paint and in grabbing these. He's not going to jump up in the air like Hart is. He's just out in the perimeter and he's moving around. He might get some foul trouble. It's not his spot. And I think it's honestly a square that they just haven't really worked on. And I'll take it. If he gets it, he gets it. But I'm going to keep riding this train.
Sure. I'm in. Yeah. Until it fucking loses, might as well keep taking it. Why
Just
not?
like Shy Fantasy, man. Shy Fantasy
Sure.
is a whale for life.
Dude, he balled last night, man. He took over that
Yeah.
game. That was sick.
Yeah,
W's.
I gave his assist yesterday, and I started my pitch with saying, I was gonna do fantasy today, but I just don't want to because of XYZ. Sure enough, he does the job. But
Stick with your guns like you're doing with
Yeah.
this square. Miles Turner,
Yeah.
less than 6 defensive rebounds. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Defensive.
Yep.
All right, bro.
You got it.
I appreciate
All right,
you.
man.
We'll be seeing.
Cheers. Take care, bro. Peace.
W's. All right, let's keep moving and grooving here. We've got my guy, Intern Rav. Ooh. Mr. Paul Skeens fanboy himself. There he is.
I am #1 Paul Skeens fanboy.
Can we get some
Power
W's
down.
in chat for Rav? He actually graduated from college and he does not need an extra semester. Can we get some W's going?
I actually just
Can we
got
get
I
some
got a
W's?
standing O yesterday, but thank you, Krabs. I'll take
Okay,
another
well,
one.
there you go.
All right, so I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
I'm not getting up for that shit, bro.
I was not gonna fit through here. I was close. All
Sure.
right. My play today is gonna be Nuggets first half -2. Basically, they were down by 15 at the end of the first half last game. They had to fight back in that game, expend a lot of energy in the second half. They're flying into altitude on just one day of rest. I think they come out slow, and I think Denver's figured them out. I'm going to take the Nuggets -2. I think that they end up winning the game. I'll probably buy the money line straight, like with the juice. But I just don't see the Timberwolves being able to complete a huge comeback on the road like this unless the Nuggets just shoot absolutely horribly, which I don't.
Somebody
see
said
happening.
earlier, no home team has won a game in the series. Is that correct?
Yeah, and that's huge too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's bound to break at some point. I don't even think
I mean,
a favorite's covered yet.
The Nuggets are the greatest home team ever, too. So I feel like tonight they're just going to muck them. I'm in.
All right,
Sure.
let's go.
You're a big altitude guy, huh, Raph? That matters?
I take like the travel stuff like seriously in a lot of my bets for sure.
He does.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, whatever turns green. You know what I mean?
Whatever
you gotta
turns
do.
green.
I
I'm
like
gonna
him.
take over
I
for
like the
Goots. So
Nuggets.
if you need something, just let me know.
W's. Yeah, let Goots know. Huge.
I think he's there. Yeah.
All right, Raph.
All right, we'll be.
Peace, brother. We'll be. Dubs. All right, let's get Chaco up and moving. Let's get Chaco up and moving. We got Malik on deck, Serge Shane. We got Bill Gates, Moneyline Swine making appearance. Let's go. Sure. Let's get Chaco up here. Excuse me.
Wow,
Goodness gracious.
There are some goats in queue right now.
We got hella goats that just spawned in queue. Let's go. Sure.
Yeah, I'll
Chaco.
try to make it fast. I can't come on tomorrow, so I'm gonna pitch a round 1 PGA Championship play.
Is it gonna be Rory because he's getting a divorce?
Fuck no. I got a text earlier today though saying we have to ride Rory, but no, I'm taking
now Rory. Yeah, he's cake.
And the name Michael Block, that has to sound familiar, doesn't it?
Dude, are you fading him?
Absolutely. The dude has
Okay,
made
good.
one cut in his PGA or in the last 18 months, and it was at the PGA last year. And then after the tournament, because he made a hole-in-one and he ends up tied like 18th or whatever, he says, oh, if I could hit the long drive like Rory, I would be top 20 on tour. Yeah, the next round he shot 81. and has missed every cut since. His line's at 74, or 74.5 for round one. This dude is shooting 77 minimum. He is not good enough. He's not good enough to stay in the fairways at Valhalla, and when he gets in the rough, he's fucked.
You just hate this guy, huh?
I mean, a bit of hating him, and also like they're putting him on PrizePicks for a reason. Like people remember the name. Yes. Like the guys that have up right now, they have Gooch, who was hating on Rory, or who was talking shit about Rory before the Masters. They have Tiger, John Daly, and like other big names on tour. They're putting big names on there and that's why, because people are going to see Michael Block, see that he shot really well last year and take his under.
Yep. I mean, Chuck, I'm giving you shit because I want to and it's fun, but I love the square. All jokes aside, I love the square. Let's fade the fuck out of Michael Block this weekend.
And if you're looking for like a placement bet, Denny McCarthy top 40 at even money right now is a steal.
That's also a biased ass plays from Maryland. I know you know it.
It is biased, but in his last 6 tournaments on bent grass greens, he shot top 10, or he shot tied 10th, tied 6th, tied 7th, tied 20th, 2nd, and tied 30th.
Damn, so he's nice. He likes playing these courses.
He's super nice on the greens, and when they're more slopey, he does better.
Okay. That's talk about a sell job right there. Chaka. Yeah. You're in the fucking lab. You're finding out who's winning the shits. Why not a little sprinkle on the Maryland kid?
Exactly. Plus 17,500. Yeah, I'll be on that.
Sign me up, Jock. Love it. Yep. And I love the block fade as well. I'll meet you at the cash counter.
We'll be.
All right, Beast. We'll be. All right, we got to get Mikey up in here. He's got to go corp on the kids, I believe. Let's get him up and moving. I need to see what Mikey's on for today. WTMA this morning with Shelly. There he is.
All right, Krabs, I'm going to give you a square. I don't come on often, but I'm going to give you a square that's going to be your least favorite square of the day. You can already mark it down as a fade for yourself. Just because you don't really enjoy taking squares like this, but it's Jalen Brunson points today. I feel like it's easy to talk shit when you're up. It's a long series. And people forget, Jalen Brunson was on the Mavs team against the Suns where Luka was going to the locker room going, it's easy to talk shit when you're up. Brunson has been here before. He's dropped games on the road before. And I think you're coming back into Madison Square Garden after getting your nips blown off in Indiana. This is the game where Brunson gives you a 50 ball because he's had enough.
I mean, I'll be honest, Mike. I don't hate it one bit. He's been loose shit the last couple games, right? It's not like he's been cooking. I know he's the guy, right? But I like the Knicks today, right? They're still favorites.
Yep.
Maybe he doesn't drop a 50 berg, but 35, sure.
35,
sure. That's right in the wheelhouse. You kidding
me?
Damn, is that a new Ace hat as well? That thing's fresh.
Yeah, I got the spring training hat.
Looking sharp. Love that. You're a fan.
That's my play. It's Jalen Brunson points. It's easy to talk shit when you're up. Now you got to come into Madison Square Garden.
W's. Mike, always a pleasure. All right, I appreciate you coming on here as well. Nick's get a big-time win tonight, so you get to celebrate, and Brunson's going to carry.
Let's go.
We'll be. Peace, brother. Let's fucking go. Always elite vibes, 10 out of 10 with Mike. Looks like rumor has it we've got a primer appearance. He has to go corp, so he gets a little shortcut here, a little handout. We'll move him to the top of the line. If anybody else in queue has to go corp on the kids, let me know if you have to run out soon, and I'll pull you up next. Let's get Primer up and moving.
What's going on, Krabs?
Primer, are you trying out for the Oklahoma basketball team today or baseball team? Are you walking
No,
up?
I'm not, but I'm actually going to be going to the University of Oklahoma after my next fall semester at my community college. Big
No
Sooner
way.
fan. Yeah, that's
Let's
where my talents are being led to.
Fuck yeah, dude. Congratulations, bro.
Always
That's
been
awesome.
a huge Sooner fan. My play of the day today for you is going to be the Cleveland Indians on the money line and also taking the over 9.5 just in case the Rangers score 15 runs and fuck us. It's jack-off day. He's got a 12.91 ERA, gave up 2 bombs to the season, 7.2 innings pitched. The only reason that this guy is not in AAA still is because we have to fill these spots. We got half the damn bullpen on the IR, and I've seen this story enough, and I think the Guardians are going to go to war on him. We're going to go to the bullpen. Bullpen is also knocked up. Kirby Yates, he's been through too much. They kind of got to lay off the brakes on him. He's the best closer we have, and I see Jack going 5 to 6 innings and giving up at least 6 runs, and then the bullpen not standing much justice. The Rangers, I do love them to win the World Series. I love them to have a great run. They just got to stay in the hunt like last year, get in the playoffs. When everyone gets healthy, that's when the time to be nuking the Rangers is. And today, at Globe Life Field, it's the Guardians on the money line.
I can't believe it, Primer. Because we
I'll
know
send
what
you the
happened
ticket,
last
buddy.
time you faded your boys. We know what happens.
Yeah. 15 runs in Oakland. I mean, can't make that shit up, but I don't know. The lineup looked real rough last night. Didn't score a run. So, could be a good look.
You know what? It's a win-win, Primer. Either you hit a bet or your team wins. So, I like those kind of bets. I always fade my nats.
Exactly, yeah.
Let's see how it works out.
If the Rangers do win, they're probably going to – the over will probably hit at 9.5. So, good little hedge spot there.
All right. I like the over. I like runs. I'm with you. It makes baseball sense as well. He's only pitching because he has to. Let's see what happens in this Rangers game tonight. I'll have my eyes all over it if Primer's fading his boys. We'll be seeing.
We'll be seeing you, buddy.
W's. Congrats again, Primer. That's fucking huge. He didn't want to talk about it. He didn't want to gloat, but that's massive. He's going to fucking Oklahoma. That's sick. Good for him. All right. Let's keep moving here. We got Malik on deck. Let's bring him up real quick. We got hella goats in the queue. Tempo and pace is needed. Let's see what Malik is on for today. Go ahead and bring him up, Ralph.
Finally, we're here. All right. So we're going Joe Ross, 15.5 pitching outs. He's last game he went against the fucking Pirates. He did 5.1. He barely got there, but Pirates do a lot of swinging and missing. I know their bats are hot. I know Joe Ross give up walks, but walks can lead out to ground out double plays, which we like. And overacting is for 5.1. That's the only pitcher I can fucking find on there that I can put my money on. Everyone else is at like 17.5 or fake 16.5. I just got to go with the Brewers. They let whoever, I forgot who pitched last night, but Colin Ray, I think he went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits and a few runs. You know what I'm saying? Like Brewers like to let their starting pitchers to at least throw like 85 to 90 pitches. So if you can keep the hits under 6, I think you get 5.1 and get the fuck out of there.
I'm in.
So
Sign
1
me
unit,
up.
$100.
After last night's game, I can ride with this.
Sounds
W,
good.
Malik. I appreciate you
Brad.
waiting, my man.
Have a good day.
rest of your day. Yes, sir. W's. All right, let's keep moving here. We got Serge Shane outside his whip. We got Bill Gates on deck, Moneyline Swine, Along Came Polly, Coop Eagle, 5 goats. All right, let's bring Serge Shane up here. Let's see what he's on for today.
Yo, what's up, Krabs? How's it going, bro? Good to see you, man.
Ooh, you got a golf round coming up here soon.
Yeah,
You
no,
on the legs?
Krabs, chat over under 83.5 strokes today. What are we saying?
Ooh, that's pretty low though. We take
It's
that.
low. It's low, but I'm honestly giving you some strokes here. I'm being a little generous. The handicap's 7, so.
Holy smokes. Okay, you're not messing around then.
No, but I'm not feeling great. It's one of the first rounds of the season, but I still think I'm hammering the under. I'm not gonna lie, if we're getting fun here. But I'll
Sure.
get into the actual pick here. My bad. So Dante DiVincenzo, 25 plus points at plus money. I love this bet tonight. He was not good on the road in this series so far, but in the first 2 games at the Garden, he eclipsed this mark. I think Dante DiVincenzo goes for maybe even 30 tonight, but I'm going to keep it a little bit safe here and still take 25 and give me my plus money there as well. So Dante DiVincenzo, 25 plus points tonight. I think he gets back going. He always seems to get hot at the Garden, especially if he makes 3s in the streaks. The guy usually just makes 1 3, then he makes 4 in a span of a couple minutes. So I like him to get hot tonight. And I'm feeling the Knicks win. I really am. I think they bounce back. But yeah, let's take Dante DiVincenzo, 25 plus points, and Serge Shane under 83.5 strokes on the course today. Let's go huge here.
Should be a safe toothpaste, huh? Good luck out there, Shane.
Yeah,
W's.
thank you. We'll be seeing you, bro.
Yep, we'll be. All right, let's keep moving and grooving here. We got my guy Bill Gates. He's been marinating in the queue. Let's get him up here. He's been waiting patiently. Let's see what he's on for today.
What's going on, Krabs?
How we doing, Beast?
Man, I got cooked yesterday, man.
It happens. Hey, head up. It happens.
Hey,
You'll
but
be all right.
hey, I'm still up. So I just have one play for you today. I gotta get right back on track. You know what I mean? So I have Dylan C's for you. Fantasy score 44.5 over. Okay.
Yep.
And I love this play because his strikeouts is at 8.5. His pitching outs is at 18.5, kind of lean towards the under. So I see him going 6 innings, which is getting 18 outs. And if he gets 8 strikeouts, that's 24, 18. that's 42. And, let's say he gives up like 3 runs, right? He gives up 3 runs. That's 33 points. And the Padres are getting the win. They get the win. He's still cash. Okay.
Yep.
And the reason why I like him is this. The Rockies currently, when they playing away, right? The Rockies are batting 172 to right-hand pitchers. That's the worst batting average in all baseball to righties right now. Okay. And they have the most strikeouts on the road the last 30 days. And also their ISO is 0.073. So they can't create runs anyway. Mm-hmm. So I see Dylan Cease having a great outing again today and, at home for sure, going over this fantasy score.
Dude, I love the square. I'm down to tail this with you.
Like. Yeah.
I was already going to put the Padres in for a little money line parlay piece, and this goes hand in hand with that. Cease is going to shove today.
Yep.
I'm in.
That's it.
All right, bro. Let's get back on track with one winner today. I love it. You're locked. I'll meet you at the cash counter. All
yes,
right?
sir.
We'll be. Peace, brother. We got money line swine up in here. Let's go. Get him up here. Get him up.
Left hand up,
baby. Who are we? Oh,
the Commanders.
Sure we can.
It's WNBA season, so I'm back.
Wow.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. I need your thoughts real quick. I know we got people marinating in queue, but thoughts on Caitlin Clark's debut before we move into your play.
I think she's going to be solid. She's facing, who is it? The Sun tonight, I believe. Yeah.
Yep.
Classically a good defense. I don't know if we're getting 20+ points, but I like her assist tonight, 6.5. I'm on that over.
Okay.
So I think that they're going to really try and pressure her and be physical with her. And she's a smart player. She's not going to force up shots that she doesn't need to be taking. And they have a lot of weapons on that Fever team, actually. I think they're a sneaky team this year. So Leah Boston, Alyssa Smith, I think they're getting points tonight where Caitlin's getting those assists. That's my big thing for her.
Perfect. All right. Give me your best play of the day. We need it on first night of the season.
So I am on Lynx +8 against the Storm tonight. I think the big thing for the Storm, they have a lot of new pieces. I think the Storm are going to be really good this year. They bring over Neko Okumake, Skylar Dickens-Smith, but those are new pieces. New pieces with still a relatively young coach who I'm not 100% sold on. I don't think she's a bad coach, but she's not fantastic. Whereas the Lynx, Cheryl Reeves, probably one of the greatest, if not the best coach in WNBA history, in my opinion, with a lot of turnover from last year, a good turnover like they've been there last year. And Nafisa Collier, top 5 player in the WNBA, coming back. They get Elena Smith as another forward piece. That's really, really going to be an underrated spot for them. I do think that the Lynx handle business. They might win it, but I'm just going to take those 8 just to be safe because I think the Storm are a better team. But I think for our first night of the season, Storm are still getting used to playing with each other, and the Lynx have the coaching advantage. Give me the Lynx tonight.
Great sell job. Sign me up, Moneyline Swine. You were sharp with these WNBA plays last year. Let's get off to a good start. 1-0 tonight.
1-0 tonight. I'm going to give you one real quick one, too. Jewel Lloyd, same game, over 2.5 threes made. She is the one that's been with them for the longest time. I think now when you have more good players, like they didn't have anybody last year, the Storm. So now there's going to be more spacing. She's not the primary ball handler anymore, which is going to be huge. So she can just catch and shoot, and she's knocked down. So I like 2.5 threes for Jewel Lloyd tonight.
Let's go. That's on PrizePicks.
That is.
W Moneyline Swine. Appreciate you stopping by. I hope to be seeing you more often during these WNBA days. Okay?
WNBA season, I'll definitely be back more often.
W's. Appreciate you, my man. As always, take command, raise hell. We'll be seeing.
Let's get it.
Peace, brother. Yep. Left hand up as always, chat. Who are we? All right, let's go to my guy, Noble. He's got to go corp on the kids, and Bobby Nuggs has a soccer game that starts in 5 minutes. Oy. All right, let's call them up really quick, tempo and pace, and then we got Along Came Holly. She's been waiting the entire time. Bobby Nuggs, hurry up. Go, 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 go. What's your soccer play? Tens. And he's out of here. Let's go to Noble. What's up, Noble?
Yo, what's up, Krabs? How you living, boss?
Doing well. Doing well.
Good,
Sorry for
good.
making you guys wait. I feel bad.
Oh, no, you're good.
Doing our best.
Perfect. That's all good. Last time you were hosting, you helped me turn around my cold streak. So hopefully you're going to be good luck mojo for me today. And we're going to go with the basic play, but it's going to be ugly, but I think it's going to hit Josh Hart over 12.5 rebounds. He obviously went under last game, only getting 3, but that was because of the blowout. And I think it also helps that he only played half the game, so he gets that rest, right? So he finally gets to sit for a little bit, so he's going to get back to having those rebounds. The Knicks understand if they're going to win this game, they don't have the offense, so it's going to have to be more of a defensive-minded game. I'm not saying it's going to go under, but I do think that he has to be more aggressive on the glass. I expect him to play the full full 48 minutes. He's gone over in the last 5 games besides, obviously, last game that was a blowout. So for me, I'm expecting him to get back to old form here at the Garden today. Grab those rebounds over 12.5 as the pick of the day.
Unbelievable sell job as always, Noble. Let's stay hot. All right, I'm
Let's
with
go.
you. I do think the Knicks win. They're very corp today, and I do like that under. I lean that way as well, but let's hope we can smoke the square and go about our day. All right?
Let's do it, bro. Sounds good. Like
W's.
a plan. I'll see you tomorrow. Later, gang.
Yes, sir. We'll be seeing. All right, Bobby Nuggs. I don't know, man. Are you up and moving? Are you talking? Let's try one more time. He's got a soccer play that starts in 2 minutes. Bobby Nuggs. Last call, my man. Yeah, I don't know. He's out. See ya. All right, let's call up somebody who I know is a real human being. Let's go. Along came Holly. Let's see what she's on for today. She's been in queue for like an hour. Sorry for making you wait.
No, it's all right. I had to come over and charge my phone, but
It's tough out here. Too
I
many
don't
people.
I don't have a crazy sell job for you. But I'm going Edwards points today. 29 and a half. The only times he doesn't hit this is if it's a blowout. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it stays competitive, and I think he can get 30.
Do you think they win this game tonight?
Ooh. That's a toss-up for me.
Okay, but at least it'll be close, and as long as that's the case, he'll get 30 plus.
Yep.
I'm in on that. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Anthony Edwards is just built different. He's going to get 30 no matter what, whether they win or lose.
Yep.
All right. Along came Holly. Thank you so much for waiting. I apologize. We'll call you up earlier next time. Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll be saying
Have a good one.
Peace. W's. All right. Let's go to my guy, Coop Eagle, who's been marinating more than most. Coop, let's get you up and moving.
What's going on, Krabs?
We're doing well, brother. Hope you're doing well as well.
Yeah, I'm doing well. I've loved to target these field goal attempts or 3-point attempts recently. And tonight I'm going to give you Miles McBride under 8.5 field goal attempts.
Whoa.
He's just coming off one of his highest field goal attempts game was 17, which was the same as Brunson, but due to the blowout, he played a little bit longer. He only played 8 minutes in the first half because he's really not needed in this series. They need interior defense, and McBride's not that. So I expect him to play a little bit less tonight. Big game for the Knicks, so I think Brunson, DiVincenzo, Hart are going to be taking a lot of the big shots. Not much deuce tonight.
So you're taking less than 5 3-point attempted.
No, 8.5 field goals.
Is that on PrizePicks? Oh, here it is. Let's go. It's still up there. Sure. And he had a legacy performance last game.
Yep.
He shot 17 times, so now he fades.
Yep.
Oh, I'm in. Let's fucking go, Coop Eagle. As always, you did your research. You came with a winner. I'll meet you at the cash counter, my man.
Be seeing, Krabs.
Be seeing. Absolute vibe. Chat, can we clap it up for Backyard Breaks? They came in here with a raid about 3 minutes ago. 150 people are in here. Backyard Break Squad. I know you guys got some winners for us today. Camera can't focus right now either. There we go. I know you guys got some winners for today. What are they? What are we on? What are we sweating? My favorite play today, it's probably the squad ride, the over in Atlanta. All right. Baseball play. I'm also going to be fading Caitlin Clark. I hate to say it. Connecticut money line parlayed with the Padres on the ML. Little 2-piece bozo pack if you're looking for something. All right, guys. W's. Thank you, Backyard Breaks. As always, a vibe. We got Bobby Nuggs with the camera on now. Let's go. Let's bring him up here. W's. And what's up, Beast?
You got me?
Yes, sir.
All right, quick one because I'm at work. But we got Man City starting right now. Team total under 2.5. They're fighting the title at Tottenham. It hasn't hit since 2015. So this is sitting.
Sure. W sell job and you're fading Trent. Great sign as well.
Fuck Trent.
Sure. We'll be seeing Bobby. Bobby, we'll be seeing. Okay. We got 2 goats in queue. Chat, last call. If you want to come up and give a W sell job, if you have a winner in your back pocket and you don't want to gatekeep, come up and give me a winner. We'll drop the link one more time. Intern Rav is moving and grooving on the back end. He's grinding his butt off. He'll drop the link in chat one more time. If you want to come give me a winner, now is the last call. All right, we got 2 goats in queue. Let's see what my guy Kyle S. is on for today.
What's
Kyle.
going on, Krabs? I got the Timberwolves +4, so to go along with Holly's pick with the Ant points, I do think he gets that. Every team in this series is at home has won so far, so why would I fade that? I'm going to keep riding with that. I picked the Timberwolves in 6 games in the beginning of the series, so I'm going to ride with that as well. I'm going to pick them not only to cover the spread tonight, but to answer your question, I think they win tonight outright. And then I think they close it out at home in Game 6. So I'm going to ride with the official pick of Timberwolves +4 tonight.
Okay. Well, good. The good thing is you're the only person that's pitched it. So that's a great sign
Okay.
already on the Surge stream.
Okay,
Two
good.
versus the world. That's usually the spot you want to be in. Okay.
Yes, could be a
Kyle
sharp
S.
pick.
Taking the T-Wolves could be sharp. All right,
Yep.
my man. I appreciate you coming on.
All right, appreciate you. See ya.
We'll be. Dubs,
He's not tapped.
you don't think he's tapped? No.
I'm also on the opposite though.
Yeah, so you're just pissed. And so am I, and so is every other human being on earth, which is why my man's probably going to cash, and we're all going to be fucking in piss. Okay? Let's get putts up in here. We got Hoove on deck. Let's get putts up and moving.
What's up,
Get the
brother?
speed shades on. What's up, King?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well.
So we're gonna go to the WNBA today. So little go-to piece that I love to go to early in the season is Alyssa Thomas. She's a GOAT.
Sure.
And we're gonna take her 15.5 rebounds and assists.
Ooh.
This is like the one woman besides, or the one woman in the league that can actually, get a triple double. So I am going to take this at a low line at 15.5, and they play the Fever tonight. They can, whoever's on Caitlin can be on Caitlin. Who knows if she even plays all that much tonight, but just take that with the free square and let's have ourselves a night.
Sure. You think that Caitlin Clark more than half a point should be a free late piece?
What do you think?
I fucking hope so. Jesus.
Right. But
although I'm fainter points, so we'll see.
Are you playing much WNBA tonight?
I'm gonna play the Caitlin Clark and Aaron Judge combo fade because I'm legally obligated to, and if I don't, people will think an alien took over my body. But besides that, I'll probably just sit back and relax and see how it goes.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, let's
All right,
have a day,
Pops.
brother.
W's. Appreciate you coming on as always. Happy first day of the WNBA season. You seem locked. Let's cash. All right.
Let's later.
Dubs. Peace, brother. All right, we got two goats coming up next. We got Hoove. We got Banker Better on deck. He is sharp as attack. I need to hear what these two gents are on. Let's get Hoove up and moving.
What's good, Krabs?
What's up, Beast?
I'm gonna take the Nationals game 1 today. I think Flex
Sure.
a shit pitcher, and I think the Nationals come on and roll quick and early.
Okay. Yeah, Flexing gets mucked today. I'm in.
Yes,
Sign
sir.
me up. W Hoove. We'll be.
All right. We'll be.
Peace, brother. That's a Guinness Book of World Records shortest sell job of all time. And you know what? There ain't no problem with that. There ain't no problem with it. That's tempo, that's pace, that's heart. Has nothing to do with him taking the Nats either. Let's get Banker Better up in here. Let's get him up and moving, get him active. What's up, Beast?
How's it going, Krabs?
Doing well. You got a winner?
It's going to be Nuggets -4 today. I also like Intern Rabs. I think it was on the first half or first quarter, one of those. I think I like that
First
play
half,
as well.
yep.
But it's going to be the Nuggets today. They got it figured out. They got 2 wins on the road. Why can't they get one at home? Best home team. Give me the Nuggets.
Sure. I'm in.
Turn me up, Banker. Let's fucking go.
You know,
I
Rav is lurking.
locked your play in when I heard it. I was listening while I was working out. I locked it in while I heard it.
There we go. All right. Well, we're all in the Nuggets today, the entire world. Me as well. We'll see how it plays out, but I do like the play, and I think a home team finally wins for the first time in the series.
If not, we're all going to drown together.
Yeah, we'll be in it together. You're right, my man. W's Banker Better. We'll be. Peace, brother. We got my guy Easy Jari coming in. Let's see if he's got a sharp play for the kids. Let's call him up. W Rav.
Mitch Keller was so sharp yesterday, bro. People were hating that. I'm gonna go with the Nerfy and the Savali Pavetta.
No way you're taking that nasty Nerfy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Oh yeah.
I feel like people are scared of it, so I'm running it.
Sure. So you bet like me, huh?
Type shit, contrarian.
W's. Well, I'll meet you at the cash counter. I might just tail that for the vibes then. The Nerfy with the game with the total that opened up at 10. Sign me up.
Tap in.
Easy Jari, W vibes, W play. Another contrarian. Yeah. Hey, we got to stick together. Contrarians are not common. All right. I appreciate your craft. All right, Beast. We'll be. I think he was very confused by those comments. Okay. Let's move. Let's groove. Rav, you got any other plays for the kids?
I kind of like the over in the Nuggets game, but I wasn't confident enough to give it. It kind of feels like it feels like an under game, but how the last game went and like just the vibes of what's going into the game. I low-key was thinking about the over, but I don't know. What are you thinking about that game?
Are you worried that everybody just came on the stream besides one person and pitched Denver? Because I am.
A little bit.
I'm a little worried.
bit. How many
plays
play
them
was it?
though?
Was it like a lot of plays?
I mean, it was like 5 plays. Yeah.
1, 2, yeah, shit. 3,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. A lot of plays. I still like the Nuggets. Home team has still not won a game in this series, but it's
favorite hasn't
definitely
even
the quickest
covered.
play of the stream.
Yeah, no favorite is covered. That's insane.
That is insane. I still
So-
like it, but it's definitely give me the EBJBs. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's craft.
Yeah, you want to craft up?
Yeah.
What do we need? We got to get a community prize picks. We got to get a community parlay. Maybe a crabby 2-piece of some sorts. That's what I'm thinking. Let me pull up the spreadsheet. Do you have it up real quick, or you want me to get it?
I have it.
Can you screen share real quick?
Yeah.
What?
Actually, you might need to
Let's
do
see
it.
what we got for today. All right, I can do it. I can do it. Chat, let me know what your favorite plays were that you heard real quick while we're pulling this up. We'll show you guys the spreadsheets, as always, okay? What were your favorite sell jobs you heard today? Let me know in chat while we pull this shit up, okay? God, we did hear some good sell jobs. I will say there were some contrarian plays people brought on, I think specifically tailored for my interests, which I liked, as always. I'm not going to lie, I know it's biased, but always like a nasty play. Let's see.
You have it? I think I have it.
Yeah, I do. I have it here in a second.
Okay.
I'll pull it up. Yeah, I got to get Skywalker OG's DMs. Chat, let me know your favorite plays. Keep them coming in. Primers, Rangers, reverse nuke. People forget. That's crazy that he's fading his team again. I'm very, very excited to see how that plays out. We know how it did the first time. Not good. God, that's crazy. Cleveland ML. Okay. All right, I've got the doc up. Let's see. Tuesday presents. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go, chat. Make it a little bit bigger for you guys, so you can see it. Is that good, chat? That should be pretty good, right? Looking sharp. Community entry. I'm going to bold some of these things. Rev, if you want to collect some of these puppies. The best sell jobs for the prize picks. I mean, Uncle Rito's play, if it's still up on the board, we have to take. Shakira Austin, less than 18 PRA. If that's still on the board, we have to take that. I'm going to confirm right now. Let me check. That is a nasty, nasty square that has dropped a ton today. Rumor has it she's going to have her minutes limited. Let's see if Austin is still up on the boards. Looks like she's down to... Oh, the PRA's off the board. Oh, it's up to 20 now. It's back up.
That's insane movement.
Oh, no, chat. We got Parker's picks giving out a 5U sub whale right now in chat. Let's fucking go, Parker. Sure we can. Sure we can, Beast. Hell yeah, dude. All right,
huge.
let's see. We got Chelly up and moving. Chell, you want to come up here? Hey.
What's good?
What's up, Chelly?
What's up, Beast?
What's good, boys? My favorite play today is on the ice, obviously. I'm going with the over in the Panthers game.
Okay.
Elimination game for Boston tonight, and Panthers looking to close it out at home. I just see this game having more than 5.5 goals. It's been teetering around that all series. I was on the under last game, but it was obviously super sweaty. And Boston, without Brad, they haven't looked as good offensively. But this under was juiced to minus 125 last game. Now it's only juiced to minus 115. So we're moving towards the over. And I just think that Swayman's kind of checked out of the series. Boston's just going to hang their heads down. I think they do get 1 or 2 on Bob. But with that being said, Panthers at home, they're going to net either 3, 4, or upwards of 5. So I'm taking this over today.
We'll get an early goalie pull from Boston, right? If they're down in this game because it's backs against the wall, must win. So they might pull that goalie with, 4 minutes-ish?
I mean,
if we get to that point, that could be huge.
That's part of it, but also they're just going to play a completely different style of hockey if they're losing in this game. And if they're winning, they're just going to rely on Swayman to get 40 saves, which he hasn't been able to do against his Panthers team. They always break through on Swayman. So there's going to be goals in this game tonight.
W's.
I'll tell us.
W sweats last night too. That mind game you guys were playing, I was
Bro.
geeking, bro.
I'm
Dude,
like,
that might be my favorite one.
I'm gonna like clip together the VOD. I can't post the VOD on playback because it has live TV in it, but I'm gonna clip together the VOD and stuff and hopefully get like a 3-hour VOD out on YouTube. And it's the journey, dude. We were up 17K. We went down to $600.
That's fucked.
It was lit, and Trent and the Thunder were losing, so Trent's just fucking bitching at me like at an all-time high. Like it was literally the worst.
Or Shelly, bro. God.
Yeah, and the Avs were down.
Dude, it was just like Trent that was in a horrible mood. Like we were down everything. Like it was just rock bottom. Like it was
All right, well, we're gonna need that as a vlog because everyone in this fucking chat's gonna watch that and then some. That actually could be the difference.
I will get that together.
Chat, if you guys missed that, stay posted for that on the YouTubes. Chelly, as always, W's. All right,
Yes,
let's
sir.
get an over on the ice. Why not us?
Get it.
Okay, peace, brother. W's. All right, I like that play. I like that play.
The over?
I do
Yeah, I
think
like that
both
too.
favorites. Yeah, I think both favorites close it out. I honestly think all 4 favorites win in the NBA and in the NHL. Which, saying that did not sound right coming out of my mouth immediately. To be honest with you,
didn't
but I
sound
do
good.
like
Right.
that. I do like that. All right. Again, Parker's picks. You're a beast for giving this 5 subs. Cannot go unnoticed. All right, you're a stud. Chat, let's lock in here. You guys want to craft up some winners? I don't know if we should take that Shakira Austin play anymore. I'm going to be honest, if it got bumped back up.
Yeah, the
Although
20
now I'm
now.
seeing it at 18. Now it's at 18 again. Dude.
Oh, shit.
Dude. Shakira Austin, less than 18 PRA now. All right, sign me up. Maybe my phone was just lagging there. Let's go ahead and take that, Devin. I'm in. That'll be the first one for the community prize picks. KCP, more than 8 points from Ahan. That was the best sell job of the day. He came in confident. He came in ready to attack. And he gave a hell of a sell job on KCP. I'm going to make sure he's at the same number. Yep, more than 8 points. We can bold that one. Goods. A-Sims. Does his start soon, though?
I did place his. I think it started.
Yeah, I think it already started. And that shit is going to fucking hit. A couple different angles that I liked. A lot of DiVincenzo sell jobs. A lot of Jalen Brunson sell jobs, even Mikey's. I wouldn't mind putting in one of those 2 gents because they're both coming off of some shit games. Either one of those 2 guys that you're liking tonight or wanting to pick between the 2.
Do Bronson for sure, but 33.5 is
Does that scare you how high that is?
a little bit. But I mean,
Good. Let's put that in there.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. Bet.
Good. If it scares you, that's good, remember?
Brunson, yes, facts.
Brunson over 33.5 from Mikey Overs, and a lot of other people, I believe, had him in some capacity today. Let's see. I swear someone else had a Brunson sell job.
I'm looking. No, I don't. Well, yeah, no.
Maybe I'm making it up. Maybe it was just all DiVincenzo's. Oh, it was in Ron's Bozo pack. Oh, we're definitely taking that. Come on. It's in Ron's Bozo
that's
pack,
right.
25 plus. We're taking it. We're taking it. So right now, Chad, we've got Shakira Austin, less than 18 PRA. KCP, more than 8 points. Jalen Brunson, more than 35.5. Let's put one more in there.
33.5.
Sell jobs. GF Swim, if you want to come up real quick, we'll take a sell job, sure. If you want to come up really, really quick, I'll drop the link real quick in chat.
I got it.
Okay. Real quick though, my man. Only because you're an OG, you're always in here, my man. You're always chilling. One more square. God, Noble had such a good sell job on Josh Hart. I just don't want to take 2 guys from the same team. Could take Miles McBride fades.
All right, he's up here.
Oh, we got GF Swim up here? Yeah, let's call him up.
What's up, Krabs?
There he is. What's up, Beast?
What's going on? Make it quick. I don't see it on the list, so I want to get it to you guys. McAvoy over ice time. Boston's back against the wall. I mean, down 3-1. They're not going to go down and just bow their heads. They're going to go out with a fight, and what better way to do that than have your best defenseman probably double skate most shifts. In a normal game, he's seeing 24 to 25 minutes, about 25 shifts. Even if they're going to be down, he's going to have to play. I don't think this is going to be a huge blowout. I think he's going to have to play in a tight game the whole time on the ice. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see 27 plus minutes from him tonight.
Okay.
So
You still got some hope on the Bruins, or you think either way this smacks whether they win or lose?
either way, I think the game's going to
Okay.
be close, even if they win. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. So even if it's
Okay.
close, he's going to have to play as a top defenseman. The Bruins have seen their bottom defensemen as like Peak, Forbeth, stuff like that, can't really defend the Panthers' offensive attack. So they're going to
Okay.
have to play their starters. They're going to have to play their top guys, and McAvoy's the top defender for them.
Sure. Charlie McAvoy, more than 25.5 time on ice?
Yes,
That's what
sir.
we're rolling with? W's.
That's what we're rolling
All right,
with.
Jet Swim.
All right,
well, I know
brother.
you liked it. If you try to get in here last second, it's got to be a good one, right?
Yep. It's in every
Sure.
entry I got tonight. So
Dubs. All right, brother.
Take it
I
easy.
appreciate you. Have a good one.
You too.
We'll be. All right, Rav, get back up here. W's.
I also don't want to get. I don't want back to Malik to get swept. He is 7-2.
No way.
And he gave
Joe Ross, former national,
who last pitched against the
Oh,
Pirates.
man.
He was
Let's check out Joe Ross and his PrizePicks square. 15.5 pitching outs. Okay, that might be the one, folks. That might be the one. He came
With
on, he
Case-
said, hey, last time I hosted, it turned his fucking life around, changed the life, and said he's been red hot ever since. Why not put him in there? I feel like he's earned it. Right?
I completely agree. Are we? So
Let's
you want to put that with KCP too and the other two?
Hell yeah, I want to put that in a 4-piece. Sure.
All right, word.
All the things bolded on there. Brunson, Joe Ross, KCP, and Shakira.
Okay.
4-piece community prize picks. And that's going to smack, folks. That's going to smack. Okay? I am in. God, the Cease fantasy score was such a good one, too. Oh, my goodness. We've got too many squares. We've got too many squares. We'll leave it as is, but honorable mention has to be the Dylan Cease fantasy score from our guy, Bill Gates. That was a great sell job. All right. And the Michael Block square. People forget that one, too. You could make it a 6-piece and add Michael Block and Cease. You could do that, folks. Take that entry all the way to Thursday, because that's when the fucking golf round starts.
Michael Block.
Okay? But yeah, we'll go with this 4-piece. I really like it. I feel confident with those squares. The best sell jobs of the day. Okay. Let's put together a community parlay. Let's see what we got. Community lay. So many nicks that I'm getting really scared and I don't even want to take them anymore, but we'll see. So many nuggets as well. No underdog pitches on those fucking NBA games, really, at all.
Yeah.
Kind of sketch. People forget Sick Boy Picks pitched a James Madison player who was former president, now soccer star. That's wild. Oh, B Camp Square got swept too. The JP Sears walks allowed. There's literally too many good squares today. The B Camp one, that needs to go in something, chat. Do not let that get swept. B Camp, JP Sears, more than 1.5 walks allowed. My goodness. That's a donkey square. I'm going to take that with Cease. And there was one more we were just talking about too. JP Sears, Cease, and one more that we wanted to add potentially in a little 3-piece off to the side.
Madison.
Oh, the Michael Block.
Oh, yeah.
Michael Block. Sure. Yep. I'm going to take that in a little 3-piece, guys. But yeah, the community parlay, I feel like we got to put the Guardians in there from Primer. He's fading his Rangers. He went 0-1 the last time. I think he bounces back and he finds a winner today. He had one heck of a sell job as well. Guardians ML versus the Rangers.
Yeah, like when does he ever do that? Never. I feel like you need to also put Chewy in there. Chewy's been
Twins.
hot as fuck.
Twins.
Unless you
Cease
don't
got
like it.
bumped down. Wow. Okay, we'll leave that one out then. The Nats. We did get a Nats pitch. People forget. All right, let's go. Wait, where is the Nats play? Oh, here it is. Game 1 from Hoover. We'll go Nats ML. We'll go Primer. And guys, remember, this is not a Krabs entry. This is or Krabs parlay. This is a community parlay from the best stuff I heard today. We will go. I don't know why that Nats one didn't get bolded there. whatever. Nats ML. We will go the Lynx +8 for Moneyline Swine. We'll go the Guardians ML. And we'll go the Book of Chew Twins ML. 4-piece. Boom. That's what we're rocking with, chat. Lighter hits a lot. Just got to take it off the board. Yeah, I'm starting to come around to Lighter getting lit up today. Straight up. I'm starting to come around to it. We are ignoring Lighter's the worst pitcher ever but favored. I know, Lauren, but it is the defending World Series champion Texas Rangers who get massive respect every game. I think those kind of cancel out a little bit.
They're also on a little bit of losing streak, right? Did they win yesterday?
They did not win yesterday. Let's see.
Didn't they just get swept by the White Sox or something?
They got swept by the Rockies a couple days ago, but in between that, they lost to the Guardians last night, and they're favored again today. It's a Krabs play that I would have taken 2 years ago when I went down 40 units, putting 5 units on this because it looks so sharp, and then it doesn't hit because it's the defending champions getting crazy line respect. So I think I'll just stay off, but for this community parlay, that's going in there. That's going in there. Jovan tweet about what we learned today. Guards a plus Jake versus Lighters, a gift from the gods. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
I fucking.
Can we get a leaderboard check? Sure, we can do a leaderboard check. Why don't I pull that up? We got Brian C. We got Bobby Nugs. Bobby Nugs, people forget he's been red hot. Good thing we got that pitch in there.
I was trying to get some of the
Riley
hot guys there. Yeah.
People forget Riley Brass does no ball. Could not let that get swept. Okay. W learning for the pass, Richie. Thank you, Richie. That's getting completely swept. That I would take bets like that and put my life savings on them, and then they would lose. And I'd ask myself, why? Why am I doing? And I'd say, well, it's baseball, and plays like that don't fucking hit. And they know that the sharps are getting bored in the summer when there's nothing else on to bet, and they're taking all of our coins.
You were getting super philosophical the one time you were explaining your bets. It's like you have to take 50% of it ball knowledge, the other 50 line knowledge.
For baseball,
Perfect.
yes.
Yes.
For baseball, it has to be 50-50. It's like yin and yang. Yep. All right. That's okay, Brian. No worries. You can't force. That's why you are undefeated. No apologies. All right. Look at Book of Chew up here. Let's give him his flowers. 7-2. Nobody's talking about it. Malik as well. Malik has been killing it. We made him marinate in Q. He's 7-2. He should have gotten a fucking Disney Fast Pass for that record. That might have to be a new rule we implement. Disney Fast Pass for people in the top of the leaderboard. Okay.
I like that.
Let's give these people some preferential treatment, right? These are our goats we're talking about here. Okay. Fear Aiken, as always, never loses. 6-2-1. Surprised he's not 8-0-1. Banker better, Uncle Rito. Along came Holly, sharp as well. And ASIM, holding it down. Primer, putting his May record on the line. Wow. Okay. Good. Let's lock in here, folks. Let's get this freaking community parlay locked. I think it is Twins, Guardians, Lynx, and the Nats game 1. Hashtag Natitude. Sure. Sign me up. Okay. Aiken 91-0 on 6-mans. Yep. People forget. All right. I do think both favorites win on the ice soccer for the coin. Okay. I don't think you can go wrong, but it just doesn't feel right saying that either. So good luck. Okay. Grabby 2-piece for today. Grabby 2-piece. I already gave it to you guys. I'll give it to you again. We're fading Caitlin Clark respectfully. Okay, we're not talking shit about it. We're just doing it silently. We're trying to make our coins here. It's not personal. It's just business. All right, folks? Don't get butthurt. We're fading responsibly and respectfully, and we're taking Connecticut Sun on the ML. Okay? And we're going to go ahead and pair that with a little Padres ML action. Oh, it's personal. It's not personal. It's not personal. Okay?
Mike takes the Caitlin Clark
it's
so personally.
I promise it's not personal. Okay? I'm just trying to make coins. That's why I got to make it so personal, man. No Sea-Lord, no T-Wolves, but after watching stream today, I might want to be completely honest with you. We might all be fucked on all the favorites today.
Do you know what Trent's on? What's Trent on?
I don't. We gotta sync up with them. All right. 2-piece, Krabby 2-piece, Padres ML, and the Sun. Not the Suns, not Bradley Beal. He's a bum, loser. I'm talking about the Suns singular in the WNBA on the ML with a little Padres ML action. That is a two-piece that is not losing, folks, and that is a crabby two-piece. All right? Sure, it might be minus 140. You know what? Suck it up. Sometimes you got to not fear the juice and embrace it, like the gem would say. And you know what? That is the perfect scenario in this case. That is turning green. All right? What else? Oh, we got a Mikey baseball question. What do you, with a game like Nationals Angels, just turn your TV off? No, I actually watch those every inning, every minute, because I'm a freak. Okay? Watch every single one. Krabs, is it too early to start drinking? Y'all get me fired up. I have to deploy so many units tonight. It's 3:30. I'd say if you have your responsibilities done for the day, you feel good. If you can look yourself in a mirror and say, I did my job today, sure, you can crack open a beverage. Sure. But if you haven't done your job, you better keep that shit sealed, bro. Plain and simple. All right?
Hey, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, Matt.
It's got to be, right? Somewhere on this damn rock. It's got to be 5 o'clock. All right? Chat, W, surge stream today. Can we get some W's going in the chats, please? Can we get them going? Can we get the W's moving? Can we get the W's grooving? Let's get those moving and grooving. I want to see all W's in chats. All right? Great stream today. Holding it down for you guys. Trent will be back tomorrow. No stress. Okay? Great stream. Great community parlay. Great community prize picks. Okay, I appreciate you guys as always. We got W's left and right. Parker's picks dropping 5 sub whales.
Let's go.
My God. All right.
Thanks for having me on.
No Fugazi from me. You guys are going to have to wait for tomorrow for the Fugazi. All right. If you want to craft up your own, just take every favorite today. That's your mark. All right, guys. W's. We'll be seeing. I appreciate you. We're going to go ahead and call it here. Any W raids? And no raids today. Shout out Backyard Breaks. Okay, they came in here with 150 people. Shout out the Backyard Breaks, gents. Hope you guys are cashing today with us as well. Squad ride is the over in Atlanta tonight. Over 8. Lock in. All right, raid Chew. Rav, you know how to do that?
Nope.
Yeah, no clue. All right, guys, just go over to Chew's stream. Tell him we sent you. All right, tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said good job on the leaderboards, will you? It'll make him happy. It makes me happy. Dubs. All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time, same place.